Hey, early morning rise. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah. Amma ba'd. What's popping in the dunya? What we saying, people? You know Rare Talks is saving lives, bro. Do you know I'm saving lives? This is what I do out here. I save lives. Don't let these people fool you and make you think that I ain't, bro. I'm saving lives, bro. On a daily, man, saving lives. Yeah? But let me just read this out there. Some people don't like you because you're exactly who you say you are. Meanwhile, they got to pick and choose which mask they put on daily. Yeah? I'm not like you. I'm Rare Talks. I'm the realest. We save lives. What's popping on this beautiful Juma, as we call it? You hear me? What are you lot mad? I'm the only guy, I think I'm the only influencer to expose this Kubala crap. Yeah, ain't no one else talking about Kubala. And this is why I know people, you're very selective. And this is why I say the black community is very selective of who we cancel and who we put down. Bro, let me just put it out there. Shade Borough, every single blog page should be trying to get them poor women away from that cycle, man. That's the truth. There's no way, yeah, big up Pepsi Cola. There's no way we are not trying to save these black women from this black tyrant. Man's got two black women in the forest talking about he's the king of Scotland. Brother, let me just be real with you. Man, them, we just need to go out there and thump him up. Real talk, just thump him up. You know, sometimes a man needs a good thump up to make him start seeing sense. If I punched a man up and he's changed his life around, I have. I don't know about you lot. Yeah, you can thump a man up and make him come back to normality, bro, because he's moving mad in the forest, bro. There's only so much rubbish man's gonna hear a man say to a man just say, "Hey, brother, you see Scotland, that's how I know people in Scotland are good people, because this could never be London. You're doing this in Brockwell Park. Man them will go there and turf your whole thing and get you out of there. Get you out of there about you're talking about king. King of where? Brother, this thing, you know what, yeah, man has to keep exposing this thing because this thing is kind of sadistic, you know. That man just come out of nowhere and he's doing all of this. One sec, let me get the picture for you, lot. Do I even have the picture? Yeah, I do, somewhere. But you know, I got bare pictures, bare stuff. But I probably deleted it still. No, man, I swear I had a picture of them, man. I probably deleted it. Bloody hell, bruv. Look at the stuff I see on TikTok. The flip is this, bruv? What is this? TikTok is scary, you know. Imagine just going on your timeline and just seeing this, brother. It just ruins your whole day. But I just logged out of the app. That day, I just logged out of the app. I'll be honest. Like, you see, bro, one day I came on TikTok and saw a woman doing this, and I just logged out. I said, I can't do this anymore. This is mad. TikTok is a simulation. It's not. It's not cruel.
Assalamu alaikum.
What's up? I'm good. What's up?
Nothing much, man. What's the topic today?
Kubala.
What?
Kubala. That's the.
Kubala. Oh, I thought you said Kabbalah, which is something different. But kingdom shall rule all nations with the one law. Is this a cult or something, bro?
I don't know what this is, but this guy needs to be exposed. In the black community, this is what we do. We cancel the wrong people, bro. We'll cancel a man for being with gal, but we're not cancelling this guy for taking two innocent women. I don't even know if they're innocent, but anyway, taking two women to the forest and flipping manipulating them. Where's all the black leaders now? Where's all the black people standing up? Huh? Where's respect? Where's all them men that say they stand up for black people and all this?
Respect.
Where's all
Man
these
said
widows?
respect.
Where are they? Where they at? Where
Where's
these people at?
no? Where you know where's Khalid Muhammad from the Fruits of Islam? Where is he?
Brother, where's all these people that claim, bro, there's a man manipulating two black women in the community and none of you lot are speaking up against it? We've got two innocent women that are going to both get pregnant and live in the winter in a forest with a man that claims to be a king. This man's not a
Is
king.
this in Africa or London, bro?
Look at Donny. Donny's overweight and he's got flipping thing on his head. Brother, he's not no king, bro.
He's
He's
got
a
tipex on
weirdo.
his face. Yeah, man, that's crazy. Is he London or Africa?
Bro, this is Scotland, bro. What are you talking about? You don't know what's going
Scotland.
on?
That's crazy, man.
Obviously, you're not black, are you? You're not black.
No, no, I'm not. No,
So you don't really care about what's going on in the black community.
no, I do care. Of course,
No,
I
you don't.
care.
You don't. You don't. You don't. It's like something going on in flipping Pakistan or something. I don't really care, innit? I'll be real. But obviously, when it's my people, them, I feel it. You know what I'm saying?
You
Because
feel it, yeah.
of
You do.
course it is,
You
bro.
feel
Like,
it.
look at these two black sisters. The thing is, yeah, we stand up for the wrong shit. We stand up for the wrong stuff in our community, bro. Like, and man will flipping have an affair, and everyone will be talking about, oh my god, he had an affair. This Don has brought two women into a forest under the pretense of a cult, of a cult. And no one's speaking about it. It's like, yeah, oh, they're just crazy, man. Leave them alone, man. They're just bad. Oh, they're crazy. But you
He's
say
gonna
they're
watch.
crazy until she ends up dead. Because
Watch. This
allegedly
guy's gonna get a
she's meant to
HBO
be
documentary on him.
she's meant to be his wife, and this is meant to be his concubine. Concubine, bro.
Mad.
Do you know what a concubine people do
Yeah,
you
yeah. I know what that is. Yeah.
I'm saying people, do you not know what a concubine is?
Mm.
I'm asking everyone, do you know what a concubine is?
I know. Yeah.
What's a concubine?
It's somebody that so back in the olden days, what they used to do was these people would keep concubines for their own pleasure, self pleasure.
So a concubine is a woman that is
Yeah.
taken by a man and used as an object of sexual desires. That's what a
Mm-hmm.
concubine is. That's all she is. She has no other worth. She doesn't have no other, she has to do everything you say, and she's literally sleep with her when she wants, and she's like your it's like having a female yeah, slave. That's what it is.
Yeah.
This is what this man's doing to her. And I don't know what he's done to her because she seems like she's super involved, like she's involved in this. But I think both of them are gone mad, but he's manipulating the whole thing.
Madness.
But my thing is, where is the outrage in the black community? Why are we not outraged?
By the way,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think Raspect's active anymore, bro. From what I've learned, I don't think he's active. I know he used to do the G circles and all this sort of stuff, but I've never seen him do a G circle in a hot minute now. It's been ages.
My thing is this, yeah, and I think you lot need to understand this. Do you think if this black man had two white women in the forest, do you think that this would how long would you think this would last for? I'll be
For
honest with you. The moment he took them two white women to the forest and said that he's the king of Kubala, whatever, yeah, this black man, I promise you, the Scottish youths would have went up there and they would have finished him, bro. He would have been done. But because they're black women and we don't protect black women, we only protect them selectively. We only selectively protect black women. That's what we do. We selectively protect black women. We only protect them when it's suitable for us, that it's something that we see as something, oh, I want to protect. But when they see two women, these women are vulnerable. He's a man. Let's just pull it out there. He is a man. He's got more sense. If I'm out here and I'm manipulating two women to come to a forest with me and telling them I'm the king and you're my concubine and you're my wife and yeah, and make videos and do all this weird stuff, bro, I'm manipulating the thing. Why is nobody saying that my man needs to get rubbed out? I'm asking, and this is where I say, what's going on with the black people?
No, bro, like you said, I'm not part of the community, but it's sad what you're saying right there, man, because there should be some regulation, some form of regulation to ensure these things don't happen in your community.
Well, I'm saying in general, this is wild. And the fact that we've even let this, like, all right, it's funny at the start, but now it's got a little far, bro. You got two vulnerable women in a forest, bro. It's dangerous, you know. Do you see what I'm saying? It's dangerous. And the fact that nobody's speaking about this in the community is crazy. That's what's crazy. Like, I see black people champion every single thing that's for black people, but they don't do nothing when it comes to two black women. And I'm telling you, these women are being manipulated by this man. Don went from an opera singer to a king. Make it make sense.
Hmm. Yeah. Oh, he was an opera singer.
And this is why I said you lot are selective with what you are willing to cancel or put in thingy. You're all selective. I can promise you that this woman is claimed to be a concubine. You lot are not saying that is mad that he's abusing a woman, because concubine is a sexual slave. That's what it is. And a concubine is someone who's under duress as well.
Hmm. That's madness.
But
So,
this is why I say, yeah, as this is why man can't tell me about no, oh yeah, we need to be more united in the black community, because I'm telling you, we only cancel things that we in our minds think is cancellation. This stuff should be cancelled. We shouldn't be on their platforms. TikTok should be taking down all their videos. We should be reporting all their videos. Their whole channel should be gone so they don't have a platform, because what they're doing is mad. If Andrew Tate done this, we'd say that he's a madman. We'd be like, oh my God, Andrew Tate took 2 women into the forest. Oh my gosh. And he's claiming to be a king of Scotland. We'd all be onto him. But when it's just this little, hi people, I am King Kubala. You know my kingdom from Jacobs. What was he talking about? Get him out of there. Bro, I'm telling you, if Donny was closer to me, I'm not driving to Scotland, but if Donny was closer to me, I'd have pulled up at that park and I would have took the women away and put them in a secure unit.
Yo.
Yeah, I would have come, I said, get in the car now. I would have, bro, he would have got a village. We would have given him the village man. You know what the village man is?
Yeah.
When bare feet are just stamping on you all over. Bare teeth. Bare feet on your neck, blood. Bare feet on your neck. Talk about what you're doing to these black women. Go and find some other women to do this to. You're mashing up our community, making us look making us look like we're Ross Clark from the Stone Age, fam. Look how man's dressing, fam. Are you alright?
Bro just came out of Bethlehem movie, man. It's madness.
Someone said that's if the woman want to leave with you, but they ain't got a choice. Just like, bro, I'm coming there on smoke. This is what I'm saying. I think the Scottish people are very nice people, because I would have got him out there very soon. If you was in my country doing this, you think you can go to Saudi Arabia and talk about Kubala? You think you can go to Saudi Arabia and talk about Kubala? You think you can go to Saudi Arabia and talk about Kubala? They will get you out of there, blood. You think you could go to any country in the Middle East and talk about Kubala? They'll lick you down, blood. Yeah, we need to be on that same vibe. You see all these English guys talking about, yeah, you immigrants, you migrants, and that. You man need to rise up and go find Donny and do him dirty. And I'm telling you, as a black man, I don't care. Do him however you want. Because, brother, I'm not taking no women into no forest talking about I'm the king of some forest, bro. That I don't know what kind of manipulation that is, because it's cold out there, bro. It's cold out there. It's really cold. And it's dangerous as well, because, bro, there could be some mad people out there just looking for something to do, or some mad animals that are just lurking, looking for food, and you might be food, so you're putting the women's lives at risk. And the last woman, this is allegedly, the last woman I heard that was with them in their little cult, she's dead. She had mental health.
Oh, wow. This is serious then, bro. This is beyond the realm of just joking. This is serious.
Man's living in a tent talking about he's a king. Man needs to get him out of here, bro. Man needs to really get him out of here. Yeah. And I want to know why the English government haven't locked these people up in a mental house, because, bro, this is insane. This is insane, bruv.
Yes.
We need to protect black women bro, all you people that claim that you protect black women, where is your voice now? Why are you not speaking? Why are we not exposing this psychopath? I'm just asking a simple question, bro. Because I'm pretty sure if Donny was using Islam to bring women to forests, we're going to jump up and try and fight for these black women to the best of our ability.
Yes.
That's the truth. We're going to try. Whether it happens or not, we're going to try, bro.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I don't know what is going on right now. You know what I'm saying? So I want to know what are we doing right now? Where's the voices? Why is nobody talking? Where's protected? So, all right, let me just put this out there. All these blog pages, they protect black women or they destroy black men when they're doing something wrong. But this Donny here is blatantly got 2 women in a forest. One is a concubine and one is his wife, allegedly. What's everybody saying? Why is nobody talking? That's my question to everybody out there. Why is nobody talking? Is it because if it was white women, do you think that the white men would have let that last long?
Never.
I think it's because it's their choice. They've chosen to be there.
No, but all right, cool. It's like a child that's being manipulated by a father who's abusing her. Aren't we supposed to go in there? Because the child doesn't know any different. They're naive. So aren't we meant to go in there and tell them, like, right, sometimes you have to go in there and forcibly take the children away from that man, don't you?
Yes, you do.
True,
yes.
but
if they're being
abused, but that's a child. These are adults.
Yeah,
so
but sometimes this woman's living with Stockholm syndrome. She doesn't even know she's being manipulated. That's when you start to feel for your captive. You know what Stockholm syndrome is? When you start to feel sorry for the person who's kidnapped you. Like, right, you know what? Maybe you're not a bad person. No, I probably love you. Like, you've pretty tried your hardest. That's Stockholm syndrome.
But one of them's from America, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying She's from America, but she's only from America because she's been manipulated to come over here. Bro, come on, you as a black woman, would you go to a forest and live with me?
No.
Thank you. So,
Like you said, it's cold and Scotland's cold.
so
So I don't even understand that one.
I'm saying, wouldn't there be something a little bit wrong with them in their heads?
Yeah, 100%. But then,
That means they're vulnerable then, yes?
yeah, 100%. But
So why are we not protecting? Why
look how many mad people are on road these days. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. No one's going to help them unless they want help themselves.
But see how we talk. See how we talk as a community.
No, but obviously I hear where you're coming from, but that's how it is. Do you know what I mean? Like, unless you're willing to accept the help, then you're going to get help.
No, not really. Sometimes we have to go in and help them. This man needs to get out of it. We need to get rid of him. I'm being real.
But what he's doing, is it illegal?
Forget if it's illegal. We've know it's illegal. What he's doing is psychopathic.
The reason why I asked, yeah, because obviously if it's illegal.
It's psychopathic. What are you talking about? What? If you think this is not illegal, you're crazy.
No, I think it's illegal, but then does the system think it's illegal?
No, this is the problem. All right, cool. R. Kelly pissed on girls. That's not illegal.
Well,
Do you see where I'm going now?
He's in jail right now.
Yeah, because that's for other charges. But I'm saying sometimes even what Diddy was doing, it wasn't illegal. But was it right?
True.
So why? So now we can save. All right, we can cancel P Diddy. We can cancel R. Kelly. But when it comes to this guy that's doing a madness, we're just sitting back saying, "Boy, it's not nothing to do with us."
I don't understand why the mental health team haven't gone to do some assessments, because a forest in Scotland. Wow.
You don't understand. I'll be honest with you, Chocolate. Yeah, they don't care about us.
Of course they don't. What the hell?
If these are two white women,
Scotland as
how long
well.
do you think this charade would have? If this is two white women and there's a black man, how long do you think this would have lasted? Even if they willingly went there with their own free will, how long do you think it would have lasted? I'm being real with you. How long?
Not long, because Tommy Robertson and his people, will probably.
Not even just Tony Robertson. I'm saying any white guy would have been like, "What the flip's he doing to our women?" Yeah, we got to go get him out there, mate. Flipping white, black. These black guys, taking over the forest.
Yeah, but they're all black women, though. Do you know what I mean? So
that's the reason why we're not championing for it.
So bad.
Because exactly what I just said. Because they're black women, and we only support.
May I interject 1 second?
So why don't you get some people together and go over there?
I'm not going to Scotland.
So then why do you
I talk about a 4-row.
But what I can do, see, the thing is, I can't go to Scotland, but I can raise awareness. Man. I can raise awareness with my big platform to make other people want to go up there. Yeah, that's what I can do. So I can't go up there, but I can definitely raise awareness.
No, you're funny, you know. No,
because I've got a big platform, and I know that man who listens to me. You know what I'm saying?
There's me thinking that you actually wanted to go there and do something, but you just needed like a group of people. But you're not even trying to go out there yourself.
Old man, come on my lap. Old man, you're too old for TikTok. Sometimes you 65, 70-year-old men, yeah, I'll be honest with you, don't be coming on my platform. You know I'm not old enough to be my dad. Go and be dads, man. Go and look after your grandkids. Don't come on my platform.
Wait, what did he say?
Old man, I can't deal with you old G's, blood. You men are old. You're like 50, you're like 70 years old. Don't be worrying about what Rare Talks is talking about or what you saw on TikTok. Big man, you need to be worrying about your grandkids that might be getting touched out there, bro, and you need to be flipping safeguarding them, fam. Big man, allow it. I'll diss you old men, because some of you old men are washed. You got beer grandkids and you're not taking care of none of them, but you're on my platform talking about what I'm doing. Allow it, old man, because I'll move mad with you. Trust me, you're all some of your brother. Don't get me mad, because I swear down, I'll smash your daughter. I'll smash your daughter. I'll find who your daughter is and I'll link her and I'll make her give me brain. Don't play with me, bro. I'm a bad boy. I'm a bad boy. Don't play with me. Like, know yourself, old man. You're not coming back on my platform, you little old folk, blood. You're on my platform talking rubbish. Bare crap you're talking. I gave you a chance to talk. You're just talking rubbish. Like you old folk. You old folk. What up to you?
Do you want to end up on YouTube?
Play me in this glorious morning. How dare you?
You're going to end up on YouTube, you know.
Who?
You.
What do you mean I'm going to end up on YouTube?
You're going to end up... You're already on YouTube, don't you know?
I've got my own YouTube. You said I've got my own YouTube.
You're on someone else's YouTube.
Right, whoever's put me on their YouTube, they better pay me my royalties or I'm going to get the video taken down.
Oh, well, you're on there anyway.
Send it to me so I can get it taken down, because no one's allowed to put my face. Yeah?
I don't know how you're gonna work with that.
You
But
can't put my face without me getting royalties. Are you mad? I've copyrighted my name. I'm a bad boy. I'm a smart you. I'm not dumb. I'll
then
copyright
maybe then.
infringement your page, bro. Real talk. But anyway, back to what I was saying.
Hi, morning. Hi.
What's going on? I'm
Hey.
saying, why are we not talking about this as in the black community? Why is this like? Why are we not cancelling this kind of behavior? Why are we leaving this? Is
Can
it
I
because they're
just
black women
ask
and we
you,
don't care?
because I don't know, who is he? Who are they? What are they doing?
A black man's took two black women into the forest and talking about he's the king of Scotland.
Oh my gosh. Is it real? Is he doing like a, do you remember the guy called Nature Boy? Did you ever heard of the American guy called Nature Boy that had something called Carbon Nation?
I'm saying, yeah, I don't know if this
Is
is
he doing that?
but I'm saying, do you think that this is a very scary thing? Because this might start to become a trend now in the UK that black men just say, "Let me just take two black women into the forest and just pretend to be
They've been
king."
radicalized.
So my new name is Nawaka. I have a new forest. I'm the king of Nawaka, and I need two wives. No name and chocolate. You're both my wives by force, and we're going to the forest tonight, and we're living there.
But
Yeah, but are they doing it just for attention? Honestly, I've just seen this pop up on my FY. I don't know who they are. I haven't seen them. Don't know nothing about
one of them's from America, babe. One of the girls are from America. She's been missing for time in America, and then they found out that she's in the forest.
Found out this, bro. You know what I feel sorry for you is that we're not championing or cancelling the right things. Like, bro, we need to protect these black women because I'm saying they're vulnerable. Whether you lot want to agree with me or not, I believe they're vulnerable. Regardless if
Has
they're
anyone
100%
heard them
vulnerable.
speak? Have they said
Yeah, of course
anything?
they do lives every night. They go live every night.
Oh, do they?
They go live every night in the forest.
Nah, what's
Talking
it
Bro, I'm not
about
gonna
what?
lie.
What's the
Maybe
thing?
they make.
How did
I'm
you
not gonna
find
lie.
that?
When I heard you say you wanted to start your own village, yeah, maybe we're
That's
on
the
the
way
right
of
path.
making money.
That man are just discovering jungle, bruv, and renaming it. 10,000 years from now, bro, we'll have fucking Kubala Mountain. Think about it, brother. It's a mad thing. That man are reclaiming land, innit?
Bro,
You know what I mean?
only thing he's gonna reclaim is a gunshot. Sooner or later, someone's gonna get sick and tired of him, and they're gonna burst him. Bro. Sooner or later, someone's gonna get mad and just say, "Flip it, I've had enough." Why the mad Scottish
But
uncles?
they're not bothering anyone though.
Very soon, there's gonna be a Kubala tribe. It's gonna be, you gotta get a visa to go to Kubala, bruh. Think about it. Holidays, bro. In the fucking forest. No one's thinking about it. Know what I mean?
But this
10,000
happens
years
all
from
around
now,
the
this guy's
world.
gonna be a founder.
You know how
Gonna
many
be like,
white people doing this all over the world, and why?
they've been
I feel like
discovering, you
even
get
doing it
me?
in
Does that
South
everyone
Africa
is
as
Now it's
like
well.
time for our brother to
shocked?
discover, innit? It's just we're discovering in UK.
Yeah,
That's
but
the difference.
you know, white people have communities as well, like that in America, in England, in Russia, everywhere. Yeah, like religious or whatever, like sects. A man lives with many, many women. He's the husband, their wives.
No.
Happens.
Yeah, no, this is
Yes,
different.
sister.
This is different. This is very different. And let me tell you why it's different, yeah? This man's gone to Scotland, yeah? Number one, that's Scotland. Scotland
All places, you know.
is just a white area. We all know that, yeah? No problem. We accept it. It's not our country.
There's quite a lot of black people.
There's quite a lot, but it's still, trust me, if you go to Scotland, you're
Yeah,
going to
it's
see,
majority.
you go to
Right,
certain towns and they'll be like, oh my God, first time I've seen black person. Like, yeah, it's that, like, they're very remote, yeah? So now, this guy's gone there, yeah? He's gone there, this guy, and he's taken this woman and his wife, and this woman is concubine. Now, I know a lot of you are uneducated, but I need you lot to type in concubine into your Google and see what comes up. What's a concubine?
Yeah. Sighting, innit?
My
No,
question: Are they not
it's worse than
cold?
a sighting, worse than a sighting.
Because you know, Scottish land is really cold. I don't know how long they're gonna last in those clothes.
I know.
Guys,
They're
they're
not
just figuring
thinking.
out. They're gonna have to kill some animals, take some skin
I'm
shit.
so confused. What
sheep
do
skin.
they
I
say
think
they
they're
go
gonna
on
go
live?
back to benefits very soon because it's not easy.
Where are they charging their
They're gonna
phone?
go. They don't need phones, black.
No,
I-
they
I-
go
so
on live.
black.
Rare Talks just said they go on live. So how are they charging their phone?
They got solar in Kubala, bro. Are you
This is not a funny topic, bro. Stop making jokes.
I
It's
think
not
his
funny.
his
It's a
penis
serious
is
topic.
Yeah, because how are they even eating as well? Because it's
his
not like
thing is
People bring them
creating
gifts.
electric
People
power.
bring them gifts. People bring them gifts.
people
You
bring
know,
them gifts. So they're living off of
Listen.
gifts.
Them man,
And
they
you know
gotta
what,
go
yeah?
to Tesco to buy
Chocolate,
new
I'll be
cherries.
honest, yeah?
This don't even
You're
make
asking,
any sense.
Chocolate, you're asking the right questions, but we just, We need 24-hour CCTV to monitor their
Try and
behavior.
get them on your live.
The new life, new
Try and
show.
get them on your live. Invite them to your live.
No
No,
way.
no, I'm alright. 'cause they're
Locked
gonna-
in
No
the
way. That's too
forest.
much smoke, man. That's too much smoke. You want to go against the king of Kubala? Allow it, bruv. You're set for Wakandas to your doorstep, brother.
It's gonna be new TV show.
You're set for
Bet
Wakandas to
you.
your doorstep. Listen.
Love Island.
No, do you know
of
if you get
Kubala.
them on your live, that will just be so
Yeah,
interesting.
I'm
I
telling
can't
you,
even
man.
lie.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah.
I have
I'm not
so
gonna
many
lie.
questions to ask.
What we need to do is we need to cancel them. That's the first thing we need to do. We need to cancel them. Forget this getting them on my live. We need to get
When
the
you say
star.
cancel, but they're not even relevant
No, but
anyway. Like,
obviously,
All right,
obviously,
you know what? It's funny, Chocolate, you say that they're not relevant, but there's two vulnerable black women.
Are you
yeah, but
jealous
then
of
how
this
can you
guy?
when you
See,
say cancel?
what, can I ask a question? Why is it when we see black women being manipulated or abused, we don't look at it as them? Is it because we've built this mindset that black women are strong, so they must be there under their own pretenses? Is that what it is? It's because we have this mindset that black women are so strong that it's impossible for a black man to
bro.
manipulate them.
No, because
I
I'm
was
going to
gonna,
be
I was
honest.
gonna say something
I
so
wouldn't
dark.
know how to even
That answer.
convince those women to
I was
come
gonna say
out
something
because they
very
seem
dark.
like they're comfortable. I don't know. I wouldn't know what to do. That's why I said you
But
go there.
I'm saying, how can they be comfortable if they don't even know they're being manipulated?
They're comfortable with
Well,
a
the
man.
police are aware
They
of
think
this,
it's
so clearly he's
tradition,
not
innit?
doing anything wrong. Do you know what I mean? So if people now go there and disturb what they got going on, it's the people that are going to get in trouble, not them,
You know what I mean?
and they're going to carry on living how they're living.
You probably
No,
go
but
there to
The
call the
cult.
cops on
Because
you, bro.
even the
You'll
woman
be
that's
mad.
gone missing, even the woman that's missing there, yeah, that's from America. What's
This one.
happened now? Now they know that she's been found. Exactly. Now she's been found. What's happened? Nothing.
The US is supposed to fucking save her, innit?
Exactly.
They
This
always
is
do
what I'm
that shit,
saying.
man.
Because if that was someone from England now, wouldn't the embassy help the person come back over?
Yeah, this man ain't extraditing shit, bruv. They're like,
She
listen,
must
enjoy
have
your
done something
little
because
island.
how has her visa not even run out either? Because there's so many
That
things.
man are like, listen, those guys are illegal immigrants, all right? They
Oh,
don't
her
give a
visa runs out
bitch.
in September. September's next month.
That man don't care, bro. They found a new country. You might not talk about flights. They're gonna be using horses and ships.
So if her
It's gonna be
visa runs out September, then maybe that's when things will
immigration's
start.
gonna come to the
Said her
island.
Yeah.
visa runs out in September. You think she cares about visa? She's being
You know what I
used as a
mean?
concubine.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but she's gonna have to care about visa when the law's involved.
No. What's gonna happen is a couple
Bro,
of feds are
I'm
gonna go to
asking
the
you, Chocolate.
bush.
Why haven't the Lord come? Why haven't the Lord said, come
Because
take
her
this
visa is still in date and no one cares, basically.
Guys, I don't
Is it
think the
because?
feds go to
My
bushes.
question to everybody. My question to everybody. Is it because she's black? Why we don't care?
No, bro.
I don't think she's black because I don't think that has anything to do with colour at this point. This is just mental.
I mean, okay, for the
Madness.
fact that
I don't think it
they
has.
allowed her to do
Plenty of
this.
white women who were part of such cults. Just need to study the cult. I've watched documentaries, and there are so many of these cults all around the world.
Bro, you know why we should be happy? This guy's not using religion though. That's why I'm happy, because usually it would have been some religion shit. It would have
He
been
is on some religion. This is what it says: Kubala king shall rule all the nations with the one law of gods. Ain't you reading this, bro?
yeah, no, but that's not Chris, that's not Catholic. Man starting his own thing. That's his own thing.
No, that he's taking that from the Christian Bible, bro.
No way. Man can't be talking
Bro,
about
this
a
is why I
Sunday.
said, yeah, people been using that Bible to manipulate our people for years, bro. Look at this. Man's, bro, you are not going to Saudi Arabia and talk about you're starting a cult in Saudi Arabia.
No.
with
Wallahi,
Islam.
they'll kill you, bro.
Bro, I'm
Wallahi,
telling you
they'll
right
clean
now,
you.
they're getting you
They'll
out of
clean
there
you.
fast.
They'll clean
You're
you.
not surviving one weekend, bro.
Dumb.
I'm telling you. As soon as they find out you're on that and it's gone viral, they're coming there and you're going jail or you're getting licked down. But you see over in the UK, because there's no Christians. Christianity doesn't really exist over here. That's why a man can come and say, "Oh, I'm a descendant of the Jeconites." Brother, he talks a good talk, but he just needs to hold something straight. He needs to hold something.
Me, I'm just pissed he went to go claim a fucking bush, bro. Why you go claim a jungle? There's castle, bro. You could have done better, bro. You could have claimed the hotel. Sorry. Man just had to go to the fucking bush. And it's cold, brother. So what?
He
we're
done
putting
his
woods in the
research.
cold.
He done his research because, for me, they haven't been able to turf them because there's mad laws in place. Like, it's weird because in a forest, like.
Know what I mean? I'm gonna take a drone to find out where this guy is before we start setting feds. That is long, bro. It's too much resources.
Mm-mm.
So
Thankfully, they're
imagine
free.
how hard the life must be back home if you have to come to
All the
another
way down here
country,
to do
colder
this nonsense.
country, in the forest.
You get me?
So
I feminist woman. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm saying they're already here already. They was already here. They weren't no. They wasn't.
Brother.
They never came from Africa. Yeah, stop trying to. I don't know what kind of
No, because
mindset you got.
they're
the way
British.
they're moving like they came from
Are they
straight off the
British
boat,
though?
bro. They're moving like they came straight off the boat.
Or they're
Everything.
Straight off the
residents?
boat.
Do you class yourself as British?
No,
Yeah.
I'm talking about documents. Do you have a passport or not? That's what I'm saying.
They
No,
must have
one's
passports.
American. I don't know where the other
I'm
one's
just
from.
asking. I'm not
Guys, for
asking
them
how
to
long.
get to Scotland, they have nationalities,
Yeah,
they
of
got
course you
passports,
can't
they
just
got
get.
everything.
You can't just come into England. You need something.
You get me?
No, you can
It's
have
not walking
work
apart.
visa, or you can have like a student visa.
One
That's
of
what you
them's
need to
on a
find out.
visa. I don't know about the others.
Jeez. Immigration's gonna have to go to the jungle, bro. Speak now.
UK border
That's what I'm
agency.
saying. Next month, we're going to find out how serious this is because immigration don't play.
No, but I heard someone said that also in the comments, yeah. The land apparently is free. Like Scotland do them things in it. They just give you land to do ockery. I don't know if that's correct. But apparently that's what I've been
No,
hearing
but
about this.
I'm saying, forget you lot. I was thinking
You
about
see
laws
how
and all that.
unbothered
I'm saying,
people
I'm
are?
saying,
When it
I'm
starts
saying,
snowing, yeah, they're fucked.
no, but I'm saying to
Ah.
you lot have seen it from a different angle. You're saying it from like the law angle, yeah. But I'm saying, I'm telling you, the law don't care. If these two women get rubbed out tomorrow, they're gonna build a case and then put them in jail. Someone gets their detective badge put on their shoulder. But in general, they do not really care for black women like that. And this is something that I need you lot to understand. Like we as a community, we need to start cancelling the right stuff and stop cancelling the wrong stuff. This Don needs to be cancelled. There's no doubt about it. He needs to be rubbed out.
We're not arguing. Donny has a mental issue. We're not arguing it. Like that's fact. But the fact that nobody grabbed him and put him in the home, yeah, that's on them, bro.
The thing is, I don't think he has a mental issue. I think the women have a mental issue. I feel like he just lacks the power. Like,
Alright, chocolate.
I don't
Imagine
think he has a mental issue.
Imagine some random brother just came to you and said, "Yo, darling, let's move to the
Yeah,
bushes."
so then that means I have the mental issue for agreeing to even go there.
No, but I'm saying, but chocolate. I'm saying women are more vulnerable. It's easier to manipulate women.
Yeah,
to do
100%.
things
That's what
than
I'm
it
saying.
is
The
to do
women
to
have the
men.
mental
They're more
issues, not the man.
gullible and
Not all women,
delusional.
but there's some women that they're easily manipulate. You can manipulate them to do things. That's why you see women doing like crazy stuff, like this woman's with that man, and do you understand what I'm saying? There's things that men can, and that's why I said he's the head of this. I don't believe, I don't. And as much as I'll say she's, because she speaks like she's the biggest part, but if I've manipulated my woman so much to believe, yeah, everything that I've said, then obviously she's gonna do whatever I want. That's just naturally. Right, allegedly, these two got kids, yeah, and their kids have been taken by care.
They
No
got
way,
kids.
no way,
Oh my
The
God, it
story
gets
gets
deep.
deeper. The
no
plot
way,
thickens. The plot thickens. They
no
got
way.
kids, and the kids were taken by social services.
Bro, this sounds
So
like
these
Charles
women, so
Manson all
these
over
okay,
again,
so
bro.
these women are 100% vulnerable because
We
there's no
can't
one
have
that gets their kid taken away and your mental health is going to be stable.
Listen,
That
No,
we
would
can't
be
have
even
a.
if, I'm saying I've never heard these women. I've never heard her talk about these
8
kids ever.
kids.
Hey, brother, we can't have a black Charles Manson. It's too fresh.
Oh
Please,
no.
please.
Now they said they took away the kids because the kids were living in unreasonable situations that were literally life threatening. That means that these two are actually psychopaths.
Maybe they had low income. Imagine 8 kids and you have to.
I mean,
But
that's
then
what I
who will
started
help
thinking.
you?
Like, how bougie must bougie been? Like, what situation were you man living before you?
Feminist. So allegedly, she had a job and he had a job. She had.
No
They both had jobs. They're
way.
both working. It's not.
Yeah.
I need you to understand something. Like this is real life, you know.
But do
Like,
you know
what's going
social
on?
services sometimes they are too harsh to people. They just take
No,
you.
no, 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 no,
No,
no, no,
who
no,
told
no,
you
no,
that?
no,
Listen,
no,
it
no.
takes a lot for
Look at
social
them in the
services to
bush.
take away your child, you know.
Look at
Social
them in the
services
bush.
don't just come in and just take your child.
No,
There's
they
assessments
take
that
too
get
much.
done.
Look
There's
at them
so
in the
many things
bush.
that get done before your child actually gets taken away.
This is what you think,
So
but one of my friends, she actually got her child taken away, yeah, and it was very easy for them.
yeah, but
You
then
just
why
need
does
to,
she get her child
you just
taken
need
away?
to, you just need to do a little mistake
No,
once, and it's
no,
enough.
no, 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 no. That's not true. That's not true.
Yes, I swear, this is what happened.
Your friend wasn't fit enough to be a mum. Sorry,
No,
I'm not
she
being rude or
Oh,
anything.
chocolate,
Trust me,
don't do
she's
it
a
like
Not
that.
like that.
Chocolate,
Not like
don't do
that.
it like
Sorry,
that.
sorry. No,
And
just
you
tell you
know,
what, because there's so many Listen, I've seen people have
Yo,
social
with the
services called on
smoking.
them
I know
and
you
nothing
can't
happens. The
argue.
case gets
This woman is
closed.
fine.
The case gets closed. Trust me, your friend was not doing what she was meant to be doing. They give you chances before your child gets taken away. They don't just come in and take your child. What the hell?
Probably did
Like,
you
Yeah.
the system do
ever
actually
hear
believe
about
that children should be with their
trafficking?
mothers, you know?
Have you ever heard about trafficking, about
But
business,
just on a side note, they are quite harsh as well.
adoption
They can
business? You
come
haven't heard
and
about
just
it.
be
You need to do
harsh.
a research, girl, yeah, first.
I think it just depends
But
because
you know what? Let's be real, yeah.
I know people
You
that
know what?
have
It's
had
fun. It's
social
funny
Kids
that
now,
you
services
they're
say.
called on them
taken away.
It's
and
funny
they're
that you
very
agree
say.
on
young
both
with their
Other
child.
sides.
people.
I once. It's
And
funny
they
that
are
we say the
vulnerable now,
social.
and
One
you want
second.
to
One second. One
abuse them.
second. It's funny that we say social services are really harsh, but look how many cases have we seen over the last 5 or 6 years of kids them not being harsh and the kids dying. So
Thank you.
let's be real. I would rather them go do their job, whether it's true or not. Do your job effectively, yeah, so that we can protect the children. Because protecting the children is a paramount in everybody's life. We don't even need to. There's no religion. There's no nothing. We just as humans know that protecting children is paramount in all of our lives. Not one person here would talk about doing something mad to a child because we all know it's wrong. That's a standard. So if the social services are being harsh or being lenient, we need them to do their job. Yeah, we need them to do their job thoroughly as well because the kids need to be protected. If they're in environments that are
Exactly.
unlivable, then they need to be
You know
taken
what we
straight.
noticed? You're right. But we noticed that sometimes they do the opposite. They do not protect the people who needs protection, and they overly protect people who are okay. You know, like they
Yeah,
go
sometimes they
to
might get it
good
wrong.
Well,
Sometimes they might
families.
sometimes
get it
I
wrong.
can agree with, but I feel like sometimes it's because the paperwork is a lot. I don't know because sometimes they are quite lazy. But in terms of like your child just getting taken away, like there's so many things that you can do in order to get that avoided. Like I don't know, I don't
As
want
long as
to
you
ask too much
work
about your
with
friend's
them.
business, but I'd really like to know why they took that child and what was happening, why they
Yeah,
got
yeah,
the
I need
child.
to know. Yeah,
Repeat
that's
it.
me as well.
I'll
Do you
need
know
to
what I
know as
mean?
well.
What was your friend doing? Why
I will.
the
I
people
will
got
put
involved?
her name in comments. Whoever wants to read the story, it's official. It's online. She lost her child to
Oh,
social
wow.
services for a very minor mistake, and
What was
What did she
minor?
do? Did she discipline the kid?
so
What happened?
her nanny lied to her that she's around the corner. The baby was sleeping, and she literally left the house thinking that her
Yeah,
nanny
she went
is
mad. She went mad. It
Whoa,
was her
2 minutes
fault.
hold on,
away.
hold
It
on,
was her
hold on,
fault.
hold on, hold on.
Negligence,
Pause.
negligence.
And her
Listen,
nanny.
that's your friend's fault. Shall I tell you why? Because who
Negligence.
leaves a baby
You
on their
can give
own,
a
whether the
warning,
nanny is round the corner
You
or
can
what?
give a warning to a
It
parent.
The
only
nanny's
takes
a
You need to
seconds
take
douchebag.
for a
child
child to
away.
choke.
The
Imagine
Shut
a
nanny's a
up,
child choke.
douchebag.
honestly.
The nanny's a
Child,
douchebag. That's all I can say.
Yeah,
If you
the
get
nanny.
paid
Obviously, it's the
to
nanny's
watch
fault.
my
But
kid and you're around the corner, you're a
you are
douchebag. Yeah.
pretending that
well, she
people
should have
don't
waited
do
until the
that.
nanny was in
You're
the house.
pretending that the parents never leave to the corner store. You're pretending that everyone is a
Not as a
saint
baby. Not as a
and
baby.
everyone is
Hang on a sec.
Not as a
perfect
baby. Not as a
parent.
baby.
That's
No,
what
no,
you're
my mom never done
pretending
that
to
to me.
be.
I want to
My
ask
mom
how
never left
did
me as a baby. Not as a
Yeah, that's what I'm
baby.
saying. As a baby.
She
no,
was
how
not a
did
baby.
Guys,
She was not a
get
baby.
3,
getting a
4,
full
maybe. But
How
Child.
old was she then?
getting
How
a
old was she?
full-time nanny is
3
expensive
years
in
old.
UK.
That's a baby.
That's a
Guys, getting a
child
full-time nanny
who
is
can
Well,
expensive.
talk
child baby
already.
in my eyes.
feminists, how did the
And
social
she didn't
services
leave
know though?
her
No,
deliberately.
How
Did you
did
hear
they
what I
know that this
said?
child was alone?
They
How?
Sorry?
neighbours, innit?
If
She got
they've never had
neighbours.
any social involvement, how did the social services know that this child was in the
So
house
basically,
alone?
what happened? The baby woke up because, as I said, nanny lied and started to cry. Yeah, baby cried. A neighbor called the police and social
Yeah, yeah.
services right away.
It's
So
always
the,
the neighbours, you know.
so the neighbor called the police, social services. My friend came back straight away when she found out. Nanny ran away because she knew she's in fault
Yeah,
because
she
she
fucked
lied.
up in it.
Nanny ran away. And my friend, because she didn't speak English very well, she didn't like understand. She
couldn't
signed
defend
in
herself.
section 40 something where you give up your kids. So
Was that
never,
section 48?
never
Section
sign that
48 in
paper
the UK.
ever, never. Like she was manipulated to sign that paper. She
No,
handed
it's not
over.
that she wasn't manipulated. She just didn't understand what was on that
Yes,
paper.
yes.
Was
And
the
she
child
was
hurt?
Technically,
fighting her.
they should have got her an interpreter to ensure that she
They
understood
didn't.
what was
They
happening.
didn't.
Okay, but was the child hurt?
So she was fighting for the kid for 5 years in European courts
Wait.
everywhere, and she didn't win. She lose.
This
Was
is
the
what I mean
child?
about.
Was the child hurt?
It doesn't make any sense.
Sorry.
Was the child
Yeah, it doesn't
hurt?
make no sense.
The child is hers. They had a.
No. Did
No,
any
but it
harm?
hurt.
Were
Like
it
cut,
hurt?
injury,
No,
something.
no, nothing happened to a child.
But then
Just
this
woke
don't make,
up and
babe.
cried.
I'm not gonna lie to you. This sounds like crap.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Read the list.
Why? What's that?
It
My
happens
brain can't
sometimes.
comprehend what you're
Okay,
telling
another
me.
story, because I worked in the hospital. Another story. I was as an interpreter. I went to the appointment with the mother and 3 kids. Baby had a tooth numbed, numbed, like to make a filling. So his mouth was numb, and he was little. He was 4, and he was biting his lip because he didn't know what he was doing, and his lip next day swell up. They went to the doctors. The doctor secretly called the police and said, "Oh, you go to A&E." They went to A&E. Police was waiting for them, but by the A&E, there was a big investigation. Even though parents said, "Oh, that's."
Sorry to interrupt you. Can I just say something? You see, when you go to the hospital with your child, there's things that they watch. They watch to see if the child's nappy is clean. They look at the fingernails. There's so many things. They look at the appearance of the child. So when they see the slightest thing, they're onto you because they see it as neglect. Even though it could just be like...
And trust me, the kids were really well kept. It's just because they don't believe it, don't trust it, they want to double check, right?
Did them children go in the end?
Social services went on to this family for a month. Everything ended well. I was a witness.
They're just doing their job.
No, they were
just
not.
checking.
They were digging the bins. They were
Okay,
digging
imagine if that
the
child had been
bins,
hurt.
looking for evidence,
This is
like
making no
evidence
sense.
of drinking. Social services are ruthless. So
No, they're not. Let me tell you something. I'll tell you
my.
my own experience, Let me tell you this. My son, he was at my auntie's house. He had an asthma attack, I was out on a night out, do you know what I mean? I had to rush back now, and then I was taken to the hospital. There was still drink in my system or whatever. They could smell it. Did they call social services? No. They gave me a bed. They let me lay down and go the next morning, and no social services was involved. Why? Because my son looked appropriate, and they could tell that I looked after my son properly. So if social services really that ruthless, they could have switched it and been like, "Oh, this is a girl who likes to drink and stuff like that." So I don't really believe that.
Social worker who was lenient. That's what it was.
No.
Yes.
Listen, let me tell you something, babe. I didn't have a social service that was lenient. Wait, hold on. I didn't have a social worker that was lenient because no social services was involved.
Okay, sorry.
It takes for the hospital to contact social services before the social service get involved. Do you think there's hospitals have social services on standby all the time?
Sorry, I said they were lenient because they were humane and they understood.
Not that she's a good mom or anything.
Yeah.
They don't know me from nowhere, though.
Yeah.
They don't know me from nowhere.
Immigrants? Are the parents immigrants?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
They are.
Oh, then that's why then.
Not only immigrants are targeted. English people, plenty of English people as well.
Yeah, but the English people that get targeted,
If you're not a point, they'll come.
No, trust me.
That's what it is.
It's okay. I mean, we just need to understand that we don't know the full story, and maybe they lost their kids unjustly. Who knows? We need to.
All right, cool. Let's say this. Let's say this for argument's sake. Yeah, look, these two have not lost their kids unjustly because they're gone mad.
Bro, they're in the jungle right now.
They're living in the
Kubala.
forest right now. Yeah, and maybe they wanted to take them children to the forest, and they've squatted their plans. They didn't let them take the kids because Lord knows them kids shouldn't be out no forest, bro.
Well, think about it.
Exactly.
The
Do you know
kids
what I
go to
mean?
school,
In
innit?
that
They go
cold,
to
in
school and other
Scotland,
things,
Scotland
and
gets
you're talking
cold,
about
you
let's go
know.
to Kubala, bro. Let's go to Kubala and start a new world.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That place gets so cold. I don't even understand that one.
At
And so
least
they're
my
in the
guy should have
jungle.
brought jackets, man. I don't understand what he's wearing. I don't understand the gears. I don't get it.
No, but I'm saying we need to squat this behavior before it becomes a norm.
Facts.
If we can't let this become our norm. And you know what the funny thing is, they're just building so much stereotypes about black people. You don't know what Chinese people think about us, bro. They think that we're flipping from animals and apes and that, fam. And this Don's is in the forest looking crazy right now. He doesn't even know. He doesn't even know how he's making us look. This is a bad look
21st
for us,
century,
bro.
you know. 2025. Man,
Oh
guys,
no, you're taking it wrong. I said, watch out. What white people has been outed for this as well, for doing the cult.
But you sound white though. Wait, why do you sound so white? But you
He
talk
sounds
about
Arab.
white people?
Sorry,
You sound so white, but you're onto white people. Don't mean that.
Isn't she Arab? Are you
I'm
Arab?
not onto white people. I'm just saying that.
Where you from? Where you from? Eastern Europe. Eastern
Yeah, I'm
Europe.
from Eastern Europe, and that's why I've seen so many cults. I've seen so many.
Yeah, because where you're
situations.
from, probably there's cults.
Yes,
Yeah. Where you from?
Eastern Europe,
Yeah,
No,
where?
what part?
Where?
What country? What country?
Latvia.
Jeez. Yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely doing some mad stuff over there.
Russians do it a lot. Americans do it as well. So they're not unique. And it's nothing to do with the bush or anything. It's just people
What do
got
you mean?
mad.
It is. Look, I don't care about I don't care what you lot got
special.
going on in Latvia, but I'm definitely have a problem with what they're doing in the UK. I definitely have a problem, and I have more of a problem that nobody's speaking about it. This is what you lot have to understand was scary. We championed the wrong. I keep saying this, and I'm going to keep repeating it till it goes in your head. We championed the wrong things in the community. So we'll go and cancel R. Kelly and P. Diddy, yeah, that's been entertaining us for 20 years, yeah, making us dance, yeah. But then we got Donny in the bush, yeah, that's never made me dance, yeah, that's just in the bush manipulating two black women, and we won't do nothing about it. That's where my issue lies.
Now, you know what it is? No one's saying anything because it's just free. As soon as it start increasing, they'll shut it down. Trust me. As soon as they start getting brave and thinking, let's expand. Yeah, they'll end the whole operation.
No, but everything expands. Remember, it starts off with 3 and it ends up with 20.
Yeah, bruv. That's what this man are doing, innit? They're just monitoring them, innit? You might want to be in the bush. Alright, cool. Let's see how many fans you could get. As soon as they start getting fans, alright, close the page down. Close this thing down. Shut it down.
Bro, we've already got fans, bro. They got mad fans. People are bringing them. They brought us gifts from Kubala. That's what she said the other day.
Are you joking?
I'm not joking.
Where
She
can
said
we
someone
find
brought
you?
them gifts. They brought them chicken. I was like, how are they gonna cook
They
chicken? How
brought
they
them
gonna cook chicken? How they
No,
gonna
you
cook
have to
chicken in the-
remember.
Unless it's like they do the campfire thing and then they put it on the fire. But you know what's funny?
Listen.
Hear the funny thing. You lot, this is a joke, yeah? They brought chicken out, but we never saw them cook it. So how are they eating it?
What if they have a house? What if they have a legit
My
house?
sister, look behind you. Look behind you. That's the house. Just look behind you, and that's the yard.
What if they go for a content and film and get money? You know what I mean? Like, you have a house, but you go out.
No, I get what she means.
Nah,
have a house.
Exactly, because how, like,
This
they
man
go out
ain't
on
know
the
what
internet.
building
It's
houses
not
are.
making
you know,
no
how are they able
sense.
to charge their phones and how
This
to
is not
connect and
Noah,
all that?
bruv.
Because clearly, they don't
Wait,
say behind the scenes.
Have you heard about homeless people?
Wait,
who
one sec. One sec. Are we saying that they're living in their house, but they're pretending this thing online?
Yeah, to live
Yeah,
in the bush.
yeah,
Okay.
I think so. Because
Okay.
how are they able to charge their phones
For
and
money.
like do
No,
all
but
of
I'm
this?
saying, wait.
Deep it. Scotland gets really cold, you know.
Okay, but then, all right. My question to you,
Colder
like,
than here.
if that's what they're doing, then would we say that someone would catch them? Like, if they were my neighbor, I'd be recording them. No, I'd be like, bro,
Yeah. Can't
I'll
wait to
take my block.
expose them. I can't wait.
No, they're definitely out in the community.
They
Probably
find
they
in the
like
jungle,
I think everything they're doing is all planned. So obviously during the day they'll go out, probably buy even buy food for themselves, but act like other people brought it to them. The guy I mean, like they can go out, charge their phones, come back.
bruv.
So everything is
it's all
planned.
a-
They know what they're doing.
An
If the king
online.
of Kubala has a phone, that's a violation. For me
But if
personally.
Kubala, this is you know what's mad, yeah? The fact that we're saying that they're from Kubala, yeah, and they're meant to be from this tribe, but they have mobile. You know, I was thinking about this the other day, yeah. They're on live, TikTok live, yeah, but they claim to be an ancient tribe. It makes no sense.
Yeah, man, how can you be using technology if you're Asian? This thing ain't working out, bro. Like, someone needs to help them start the story, bro. It's not adding up.
They said last night they're leaving. They never stay anywhere from location to location. Okay.
So them man are hiking, basically. You're on a hiking trip. They should just say that then. Why they gonna do all this mother, bro?
We say man's getting the treehouse pumps, you know.
Yo,
That is
Aye,
mad.
you know them
That's violation.
treehouse pumps.
That's
They
violation.
go chirping and that.
That is violation.
But you know, the other day I see the women in the river bathing, yeah, and they were laughing and they looked so
In the
happy.
river?
I've had a river bath before. A river bath is
Bro,
wicked.
listen.
But
This guy's having
it was in
flashbacks
Jamaica.
of Africa,
My river
bro.
bath was in
Can't lie.
Jamaica. It's not in no cold country with I don't even know how cold or what's in that water. My water was clear. I could see the ground on the floor.
Wait, is
But
this in the UK?
No.
in,
Jamaica
in
man said
Scotland,
Jamaica.
bro.
Oh my gosh.
I
They
think
have
they're
a
only
house.
they're definitely doing this for clout. It's no,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think it's nothing serious. Not nothing serious as in
Yo,
it's a
guys.
cult or anything. It's all for content and all for clout.
Nah,
No,
because if
No,
it's for
I feel like he's doing it because of power. Some
content, my
people,
day is wasted and
some
I'm
people
It's
pissed.
actually
just
get
That
kicked
it's
guy
for
just
is
for
being a
content.
mad.
charity,
It's I don't
right?
think I don't think
If it's
it's
for
for
content, I'm pissed, me.
I don't think it's for power because what power are you gonna get out of that?
they have a full
He
You're
has
house.
getting a
2 women
treehouse
Guys,
that
pump,
are
man.
living in the
10,000 years,
forest
he's gonna be
that
a
will
king,
do
bro.
whatever he wants them to do.
Yeah,
That's his
it's an
power.
act. It's an act behind the scenes.
No, I don't think
George,
so.
Okay.
George, George,
Do you know what?
watch
You
your
know
That's
what?
mouth,
it.
Yeah,
watch
Shit.
your mouth for
do you
the
know what?
truth.
Let me be real. Yeah, let me be real. I'll be honest. Yeah, I don't think it is.
Well, you
That's
don't
their
The
think
way
it's an
house
man's
act?
there.
moving, bruv. The way man's
What
moving, it
what
can't
kind of
be
house is
faking.
that, bro?
They have a full house.
Where? Well, let me see that. Let me see that. Is that their house?
Let's blow
This
this
man
up. Can I
got a
make this
crib.
bigger? Can I make this bigger? One sec. Expand.
Ah,
One
that's
sec.
a violation, bro. Nah, you man got crib. That's
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
violation.
This is a reason why their children got taken away because of
Brother,
this.
imagine you
Because
come to us to see that. What I'm calling social
What?
services.
Your children shall be
Wallahi, I'm
what?
calling
Your
social
children
yeah,
shall
services.
that's
be dashed to
Call
what?
me a
that's why
snitch, call me whatever you want.
that's
If
why
I see a
their
yard like
children
that and
got
I see
taken
kids
away
in there,
from
I'm
them.
calling social
Hold on.
services. Yeah, yeah.
Your children shall be
Social.
dashed to pieces. Nah, fam. They shouldn't even go
Have you even
school,
been
bro.
to court?
They shouldn't
Yeah,
even go school.
They were
Stockport
arrested
couple.
before as
No,
well.
Stockton couple deny child cruelty charges at Teesside Crown Court.
Or team side as well.
Look at that picture of him. No, I think he does have mental health. Oh my god.
Thank you.
Yeah,
My guy
they
looks like
definitely have
it's.
mental health.
No, hold on. Is that a
That's why I'm
joint
saying
or a
they're
chewing
doing this
stick?
for clout.
I beg. Is that a wood in his mouth or is that a joint? That's
Does
all
it
I want to
matter at
know.
this point?
It
I
looks
mean,
like a
yeah.
miswak.
You gotta be brave
I
to be
wasn't say
smoking
fire.
weed,
Did it
bro.
say fire? Did it say fire on the window? Am I
It's a
bugging?
Yes,
toothbrush.
Yeah,
House
it
of
says
Fire,
fire. It
bro.
says
House of
fire.
Yeah,
Fire,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
House
Get
of
him out of
House
fire.
there.
of
Get him out of there.
Fire,
It's done.
Kubala,
It's
bro.
done. It's done. It's done. It's done.
House of
Get him
Fire.
out of here. Get him out of
Nah,
here.
man.
Get him out of here.
What if he's
But I'm
possessed?
saying, but you lot, do you lot know the consequences when two
House
people have mental
mansion.
health and
This is
Baby sacrifice. Oh my gosh, this is what I mean. I think they must work with Juju.
no, but I'm
But
saying, do you lot know the
ain't
consequences?
Kabbalah
Nah,
some
nah, nah. He can't be
ain't
using
Kabbalah
God in
some
stuff.
Obia thing anyway? Isn't Kabbalah some Obia thing or something? Am I going mad?
No. Kabbalah is a Jewish thing. That's a different thing. That's a Kabala.
Yeah,
Unless
but
my guy's
they
trying
believe
to.
in some spirits or some
No.
stuff.
That's different. That's a different thing, bro. That's some
The
Jewish
only
thing. You don't
reason,
want the smoke from
the
their
only
lips.
reason they're doing this, the only reason they went to the forest is because they lost their house. So obviously they don't have nowhere to live. So they might be
Yeah.
doing this like as like homeless, but like trying
We
to
ain't
get
got
food in
accommodation. We ain't
it,
got nowhere to stay.
trying to get food and like money off people by doing this. But I
I
don't
think
think
he's doing it because he just wants the treehouse pumps. I'm not gonna lie, still.
Man, don't want to
Daddy,
pay no rent, you know.
Daddy wanted
I
the
fuck paying rent
treehouse
and
front.
bills. I'm out there in the jungle, cuz.
they don't want to pay no rent. So I'm like, okay, fuck it, let's just.
You get me?
Boy.
If my guy came with like a proper thing and said I was gonna build houses in the bush and thing, I'd have been like, cool. I can see your Obama moves, bruv. But just out there in the tent, what's he wearing on, bro? It's just like a bed sheet. What's going on? It's too much, bruv.
They're only doing this just to gain money because clearly they got like a GoFundMe page. They're asking for like people to bring them expensive gifts and all of this.
If that was going on, I need to open a fucking GoFundMe.
So clearly they're only doing this because they haven't got nothing to their name anymore because obviously the woman was a nurse and she
was a
can't
nurse?
go to she was a nurse.
Jeez.
And the man was a singer and I don't even know some
What, he was a
opera,
singer?
yeah, an opera singer.
This
If you
entertainers,
hear,
bruv.
Now, I want to know.
if you hear him sing, you will run.
No,
This
wait. How
entertainers,
did they?
bruv.
Wait, hold on. How did they recruit that American woman? That's what I want to know.
She probably loves opera,
Apparently she's a writer or author or whatever in what I heard. Apparently she has a page where she advertises this cabana thing and then some people join through that.
Oh, so she was interested in it. Oh,
She's a social
okay.
media
Because the
manager, bro.
Masters.
She manages the online pages and everything. She's like, you know what?
So
Might as well come
technically,
with
she's
you
a
guys.
recruiter. Is she a recruiter? Oh, okay. They got a little business going on, bro.
Know what I mean? Go fund me in that. Yo. Kubala Nation.
The fact that they even
They
getting
have
this,
they
I'm
have a
just like,
GoFundMe and they have a Cash App on even on their
Cash App.
TikTok page.
Nah,
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
even on their TikTok
It's
page.
worse.
If you go on their page, they got like their Cash App link and
nah.
everything.
Nah, bro. You're supposed to be in the jungle. Do it the old school way, bro. Go hunt for your food. Like climb some trees. Do some constructive work, bro. Don't be out here asking for cash. I'm dead.
Someone
That's
said
why
the
feds
daughter
ain't taking
of
it serious.
Kubala is missing from America. She's been missing. I don't get what you mean.
Well, at least her people know where she is, innit? She's in Scotland. She's not in Africa. She's in
Yeah.
Scotland. Go figure it out.
But she's not missing anymore.
She's on a
She's been down.
full-on
Her visa
Scottish
runs out next
experience.
month, and they're probably gonna hide her somewhere.
Yo, Kubala Nation, you know. If you ain't got papers, just go Kubala, bro. Just soil.
Yeah, at this point,
Imagine
at
you
this
ain't
co-
heard from your daughter for how
at this
long
cost
and
of living, I'm even
find out
thinking of
she's a
moving to
treehouse
Kabbalah.
Barbie, bro.
You get me?
You ain't heard from your daughter for how long
Nah,
to find out she's a treehouse Barbie is crazy.
nah, listen, Spangless. My kid is not going to be watching no Kabbalah nonsense. First of all. Get me? So then she starts bringing them ideas. It's
Would you
like,
rather?
aye,
Would
you're
you ra-
definitely
would
going
you
to
would
I
missionary
you
want to
rather
school.
your
see their
daughter
whole
be?
camp set up.
Would you rather your daughter be a video vixen or a treehouse Barbie? Which one?
None.
That's a
That's
whole
a hard
different
decision,
topic.
you know.
None.
You're telling me my daughter will strip on a pole or be some next man's toy. Aye, brother.
Well, obviously you're gonna pick the stripper pole because it's like, what the hell?
I don't know, you know. What's the difference? One gets paid, one does it for free. Well, actually, stripper thing, because she can still come see me. This whole being in the bush, I can't reach you, is long. I die of the high blood pressure alone. It's long.
That's me.
Yeah, that's a good point. Still, what do they do in the winter?
Shit.
I want to
They'll
know
build
how
a
long have they been
treehouse.
out there for?
Scotland cool, you know.
How
2
long?
weeks.
They've been out there for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're only 2 weeks. Okay, so let's wait till winter.
Exactly.
Let's wait
see how
till
long they
winter
keep
because
inflation,
that's
bro.
when they're gonna know something, boy. Because you see Scotland when it gets cold,
Exactly.
They're stupid cold.
it's worse than London.
Exactly.
So you lot think, yeah, that these? I'm saying someone said they think it's content creation. I don't. I generally think that you wouldn't go this far for content creation.
Yeah, people will trust me. So there's some crazy people out there.
No, but I'm
Bro,
saying,
people trying to make this million views, bro. It's a real thing.
all right, cool. But I'm saying, but how are you looking to the world? Because there's no coming back after this.
Bro, I genuinely feel like we're in a place and time where people do anything for content, brother. Like, there's no boundaries on what people will do for content
It's
nowadays,
about
bro.
going viral.
No lie, I tell you, know.
People will sell their soul for overnight fame.
So they sell themselves for a million views.
Don't forget,
Literally, bro.
he used to
Man
post
said a
his
million. People are
unperfect
selling their
like
soul for 100,000 views, bro.
yeah,
It's dark out here,
they were
bro.
doing different content before this. Clearly they knew okay, people are more in tune with this because they were 2 weeks ago they were not living in the forest. But obviously people were getting more in tune into their lifestyle before the forest and okay, let's just stretch it
Full on
out
Kabbalah,
basically.
you know. Full on. Let's crash out, bro. Crash
No,
out and
but
take
no,
it
but
from the brothers.
I'm saying to you lot, yeah, there's no crashing. They've gone. They've finished. They got kids that have been taken by social services. How did they get their kids back?
No, they're not getting the kids, bro. Full on crash out.
Yeah.
Full on, bro. I'll
And
tell you
like
what's gonna happen, yeah?
and apparently he goes for like single parents, so like single mothers basically.
But they've
And
already
like
got that.
because they don't have kids together, it was the woman that has kids with a different man. So like it was a woman's kids that got taken away.
Oh my god, they weren't even his.
No,
No,
like
no,
they're not
How
his
they trying
kids.
to get
No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. That could
No.
never be. That could never be.
It is true.
No, but
Like
there are women out there that happens to though.
yeah, like apparently she was in an abusive relationship and then he came to join her. He wanted to be with her. There's even an older daughter that came out to say, okay, my stepdad is a father figure to me. He was buying things for me, like I love him, or all of this. Like they're not his kids. All of the kids are hers.
See, and this is what I'm saying. Social services probably said to her, get away from this man or we're going to take away your kids. and she decided to stay with a man, and that's what a lot of women do.
Wait, they have a TikTok account.
Yeah, they're big.
Yeah,
brother,
full
they're
on. They go
big.
on live and everything.
Oh
Look, this
my
is their TikTok. This is from their TikTok account. It's called something. I don't know. Tribe. Something tribe.
Yeah, Cabana.
No
And
way.
if you want to join their TikTok live, you got to say Cabana for them to let you stay on the live.
Analysis. Wait, what? I want
kind of
analysis.
ritual?
Analysis. You've been following them since 2022. Talk to us. What, did they have kids together?
Hello.
Hello, analysis. What did they have kids together?
Sorry, I'm just going to disconnect from my headset. I can hear you
She just
clearly.
woke up. She just woke up. No,
Yeah.
when did they start? When did they start?
It sound
The
like
whole
she being
history.
on the
Like,
They
start
even
of.
have a life insurance page. What?
they call life insurance. I told you these
No, you
niggas
lot are
are
lying
going
now.
out.
You're making up stuff. You're making up stuff.
Bro,
This is
listen.
what I'm saying. You're
They're gonna
worried about
go
these
out.
people. They're not even worried about themselves.
Bro, they're gonna go out
Nah,
blazing.
I don't
bro.
believe. But chocolate, I don't believe this is true. I don't believe this is true.
They're gonna
Yeah,
go
I
out
don't-
blazing. This is gonna be a 2-pack thing, bro.
I'm actually
Bonnie and
shocked.
Clyde all over again.
No, someone needs to put their
Can
page. What's their
I
page? I
just
need
say
to go
something?
do
I
some
won't be long.
investigation.
Yeah, they have a whole TikTok page. They go on live and everything in the forest.
This is gonna be a movement, you know. You're gonna
Wow.
have people running into the bushes thinking about starting a new country, bro. It's
Oh,
gonna
that's
be
mad.
discovery. Oh,
Hold on.
They can't do that
me,
though.
I'm just thinking. No, me, I'm just thinking. I just need to move into my park. I just need to go across the street and move to the park, bro. Discover that shit. What's going on?
Man said
Just
they're live
discover.
now. Alright, let's get them on. Let's get them on. Man said they're live
They're
now.
live.
Let's get them. So someone said that's allegedly.
Mad thinking. Me, I need to talk to the Royal Highness King Kubala himself. You know.
The woman was pregnant, but she removed the baby because she didn't want to go hospital.
Want to go to
Nah, you lot are
hospital.
making stuff up now, man. You're going mad. You're making up stuff.
No, it's
The
true.
stories are sounding too crazy, bro. What's going on?
Nah, I don't tell that, man. Someone said I'm joining the Kubala
She
kingdom.
removed her baby. No, you lot are playing
Nah, you
too
lot are
You're
much.
trolling.
modified.
You lot are
You're
trolling.
wilding, bro.
It's true. I know
You're
the whole story.
wilding.
Got the story, man.
She removed her baby. How?
Like
Well, all we
abortion.
know how you remove a baby, innit? We
No,
all know
but
how you do that.
no, but how do you give yourself an abortion? Like, I'm so confused.
Do you remember back in the day they used to do it? They used to use
Yep.
hangers in it.
You can tear up the belly, rip out the thing out, stitch it back in.
Yeah,
My
but
guy might be a
that's so
professional
dangerous,
surgeon.
though. You could. What?
So she was living in Southport, Jean, before all this happened with her previous husband and her 4 older
Go on,
kids.
tell us. What do you know? All the receipts.
Right.
Talk to us.
So back in the day, 2006, 2007, she was living in Southport with her husband and they had 4 kids together. And she had some mental health problems then. She was a qualified nurse. She was completely normal, a little bit eccentric, but that's about it. There was nothing concerning about her. She had 4 kids. Next thing, it comes out, the church that she was at, she accused her husband of being abusive. And other women came forward as well. Other women came forward saying the same thing, right? So I think this is where it triggered everything that's happened. She's fled. She's gone to Stockton, which is just outside Middlesbrough, which, if you're not Northerners, it's near Newcastle, right? She'd gone there.
Oh yeah, I went to buy a house up there. The house prices are really cheap up
Yeah,
there.
they're really,
go
really
on.
cheap, but you don't want to live there because it's like the ghetto. It's literally not. It's not the one to live in. It's a strange
Okay.
area. She married. So she met Kofi, who is my guy there, the King Afine.
That's his name.
Don't call him king, please. Don't please
That's
don't
not
call him
No,
king.
He's Ghanaian.
the
He's a
name that he
Royal
calls
Highness.
himself.
No, no.
He's a Royal Highness. Bro.
Yes, he's Ghanaian. Chocolate.
He's
He's your
Ghanaian.
people.
He's
Yes,
a
he's your
Ghanaian.
people.
He's a famous
Charlie.
opera singer.
No.
He's an opera singer. The man's
Charlie.
got a good voice. He's got a gifted voice.
No, he hasn't. His voice is shit.
Right.
I heard
You're hating now. You're hating.
His voice. I've seen a
He's
video
from
of him
Ghana.
singing.
Listen,
He's from Ghana.
Charlie,
He's your
Charlie
people.
got
Look,
things,
he looks
man.
Ghanaian. Look at his face. He looks Ghanaian.
It be why I say Charlie got things, man. Jokes.
Jean who comes in Broadway. Jean's got a
Wait.
really good page.
All the receipts.
Charlie.
Let all receipts finish. All the receipts go on because you've got to come good.
She moved up there. She got with him. They've had 3 children. He's took on her 4 other children. Social services got involved. Now, where the problem started is Stockton is quite a quiet little town that's stuck in the 90s. Let's just put it that way, right? Stuck in the 90s. They started walking round. They met some issues with social services. So her mental health was deteriorating. Social services got involved because she was refusing to go to the hospital. So they were trying to get her help, and she was there. She was on live saying, "Oh, that my lord, my husband is looking after me. I'm fine. You are not stealing my baby. My baby is the next prophet." She put something on Facebook saying that the Edomites were going to steal her child and were going to sacrifice him, and that's why she wasn't going to go to the hospital. So she was sectioned. So they took her to the hospital. Staying with the baby. The baby was removed. She went to family court. She was arrested and remanded. The child, hold on, TikTok friendly word. Child AB USA.
Okay.
He was let out. He wasn't remanded. The charges were dropped eventually, so they got no further action. So whatever it was they were trying to say was going on, we don't actually know. There were loads of things, but outside the flat, they had biblical verses on like big pieces of cardboard, such as like, "Your children's schools will be broken into pieces," but another word that begins with smash and then ed at the end. They were walking around Stockton Town Centre in this get-up. They had another lady before this American lass who was called Lady Safi. So now, weird thing is, Lady Safi led them, so there was still videos on Jean's Facebook. If you go on her Facebook, Jean Gastro, Gahto is her real name. They still got them all, and she's bullying this woman, the woman pregnant. Social services are clearly said to this woman that they claim is a handmaiden, you know.
Man, you're just talking, innit?
She's moved. She's gone back to America, and she's actually been in an accident and been unalived in front of a bus. So that's all over Facebook. That's all over TikTok as well. Her family were appealing for help. Now, is it anything to do with them? Don't know. Don't think so. However, they are selling a book now that's £120 about the rise and fall of the concubine Lady Safi, and about how, because she blasphemed against the kingdom of Kubala, that God smited her.
No, hold on. What did you call her? What did you call her? The lady what?
Dude, that's what they called her, the Lady Safi.
Man, you just talk rubbish, man.
Yeah, she died in a
Talking
car
rubbish,
crash, and
man.
apparently she died in a car crash because
This girl below me are talking
she's
gibberish.
under a spell by the Kubanda kingdom.
You're native. Are you a member of the Kubala nation, bruv? If you got receipts, talk to us, brother. Talk to us.
Yeah, like I remember she's just talking rubbish, man. Like she's got an agenda, man. Like you don't know what you're talking about.
No, she's right. Everything.
Alright, so you tell us then. You tell us your story.
Everything she's
let's
saying
listen
here
to
is
Native.
out
One
there.
second. Let's listen to Native. Native, what are you saying? You're part of the Kubala tribe?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So are you in Scotland now as well?
Yes, I live in Ayrshire, yeah.
Okay. So what, you in the forest with them, yeah?
Yes.
With your
No,
people.
but
Can we
I've
talk to the
seen you
king,
around.
please?
Are you
On your
serious?
camera, bro.
Can we talk to the king?
On
Ask
your
him some
camera, brother.
questions.
I'm on. You can see my picture there. You can see me. So,
Brother. You're wearing military clothes, bruv. I'm not seeing
You're
no.
not in no Kubala.
Dabi.
You're lying. You're
Yeah,
lying.
me. Come on, bruv. I'm supposed to be
The
seeing.
lady that was explaining before, she said everything right. Whatever you need to know is out there. She's not lying about nothing.
why do you have a problem with my people? What's going on?
Because your people are scary.
No.
Huh?
We just want to know.
Wait,
We just want to know
Kubala
how
is
your
not your
kingdom was
people.
set up.
How's Kubala your people?
Because it's through the direct lineage of our fathers. That's why it's
Oh,
true.
you're one of them light-skinned guys that are confused. Okay, have a nice day. No, you're confused. You're one of them mixed-race confused brothers that go on the Israelite thing. Yes, I'm all right still. You know, a lot of light-skinned brothers, yeah? Not to be rude, yeah? But a lot of my brown-skinned brothers, yeah? Because they don't really know their dad, they don't really know their family lineage, and they don't know if they were black or white when they're younger. When they grow up, they turn into something called a Hebrew Israelite, when they believe that, like, we're all sons and descendants of Hebrews and blah, 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 and all this rubbish. And they're kind of confused, and they're very aggressive as well, and they'll move to you.
You think they're the true Israelites?
They shout the Bible out, and they act weird, and they always in, like, in groups of men, and they believe all this weird stuff. Like, it's kind of weird, like,
They
and
wear
their
a
behavior's
uniform
kind of
like
aggressive.
Street Fighters. Do you remember that game, Street Fighters?
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
But
I need to see these brothers.
that's where it's got up to. So at the moment, they've gone to Jedburgh, which is like some little town, and they were camped on council land. The council came to evict them, and a very nice couple who clearly are enablers have now let them move onto their bit, after the locals burnt the tent
Real
down.
talk,
That's,
you're a Hamite. You're a
that's
Hamite,
not.
man. That's why you got me down like that.
Man said you're a Hamite, you know.
Yeah, you're a Hamite, man, because you're confused. You're not even Muslim, and look at your beard, growing your beard like that, looking dusty, man.
Bro, where you
How are
from,
you gonna
native?
do that?
Native. You sound British, and your name is Native American. Where you from, bro?
So he's not Muslim enough for you, yeah? He's
Nah,
not
me.
Muslim enough.
I told
I
you.
get
Not
native
Muslim.
What
fucking
do you
Native
need to
American
do?
sounding British.
Yeah, but
What
he's
do you
not
need to
Muslim.
do to
He's
become
not
a
Muslim. He's not
Muslim?
Muslim.
I'm a Hamite.
You know what I mean? My
I
guy
what's a
forget,
Hamite?
bro.
I
The
tell
Bible.
explain to everyone what's a Hamite. Explain to everyone what's a Hamite.
Hamite is an African.
Is it what?
The African, that's what it is.
What do you
But
mean
I'm
the
from Jamaica
African?
though. But I'm from Jamaica.
No, you're
And
not Jamaican.
and you
I
are
heard
I'm not
you.
Jamaican.
Sharamuta.
You're not Jamaican,
Sharamuta.
no.
So what am I
And what do you
Native.
what do you mean? What do you mean? How am I the African? Africa is a continent. So
He's
which
from
part of
Zimbabwe,
Africa
man.
is
He's
that?
from Zimbabwe.
Who's from Zimbabwe? Me.
Yeah.
I'm from
you're-
Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah, native is confused, bro.
I'm from Zimbabwe.
But that's confused.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know I'm from Zimbabwe.
He doesn't even Zimbabwe. That boy is lying.
Zimbabwe. I saw you on a podcast with that Arab girl that you piped out, man. You know what I mean? Remember? The Moroccan girl.
My guy put the receipts, you know.
You know what I'm
Let
talking
them
about,
know,
man. The
brother.
short one, innit? And you said you was from Zimbabwe. So you could
I
deny
said
it.
I'm from Zimbabwe.
Yeah. Or something like that. I don't even know. Like, so, yeah.
Hey, but you sound confused, you know.
I'm dead.
You know what's funny, yeah? You know what's funny? I'm so well known. People even know who my pops is. My pops is a yardie, yeah? My mom's Jamaican. I'm well known on this app, yeah? Like, I put my parents on live all the time. Like, you come to my mom's house, I showed all the Jamaican flags, everything. I fly to Jamaica. I've been to Jamaica while I've been on TikTok. And you're telling me I'm from Zimbabwe. I love this. This is
but you're not Jamaican.
this is
Where
good
did your
content.
Gaza
You
is?
don't even look Jamaican, man.
Can you
He
imagine?
just wanted to be heard at
You
this
look
point.
Arab,
You just
man,
wanted to be heard, didn't you?
like Arab or whatever, man. Like you're from Yemen, man.
That don't make no sense.
I'm from Yemen.
Yeah, you look Arab, man. You don't look Jamaican.
Bro, I said you're from Yemen. Oh, this guy's racist, bro. Just look
Yeah,
at
you look
I know,
Arab.
but you don't need to understand. You see, light-skinned brothers, yeah? They're always confused. They never know where they're from. They don't know where they're from. It's like they
a
don't know
gay
if they're coming or
crisis.
going. It's like being, I'm not gonna lie, being a mixed race brother here. You can tell because look, he's a mixed race brother. Yeah? You can tell being a mixed race brother sometimes. I know it's hard because like you grew up, people called you half breed. People didn't even know what
The
you was.
struggle is
You're on the white side of the
different.
family. They're saying that you're white, and then you're on the
Struggle
black
is
side of the family. They're telling you you're mixed race. So it's like it's difficult. So you grew up with something called identity crisis. So when you see someone in their identity, you try to make sense of their identity because you don't know sense of your identity. I'm Jamaican, brother. That's where I'm from, born and raised. Yeah,
Don't know.
I'm from the Pennant tribe. If you want to go far, not Kubala. I'm from the Pennant tribe.
Jamaicans don't have tribes.
You're from what
But
tribe?
I'm from the Pennant tribe. That's where I'm from.
What did you say?
Go and do
What
your
tribe?
research. Go and do your
Oh,
research.
what?
You
Hold
don't
on,
know
what tribe
anything.
you
This is what I
from?
said. You said in your thing it says Native American, brother. You're just a mixed race, you brother. Your mum's white, your dad's black. That's what you are.
Like I said,
Accept
Native
Not
accept
American.
true.
your
Both my parents are mixed race.
accept what you are, brother. You know what
My
I'm
parents
saying?
are mixed race. My dad's black. My dad is Jamaican, man. So
No, your dad's not Jamaican.
Nah,
My
bro.
dad is Jamaican. He's half
No, dad's
Jamaican.
not Jamaican.
Yes,
Because
he
you'd have
is.
been because you don't know
But I
your
said
history.
my
You don't
dad
know
is
nothing about
half
Jamaica, but your
Jamaican.
dad's Jamaican. You
Both
only
my
put
parents are
Red
half
Talks.
allow it, brother.
Red Talks. Look at your DM quickly. Oh no, you can't. Can you?
Man, right in it.
I can't. Not while I'm on my live.
Okay, when you finish, check it.
But it was to do with that black skin you.
No, what you just said. No, something else.
Jeez, you man from the same area. All right, then. She didn't want to make it bait.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Same area.
No, just check your DM when you finish. Just don't put it up.
Anyway, forget that guy. I don't know who he was. He's trying to distract us from the real cause. He's trying to stick up for this weirdo. And anyone who sticks up for this weirdo,
I can't believe he's gone in. I'm so upset.
Isn't it? Exactly. I was expecting this from Naja.
No, I didn't even expect it to be Nigerian. I thought it was going to be like from, I don't even know, but
Who
I
said
just
Nigerians? Listen, Nigerians don't
you
like
lot are rude,
foolishness,
you
you know.
know. Bare rudeness. Bare
Nigerians don't
rudeness
like
coming out
foolishness.
now.
You can't
I couldn't
convince
imagine
a
a Nigerian
Nigerian.
doing this. Mm-mm.
Nah,
You lot are
listen, you
rude
can't
still.
convince a Nigerian who took a flight, left the real African garden and bushes to come down
He
to this
definitely
cold
has some sort
nonsense
of mental health. He 100% has
and do
mental
this
health.
fuckery. Nah, man.
No, I don't think he has mental health.
No, I do now.
I think the
No,
woman
he
has
definitely,
mental health,
definitely.
and he
No,
is
he
using
definitely
that.
has mental health.
He is using that to just go along.
Did you see that picture that woman had up
What
of
am I
him?
talking
It was
about?
giving mental
See
health.
what's going on in his head?
Anyways,
Fuck
they
off
all
yourself.
You know,
might
sometimes
have
some
mental
people look
health.
like they need to be sectioned. You can just look at their picture.
You know what I
Nah,
mean?
he needs help though. He needs help.
Exactly. He
Yeah,
needs help
100%. He needs a
himself.
section. He needs a section.
Anyway, because why do you have
He,
two
he
women in
definitely
the
needs. He
forest?
definitely.
That alone is a bit mad.
But I'm saying, do we not have enough things for safeguarding for black women? This is what I'm asking you lot. Like,
Have we not
do
got
we
enough
safeguard?
emotions and empathy? We do, but like when they choose to be on this type of ockery, it's like, bro, we ain't got black police squads who are dedicated to like saving our own kin. So who's
True.
gonna go? So who's gonna go in there and actually rescue them?
Exactly.
I'm saying
That's a
I'm
big
saying to you lot,
question.
yeah.
Because
If
you
that
don't
was
even want to go
two,
there yourself.
can I ask you a question? If that was an Asian man with two Asian
Yeah.
ladies, what do you think the Asian community would do?
They'll all rise up to go there.
Yeah, bro.
We're the only
See,
people.
see,
But I guarantee you, yeah,
But
you hear
black people
something.
do
All right.
come together for things like when kids
No,
are
we don't. We
getting.
don't. We don't. We come together
yeah.
to
Yeah,
do.
when kids are
No, we
getting
don't.
bullied, don't you see that guy from Brixton?
No. We only come together to do stuff against our own people. I'll give you an example. Yeah.
No, that was against white people.
No, listen to this. Listen, I'm giving you an example. Yeah. Michael Ward. We've cancelled him. What Top Boy Jamie? We don't like him anymore. What happened?
Yeah, but didn't he get? Hold on, didn't he get convicted for that?
He didn't get convicted for anything.
Oh,
See how quick we are to say he's got convicted of some mad
I
crimes that he
thought he
hasn't
was
done.
found guilty.
Nope.
It
He's on
sounded
bail.
like, felt like
But
it.
I
mean, the media made it sound like
Hey,
it.
but
Where?
you know what's funny? See how fast we're willing to throw a black man under the bus and ruin his whole image and everything.
Oh,
You
he
see
was
that?
charged. Mm. Well, he was
So
charged.
wait a second. We can charge Thingy right now for doing that, yeah? Because everything that's negative, we're gonna cancel it and make him look like he's a bad person. But when it comes to man actually doing stuff to black women in 4K, we're like, well, they wanted to be there, you know. It's all right.
Jeez. Your red talks, yeah. You're making this shit deep, bro. You're making me feel bad. Know what I mean?
No.
We're not doing it,
But
and this is the problem. This is the problem with our community, bro. We champion and we champion the wrong things. That's what we do. We
Yeah.
champion the wrong things and things that we should be championing. We like, oh well, it's not my problem. That's what we say. But I guarantee you, let one of these women die, every black woman in the world is gonna stand up and say, "Oh my God, I
No,
can't
bro,
believe
you
a black
know
man
that
stand
shit.
up
hold
to
on.
her."
There's
Alright,
a
so
Black
what?
Lives
Alright,
Matter.
Okay. The thing is, yeah, what makes you think it's not the woman's idea for all of this? Because
Because a man,
yeah,
cool,
what made you
Miss.
think it's not her that actually is planning all
All right,
of
cool.
this?
Let me break it
I
down. Let me break
wanna
something
I
down
want
to you.
another woman for my husband.
Let me
Let's
break
go
something down
ahead
to
with
you.
all of this.
Women are emotional, men are logical. So if I'm the man, if they claim to be the king and he claims to be this, yeah, he is the one that he leads the way. So if he tells them, brother, we're getting out the forest today, they have to get out the
They're
forest. If he
gone.
tells them,
They're
brother, shut
out.
up, they have to shut up, yeah, because he's the man. He runs things, allegedly. If she's running things, then he's not really the king. Then he's a servant. So their whole thing's wrong.
They would
You
have had a
understand?
queen, innit? They would have
That's
had
what
a
I'm
queen
saying.
up.
That's what I'm
Because
saying.
I'm saying to you, if a lion, if a bear comes, if a bear comes now, she's calling for his help. He's not going to say, "Babes, get up and fight the bear, fight the bear."
Well, you do have a point, but I mean, okay, so you're saying all the black people should get together, yeah? So then if all the black people get together and go to Scotland, yeah, what do you expect them to do?
Number one, I do affirmative action. I'm not like you people that believe in peaceful and all that. I don't believe in all
Okay,
that.
so when you go there, what are you going to do?
I told you, I said from the start, but I don't want to get bananas. But I told you, Donnie needs to get wrapped up badly, and these two women get grabbed. We grab them and dash them in a van, and we take them back to London, and they're going to rehab. Yeah.
But I talk about snatch and grab.
Hold on, but you know, in that wait. You know what you're saying? Yeah, I hear it, but you know you'd get in trouble because they'll get you done for kidnap.
Yeah, the feds will come after you. Be like, "Why are you trying to save them?"
Yeah, hear what you lot are saying. The feds are gonna come for me for saving their lives. This what you're saying.
But the police are gonna say, did they want to be removed?
Sometimes we have to be sacrificial lamb so that we can beat better the people. I go out like a martyr. What do you lot do? Remember that?
No, but you need to be.
You lot get remember there's TikTok people.
No, but you need to remember that this is like we live in the UK. This isn't like, you know.
See that? You see, that's the problem. See, we live in. We can make 100 excuses not to help someone until we see them die.
No, I'm not saying
okay,
no, but we need to
wait.
think
Red
about the
Tone,
consequences as well.
You're basically saying I should risk my freedom
I
to help some dickheads who chose to go to some next place and risk their freedom, their kids, and their livelihood.
But you know what?
This highlights the point.
This is the point of being a real human. You know, sometimes in life, yeah, this is what I know. Yeah, we need to bring back revolutionary mindsets. I grew up on songs saying, "Do you know what it feels to do a revolution?" I grew up on being a rebel at heart, yeah, not being some weakling that's scared of the consequences of doing good actions. You lot are scared. This is what I know. You lot are scared to do right things, but do wrong things to attain the means. I'm not.
Do you know what it is as well? Yeah, I feel like subconsciously, yeah, as black people now, the one thing that we have a fear for is losing our freedom. Because we have that PTSD, that post-traumatic slave disorder, yeah. Back in the days when you had activism and when you had like the Martin Luther King movement, civil rights movement, and Malcolm X, one second.
Go on.
The one thing they could never threaten them with is their freedom. So when you had these sit-downs during Jim Crow segregation, they were going to sit down and be arrested. You couldn't scare them to the extent where, because they realized that they could no longer use their freedom as a weapon to threaten them, yeah, they had to change the law. Do you understand? So I feel like I'm not saying false imprisonment is the way forward, but what I'm saying is, objectively speaking, one thing that we've become fearful of as a collective is losing our freedom. That's why you'll see all these rappers and all these public figures that will go down to these marches and go down to these protests. Yeah, they'll be there and they'll be showing face like the Stormzy's and all these guys, and they'll be saying their little cute poems or whatever. Let the police come and threaten them to arrest them and see. Whereas back in the days, you had people like Muhammad Ali. This is why nobody can chat to Muhammad Ali. You know, in terms of public figures and celebrities, Muhammad Ali will always be above the rest, because you had somebody who was a world champion, the most famous athlete in the world, that was still willing to lose their freedom for the rights of their people. We don't have that no more. So it's like, boy, I've worked my way up in the job, and I've worked my way up, and I'm all right, and my family's all right. And now we're no longer willing to sacrifice that for the betterment of our people as a collective.
Yo, Spanglers, let me just say
okay, so wait, hold on. Span. I'm just going to Span. Did you? Would you go there? Would you go to Scotland?
So you're missing a point, sister. Yeah, I'm not saying I will go to Scotland. What I'm saying is that you lot highlighted a point when Rare said he would want to go there and he would want to be a sacrificial lamb or whatever. People say, oh yeah, but they're gonna. That's the first thing that we say. Oh, they're gonna arrest you. Oh, but you're gonna. And I truly believe that that's deep rooted. I truly believe that that's deep rooted.
No. I feel like it's because we've got things to lose. Like we've got kids.
That's my point.
In terms of just like going to do things and not think about the consequences. That's a bit crazy.
The thing that we're scared to lose is our freedom. That's it. So when people are no longer hold on 1 second, yeah. When people, for example, not to justify it or say that it's right, but when you've got these Taliban people, yeah, they're not scared to lose their life. So these people realize that we can't really war. How are you going to war somebody that's not scared to lose their life? How are you going to? Aren't they mostly men anyway in Taliban?
So it's the women that are at home looking after the kids. So that being said, if I was to go to Scotland myself, if I went to Scotland myself, yeah, there's so many things that I would have to think about. One, my child, social services are getting involved. Social services will get involved.
Chocolate, you know what? Look, we're not telling you to go there.
I don't think no one needs to go there. Just wait until
I'm saying, why don't we?
They'll disappear themselves.
You don't get what my point is. My point is, every single blog page posts negative stuff about black people. Yeah. So if I do something tomorrow, Rare Talks, But when it comes to things that are actually affecting people and that we need to speak about, nobody speaks about it because everybody's scared to speak about things because we only want the things that are going to bring us clout or drugs. I'm saying, yeah, if it takes one of the man them to go up there to thump up Donny and put him in the boot, grab the gal and bring them to the thingy, and you're talking about getting nicked, okay, cool, I get bagged, but I've saved somebody. And Donny might have sense after them bangs. Have you ever, bro, you women don't know this, but sometimes a bang in the face can change your life, bro. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you.
Sometimes that bang in your face will humble you in life.
I'm telling you, I've humbled a lot of men.
You know when people will be more willing to do it.
I'm not saying I've dished it. I've got it as well.
You know when people will be more.
I've happened to me. I'm not invincible, bro. Look, scars on my face, bro. I'm not invincible, but I'm saying my bang has made a man think, you know what, I can't keep living like this. Yeah, I can't keep living like this and go get job and look after their
Do you
youth.
know?
You know
Do you
what
know?
I'm
Okay.
saying?
Do you
So
know? Do you know the
sometimes
point you
Donny
guys are
might
getting
need to
this?
hold some licks and get his
You know,
sense
the
back.
only time people will be willing to, the only time people will be willing to go and do what you said, yeah, is if it became a TikTok trend, or if it became some form of trend where they could get likes and they could get views. Because what we've become is we've become
Facts.
dopamine. We've become
Facts.
dopamine addicts now. So because remember, society is going to move to a point where people will be crawling into a lizard hole and people will just be copying them just because other people are doing it.
Guys,
We're a monkey see, monkey do generation. So, for example, when it was the BLM, let me show you something. Prior to BLM happening, like what 2020 or whenever it was, when was it, 2019? I don't know when it was.
Yeah,
Like
2020.
somewhere around there.
Oh my god!
Ah,
Whoever put that
2020.
picture, please, can you bring it down? It's so scary.
Yeah, she went
Yeah,
mad.
one sec, yeah. So prior to that, I kind of went on like a research mode. Yeah, I was learning about. I should have known about it way before that, but you know how it goes. Everybody's life's different. So I started to learn about, Mansa Musa, Malcolm X. I was on a Black history research thing, and I'm putting people on. I'm saying, yo, bro, you need to get on this. We need to educate ourselves, and we need to empower ourselves. And knowledge is power, and etc. 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 Yeah. Boom. Nobody was on it. Fast forward to the BLM movement. The same people that were saying, "Yo, you've gone mad, bro. You used to do road, and now you're on this books thing, and you're on this docket." Like, yeah. I don't know what the echo is, but it's not the time. So moving forward, yeah, I seen that the same people that was criticizing me for seeking knowledge are the same people that was going to these BLM marches. Why? God, there was gonna be girl there, or people doing this Blackout Tuesday thing, or do you get what I'm trying to say? It was like a motive. And that's where we've gone wrong. We are
No,
dopamine
I
addicts.
even
We
go
only
further
follow
than that.
trends.
I go further than that. I know, man, that they only went for white girls. And when the BLM happened, they start saying, "Yeah, I need to have a black queen." But that's not their preference. Remember, if I'm only going for something because you lot are saying it's trendy, that means I don't really like it. Deep what I'm saying to you. That's a deeper psychological. Donny's always gone for foreign things, and now because the black lives are black love and all this, my man's with black girls. Imagine. This is real life what I'm saying to you. I know a couple men, and I have to say to them, man, bro, like, you're not gonna last long with her, because if that's not who you truly want to be with, you're only gonna use her for a little while and then cut. But anyway, that's another talk for another topic. But
no, guys,
what he said is facts.
I,
He said
Okay,
no,
facts.
but
the
guys,
thing is, what makes you think that because I was watching a video of the woman saying that she recruits like the women to be her second wife. So like she made a video with the lady that came from America, saying that it's her duty as the queen to recruit, like, to bring women to her husband. So what actually makes you think that, okay, like, she's not the one who started this whole thing, and not the king, or sorry, what's his name, Kofi, the man?
He's not the king. Stop calling him king, please. You lot
guys,
are
Or
going
like
mad.
his man, because it's
Call the
her,
opera
because
singer,
it's
the
her,
ex-opera singer.
because it's her that's doing most of the talking, and she made a video of saying, "Oh, I'm the one that's meant to be bringing women to my husband
But how do
to
you not know
serve
that
him," and
he's
all of
made
that.
her
So
say
like,
that?
so like, what actually makes you guys think, okay, it's not her idea of
Yeah,
like
but
this
what
whole
makes you think
thing?
that? But wait, hold on. What makes you think that he hasn't told her to say those things?
No, he could have. He could have. He could have. But like that's what I'm saying. This. So they both planned it together.
I feel like she might just be
It's something
digmatized.
that's planned together. Like, obviously she's not
You know,
just gonna
girl
come
them.
up and
You know,
just say
girl
all
them.
of
They
this
get.
for no
It's being
reason,
groomed
and
and all
not
that
like being
stuff.
rehearsed. All of
Yeah, you
this
see
is
certain
being
girl them. Yeah?
rehearsed.
You see certain girl them. They get
It's a
digmatized.
rehearsal that obviously they've done together. So whoever came up with the idea first, we don't know. But all I know is they're doing it together, and they're doing it tick for tack. It's all been rehearsed behind closed doors.
Maybe.
I feel like girl them get digmatized, yeah, to the extent where once a man gives you that real, you see when a man gives you that real good, yeah. I'm
That's
talking,
actually a thing, you know.
hold on.
White flag.
I'm talking the gymnastics. I'm talking the spinner Roonies. I'm talking the eye
Yeah,
contact.
Jagger, bro.
I'm talking the internal deep tissue massage. Yeah. Girl them's heads chip out, bro. Chip out. So they'll be willing to do anything. A woman who loves her man will always be willing to validate her man in any way possible. A real woman. So if her man is saying to her, "Listen, I need you to go and speak out,"
But
I remember.
you won't sacrifice your kids A real woman wouldn't sacrifice her kids for that, D. I
Listen,
told
I've
you
seen
that
it.
for a
Listen,
fact. That's
you're
not a
talking.
real
That's
woman.
cap. That's cap. That's
Not a
cap.
real woman.
Hold
A
on, hold on,
woman
hold on.
might, but a
Hold
real
on, hold on.
woman would
Hold
not
on.
sacrifice the children
I
she
can't
carried
hold
9
somebody.
months.
I can't hold somebody
She
accountable
never
that's
came with the
suffering from the
slop, you
side
know.
effects of stigmatization. Yeah. When the girl them are getting the wickedest, they're not in
Blood
control of
clot.
themselves anymore. Their soul has been extracted. Why do you think they call it soul snatching? Because the
The
soul's gone.
tune has been mashed up,
She's
you
not
know.
responsible for. She's not
What's wrong with this
responsible
guy?
for her actions anymore.
Ratted.
She gotta get the Winston treatment. She gotta get the
I,
yam and
but
banana.
my thing is this: on a serious note, I don't think it's even got to anything to do with that. I generally think, and this is me being honest here, is that the woman is suffering with mental health, innit? And my man's
Yeah.
coming and he's thought, you know what? I can get bare stuff from this mad gal. She's giving me all her money, she's giving me a yard, giving me her life, and telling me that she's gonna go recruit a second wife for me. For most bum ass men that have never had gal before, they're gonna be like, yeah, this is the dream, bro. My wife's out there
What?
trying to get
Jungle
me gal.
Orgy? I
Like,
doubt it.
and I get whatever I want whenever I want it, you know? So now she's saying, "Raw, let's go to the woods," and he's like, "Brother, I don't even care. At this point, I don't even care. Yeah, I'm out here." And she's like, "We can create a little thing, and we can get more women, and you can have 50 women and impregnate them all." You're like, "What? Bruv, I don't
Nah.
even care." At this point, if you're trying to get me gal, like, imagine your wife saying, "I'm getting you new gal every day." You're not leaving her. You're going
Nah,
mad.
bro. Nah,
I
bro.
believe
Nah,
whatever you
bro.
say. This is why I
Nah,
said.
bro.
This is why I said this guy's manipulating her because she's out here doing everything of his dirty work and believing he's the king. He ain't no king, bro. He ain't no king. When he speaks so soft. I feel like I can
But
do him in a
she's not a
fight.
queen
I feel like I
either,
can do
You
it. I
man
feel like
should
I can
leave
do it.
Lord Coffee alone, you know. You man should leave Sire Coffee alone, brother. Allow him in his kingdom, you know. My guy's
But at the end of the
stretching his
day, they all
brain.
plan.
It sounds like
They
you're looking
plan this
some
together
treehouse
because
book, but
there's
But
like
no
you're
but
looking
my
some
way.
but my
treehouse
thing
book.
my thing to all the black women out there, yeah, and to all my black sisters, yeah. Why is it that we don't look at this as abuse or manipulation, and we look at it just as they're willingly to do it? Because if I had two girls right now with me and I was saying these stuff, you'd be like, Rare Talks is a manipulator. So what's the difference? Is it because he's using
But we're
religion?
not agreeing with what he's doing, though.
So why ain't nobody speaking about it then?
We
What if he's
are.
doing a
the
voodoo
I'm
thing?
saying who else?
partnership.
Tell me any other live on TikTok that's talking about this.
I feel like it's all like, bro. It's all
Awareness.
True, but
about
you know
like
this
So
is
who's
TikTok.
raising
This
awareness?
isn't
Go
real
on,
life.
tell me one name.
Yeah,
Influencer
but this
wise,
is
black man.
I feel like
Huh?
I'll wait.
people no longer speak on beneficial things. They speak on things that are gonna get traction. So if this was to be an exposure room or to be a room
Yes,
with their pastor,
yes,
people are gonna
yes,
be in there. Why? Because they want the
yes.
tea. They want to know what's going on. But the actual beneficial discussions, remember, they've channeled social media into a place where they've coerced us into what gets more the like, what gets more likes. So people aren't really gonna talk about certain things because they're gonna go in there and hear positive discussions. Do you get it? People are more here for the fuckery, bro. That's just
Yeah,
how life
literally.
is,
I was
bro.
about to say that.
Spanglers.
Yeah,
Spanglers.
people
I
prefer
got
the
I got
fuckery on
two
this
things to
app.
say to that. I got just two things to say to that, right? Keep in mind there's a thing called cancelling, right? People don't want to get cancelled. That's that, right? That when you man said about what's it called, going there to go pick these people up and trying to save them, guys, getting institutionalized is a real thing. Know what I mean? You could save a life and then you could lose your whole life for this. You could lose like 10 years out of your life for this. You could lose 5 years, depending on how long they give you for trying to save their souls. If it was something where they realized, look, I'm in a trap, I need to get out, I need help, yo, bad people will come in and rescue them. But 2 weeks, yeah, they're fresh in the thing, you know. They're still cooking. They're
Bro,
Yeah,
fresh in
they've
the
been
in
there
it.
I
from
thought they were
they've been
just.
there from
I
May,
thought they
bro.
were
I
there
think
longer than
yeah.
that. I didn't know it was 2 weeks.
No,
They've
it's
been there
long.
But
It's
from
they've
longer than
been
May.
I
two
there
think the
weeks.
only
since
reason
May.
I think the only reason they're obviously carrying on with this because people are giving them clout, entertainment, watching them. If people actually forgot about them, okay, whatever, they
I
wouldn't be there for more than 2
I
weeks.
but Miss O, yeah. Let me just say something to you. Do you believe me that some things can start small and then end up big?
Yeah,
So
definitely,
so
yeah.
movement,
for
yeah,
argument's
that's a
sake,
movement start.
4 people see it and say, you know what, let me go up there and support them. And before you know it, it's
It's a
over.
full nation. It's a full nation then.
So now what?
Yeah, that's true, definitely.
Now we got like 20 black women in the forest being abused by one man.
No, it
That's
can't be,
not
can't be,
abuse,
can't
though.
be,
You
can't be.
can't say they're being abused. I think
No,
that's a
but it
bit
is,
strong.
Jamila. It is. It
I
is.
don't
It
see the
is.
abuse in it.
Jamila, if in 2 months you heard a story and the woman's like, yeah, he had us under control, he had tapes of us and this and that, you'd say it's abuse then. But I'm
That's
saying it's
different, yeah.
I'm saying it's happening now, whether you know
That's
it
how
or
it
not.
starts.
You
I'm
know
That's
telling
how it
you,
what?
whether
I
you know
starts.
it or not.
think that lady, not the handmaid, the queen or whatever she is,
She
yeah.
started all of
I
this.
think
She's the one.
she's the instigator. I think people are only looking at this on the surface. I
Yeah,
think
exactly. That's
she's
what I'm saying.
angry
She
because
started.
she was
She
probably a
started this
bit
whole thing.
quirky, and what has happened is her quirkiness got social services attention. And then when they took the children, I think she's done this as like a little campaign. Even when they said, oh, they think she's pregnant, and then she wouldn't let them do medical. I think all of that was a setup. I think this is deep rooted, that she's lost her children and it's psychologically affected
No,
her,
yes, we
and
agree.
he's
We
just there.
agree. We agree.
That's
She
what
was
I
But
said.
what,
definitely
Once
in
you
the
lose your
vulnerable
child,
space.
once you
but
lose
how
your
could that
child,
be a
your
campaign? A
head's not the
campaign for
same
what?
again.
Because
No,
if
no,
you
no. To
look at the
stand
one
against
with
the
the
system, fam,
handmaid,
guys.
and there's a video where somebody on their live answers that handmaiden lady, yeah, because I think she has a 1-year-old child.
She's called a
Ain't you
concubine. She's called a
missing
concubine, not handmaid. It's called concubine.
Now, I mean,
concubine? That lady, someone answered her, ain't you missing your 1-year-old? She started laughing. If you look at the queen, yeah, well, I don't know her name, whatever that other lady, the way she looked at her, I could see it in her face. She felt the pain of when they answered, but the concubine lady, she was just laughing. But these are two women that have had their children taken away for whatever reason, and they're lost, and they found a man that's willing to entertain their stupidity. Because he's
I'm
stupid
not.
too.
No,
And
no.
apparently, he only goes for women that are like single parent. He goes for women that has kids.
They're vulnerable. They ain't got no one. They're lonely. It gets lonely in the UK. Doing it on your own, it gets hard. You need someone.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
Lord Coffee just happened to be the guy. Know what I mean? Just happened to be the guy for them.
So, all right, cool. What do we do as a community? Do we just leave this and we not speak about this?
Fuck no.
No,
No, it
We
needs to
keep
be.
we
It
keep
needs to be
raising
spoken
awareness of
about.
that.
But I feel like it
We
needs
keep
to be
raising
spoken about.
awareness.
But I feel like that's what they want as well, and we can't give them what they want.
but
It's
I
like
Now,
think, sorry to interrupt, I think if what they want is deeper than we're mad in the forest, then like me, I have children. It's the only thing that stopped me. Otherwise, I'm crazy too. I would have gone there, honestly. I'm half-heartedly
jeez.
still thinking about
Wait, you
going
would
to
have gone there. You
Scotland.
would have gone there to join
Hey, Jamela,
the.
Not
stop
live,
it.
not to live, not to live. I would have
Oh, I
gone there to
Jamela,
thought you was.
stop
speak to
it.
them.
I thought
You
you
know,
was
just
going
to
to get the
interview them and
year.
ask them, like, what is, because people are talking to them, making
Jamila
jokes,
is
but
on
to really
jungle
ask them,
vibes.
what
Listen,
I
is your
thought.
Jamela,
I
I'm
thought.
problem?
coming
I
with
thought
you.
Jamela wanted the Jungle Fever
Jamela,
No,
I'm
no,
coming
no,
with
no.
you.
special.
It shows
I'm
how
I don't
coming with
like
you.
influential they actually are, though,
I
as
just want to
well.
see it happen in
But
real
just to
life.
find out what has brought them here, like beyond this 400-year rubbish or whatever, but on a more psychological level, like what has brought you lot here? Like your people are here, we'll listen to you, we'll help you, but make it more a bit coherent.
Well, hold on,
Because
hold on. What's the ideology? What's this individual's explanation? Does he believe that he
He
is from a
believes
royal
that
lineage or what?
some Jacobites, basically,
he
some
believed
Hebrew.
that he's the next king of Scotland, and he's there.
Finish.
He's there on the land to take over to be
Jeez.
the next king, and
Wakanda in
like
Scotland.
yeah, and apparently
Aye,
their
bro, I
god.
can't make this up. Yeah, if he went
Yeah, and
Jamaica,
apparently
I'm not gonna
their
lie.
god
If he
promised.
went Jamaica and went anywhere in Jamaica with Bush and said that, that's a straight headshot. He's not even
Yeah,
surviving
yeah,
this
Yeah,
man.
that
Yeah,
would
bro,
and
be
they're not
bad.
apparently,
having it. They're not having it.
their god
Bare chopping his
promised
head
Oh,
and bare
yeah.
chopping their
castles
head.
and
Everyone
all of
getting chopped
this,
up.
and
But my thing is this, yeah, Scottish people are really friendly, aren't they?
They must be
it's not
and
that
it
nice,
they're
would.
man, bro.
friendly,
And
it's just
exactly, that's what I'm
common
saying.
law.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why they can't go to Africa and do that? Why does it have to be
It's
Scotland?
because in England it's common law. Anyone can go live in a park in a tent or in the bush. You can't stop someone living in the bush. They've got no claim to it. But if they want to live there, and
No,
they
but I
can.
think
No,
I
no,
think
no. The
I
council
think in Scotland the
came
laws are a
to
little bit different,
the
and we
council
need to do our
came to
research.
shut them out. Like they
Someone
they
chat
were
GBT.
somewhere
Someone chat
before.
GBT that.
But
Someone chat
they
GBT that.
couldn't get them out. This is no one
Worth
can
it,
take
innit?
you out for
I someone
forest.
chat
I don't think you
GBT.
can live anywhere. I
ChatGPT
think you
what?
kind of have to have some
Are
form.
you allowed to live in a Scottish forest?
Hold on,
You
wait.
can live
No,
any forest. Of course you
Hold on,
can.
let me
they
pull
were
up chat
living
for
Find
this.
out the
they were
rules.
living
Find out the
they
rules.
were living in a
There'll
different
probably be
forest
certain
before, and that
stipulations
one
that have
got
to be.
burnt down. Someone
No, but
came
I
and
don't think
burnt
they
the
can
tent.
because I know that people probably tried this before and they probably said, "No, get out, bro. What are you doing?"
Who's gonna get you out of a forest? No one lives in it. It's just trees and wood. No one lives in it. Anyone take you out of a forest, they've actually taken the piss.
You know what? I'm
because
not gonna lie.
it's
You
a
see, if I was a
forest.
bad man, you see, if I was in Scotland,
Yes, the
I'll go
council
to the
did.
zoo.
The
Yeah,
council
I'll go
came
to the
there and
zoo.
gave them a warning.
I'm gonna lie. If I was in Scotland, I'd go to the zoo, yeah, and I'd release like bare mad animals in where they are.
Okay.
And let them
Oh
go
my
and
days,
find
why
them.
would
So
you do that?
Hold on, guys. So
apparently,
basically, it says
Why?
And I
here.
record it as well. I
It
put
says.
cameras up and I record it.
Why?
Then I
Hold on.
post it online. I swear I go viral.
What it
You
says,
lot
yeah,
be-
ChatGPT says, yeah, you can't live in the forest permanently because obviously it's permanently because it's privately owned. The lands are privately owned. So who did he get permission from?
Yeah,
no,
no,
they've
the
got right to roam.
council.
They've got right
They
to
were
roam in Scotland.
they were
Yeah,
They've got
living
right to
somewhere
roam.
before. They were
They
living
don't
in a
have the right
different
to live there
forest and it got burnt
permanently.
down.
Yeah, but then the forest is big. Today I can spend 1 week in this little bit, next week in
That's
the
why I
next
said
bit.
it's
I'm
hiking.
moving
It's a
on
hiking
every
thing.
week.
That's
Forest
long.
is
What are you
big.
doing?
Them man are hiking, bro.
After a year, I just
Them
do
man are
the
hiking.
cycle right back to square one.
Them man are
That's
hiking,
long.
bro. Before you know, they're gonna come back and hike in London. It's all right.
Look, you
Enjoy the
have
hiking, bro.
people that live in caravans in England. You have people that travel that are travelers, you know. So why can't they live? I don't see
Yeah, they
anything
have
wrong with
permits
them
to do
living there.
that. You can't just live in a caravan anywhere.
Well, they don't. You know how many times the councils had to go to court and evict people? It's a whole process. You can't just evict people off grass, you know, it's just land.
Yeah, but
That's the problem with this country.
no,
There's
but
too much rules
they're
and
not
too much
allowed.
red tape.
But hold on, they're not
Any
allowed.
capacity,
What they're
you can't
doing,
just
they're
go
not
and
allowed
just
to
move
do that.
someone off the land.
But this
You
is
have
this is the
I
world
know,
we
but I'm
live
saying
in. If
who
you
rates my idea though? Who rates my idea? Go to the zoo, get some animals out the zoo, and then put them
Not even
where
the
they're
zoo, bro.
living,
Just get like 25
so that they
tractors.
can actually live the real forest life with the.
But that's not what they're trying to live, the real forest life. If they were, they would go into a proper
No,
jungle.
they are.
Couple lions and that.
No, but
Couple
they are.
tigers.
They're doing it
They're
in the UK.
making,
Where
They
they've
they're
are.
got
They
trying
like
to
wild
make
animals.
a political
they're making
statement.
they're making clothes out of leaves and all of this, having baths in the river and stuff. They want to live in nature. They've been saying it.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is
I'm
the
gonna put out all the
Yeah,
nature.
nature
living
things.
in
Every freaking
nature
nature they're
and
gonna live with.
living with tigers and giraffes is completely different.
No, that's what I'm saying. If you're living in nature, that's a
I'm not
forest.
gonna
So
lie.
you're
You got
Are they both
full
not
If I was,
In
living
if I was the
England,
UK,
Listen, I
see if
seen
I
a
had
wouldn't have
a
that.
I
plane
seen
or
a
something,
video.
I'd go
I seen
there.
a video of a
I'd have got
spider
them
on
on my
his
plane.
head, and then
I'd
she was
fly
like,
them on
"Oh,
my
can I
private
take it
plane.
out?" He
Yeah.
was like, "No,
I
no,
one
no,
sec, one
leave
sec.
it there.
I'd
It's
fly them
part
on
of
my private plane
nature."
oh,
to
swear
Africa,
down.
to Kenya, and I'd drop them off where in the Serengeti. I just drop them off in the Serengeti.
safari.
Yeah, go. You want be the king of Kubala? I say, if you can survive 1 week here, I'll give you all of Scotland.
Bro,
If
just
you can
drop them off
survive
in
1 year,
downtown Kingston, bro.
1 week in the Serengeti,
What
I'll
makes you
give you
think
all the
they
land you want in
couldn't?
Scotland. That would be a sick. And then I'll record it every move that you do to see how you lot survive.
Brother, just let them live in downtown Kingston for a week. They'll be out of there.
Jeez. No, they won't survive. It'll be too short. The Kubala wouldn't. It won't last long, bro.
They'll be out of there. Let them go tell the madman that's living on the corner. Say them are king of Scotland. And
Out of there fast.
quick.
Well, they got machete out there, you know. Them man don't play.
But this is what I'm saying. Scotland is a friendly place because they're probably like, oh, they're not hurting us, so let them do their thing. But see if that was.
And nice
No, they're
guys
not.
still.
It's the Scottish people that started. First, they lived in the town. Then social got involved. The neighbours were complaining because they kept putting mad things outside their house. I don't know if it's spiritual. You know, the mad sacrificial things. That's how comes they got in trouble in the first place. Because the residents were bringing attention to them, like they're crazy people. What are they doing? They've got kids. They're mad. Da, da, da. So part of it is I think part of this is a retaliation against Scotland. I think they felt that they couldn't have the freedom to religiously practice whatever it is religion they're practicing and got their kids removed, and now they're like, do you know what, we're going to take over Scotland, do us something. It is insane, but I think there's a deeper meaning to all of this person.
Are they taking over Scotland, or are they just living in a bush and just having sex in a
They
field?
said they want to
you
take
know what
over
they say?
Scotland.
You know
He's
what
the
they
next
say?
king of
It starts
Scotland.
off
He
with
said.
1 and
Yeah.
ends up in 2, 2 ends up to 4, 4 ends up to 6. Then there's a madman that was on there earlier, Native American, and he said, brother, they're my people. So there's some men that are saying that but if you've got men that think like this, it's a scary
All
thing.
right, I'm gonna go now.
Was it trolling?
See you guys soon.
Take care. Take care.
I actually support them in what they do because I know it's a bit off topic, but do you know what I think? I think if you can go to Palestine and make it Israel, let's make Scotland, Koala, London, flipping
No,
Japan.
you're going mad. You're going mad.
Yo, who's that?
You've got
You're doing too
Jamila
much.
has gone mad on my life.
Doing
She's
too
lost
much.
her whole mind.
Babes, you need to stop
I don't
watching
know
their
how
lives
you
because
even tried to bring them to comparisons.
No,
That
because
was
we
the
can
maddest
make claim
comparison
in it.
I've
Let's
had in my
all
life.
claim wherever
No.
we want to live, mate.
Time and a place. Time and a place.
You've
That's
gone
what we
mad.
did,
You've
bro.
gone
Let's
mad.
go claim
You've
US, you
gone
know.
mad.
I
No,
never
You
go
and
to
the
Miami
league,
FaceTime.
I can't believe you said that. Are
US
you
is
alright?
why? Because it's the truth, Flo. If people can make claim to anywhere, let's all make claim. What? And then at least they're not evicting anybody. They're in the jungle. Their
Your
bathrooms
Listen,
guys,
mates.
you need to claim. You need to claim back your brain because somebody's taking over your brain. You can't.
Ross
Factual.
Banglass.
Well, you know what? I don't really
Oh,
care
Now
because
listen.
I'd rather be the opposite of society than part of it. That's just me. Like I
Okay,
said,
alright, no problem.
different.
Alright, Jamila, if
Listen.
that's true, then would you mind your husband having 2 wives?
I'm Muslim. My husband got a wife and 2 wives. I'm different, darling. That shit
Oh,
don't
right.
bother
Okay.
me.
Oh, damn. Alright, cool.
That don't
Salam
bother me.
alaikum,
That's
sweetheart.
what I'm saying. Like some people it bother, some people it don't, and that don't mean you're oppressed. I'm
Well, you
Jamaican,
have to
Irish,
agree with
Greek.
that, isn't
I'm
it?
not oppressed. I wasn't brought up in that. Nothing to do with that at all. I haven't been brainwashed. I'm a grown woman, mate. It's just each to their own. That's what the world should
You
just
feel
be.
like all
Each
right.
to
Let
their
me
own.
ask. Let me ask you.
So
Let
you
me
think
ask
it's
you.
okay for kids to be
You
living
feel
with
like
them?
you feel like when it's your time to be with your husband that you have to put in the extra work to show him that you're better. Like, does it bring out the
No.
best
I
in
don't
him?
put no
Spanglers,
extra. I don't have to
Spanglers.
put. I don't have
You
to
You know
put
shaky
there
no
thing.
was there.
extra
You
work.
know like
Shaky
it's
thing.
your
Why
day
would I
on.
put?
Hold on.
Why would
Hold
I
on.
put in
Shaky
extra
thing.
work?
So
Hey,
wait, hold on.
you
You
know
see,
like it's your
no,
day on
but you see how
Thursday.
your
Yeah, so you're
husband's got a
thinking
wife.
what you thought
Yeah.
she's gonna have him from
Did
Tuesday
you
to
agree to
Thursday.
that?
My
Yeah,
time now.
obviously.
Spangler said you
Doing
got to
I
put in
said you
extra
got
work.
bare yoga and
Yeah,
stretches and that,
obviously. You
making
can't
sure.
go and do
Yeah.
it. You're not allowed to
Broke off
go
your
do it
back.
without permission.
Broke off your
Oh,
back.
so what if you said no, then that means he wouldn't be able to do it.
Or you divorce me and get her.
Oh, so wait,
Fuck around and find out.
wait. So
Jamela,
if
I
you
like your
didn't
energy.
agree to it, he would have divorced you.
Well, it's his
We've gone.
choice. He could
One
either
sec.
decide to say, do you
We've
know
gone
what?
down the
I'm not
rabbit
going to
hole.
get
One
another
second.
wife.
One
Or
second. We've
Nah,
gone
he
down the
doesn't love
rabbit hole
you.
of rabbit holes.
That's true.
We've gone down.
Real
You know,
quick.
this is what we do as black people. We get distracted. The real conversation is this madman with these two vulnerable women, and
yeah,
we've
but
gone down into
you're
the
talking
pit.
about the vulnerable women. The reason why I brought it up is because not all women that's husband has another
Vulnerable.
wife is vulnerable. That's my whole point.
Yes.
You're looking at it like these
Wake it
girls
up.
are vulnerable. For all you know, I brought my husband another wife. You don't know. Like the world is real like that. There are women out
No, but
there
you haven't
that
done
don't
that. You haven't
care.
done that. You're
But
just
we do
talking.
know. You just said that you agreed to it,
God,
and he said that he
please,
would
when?
leave you.
God, please,
No,
when? When am I
I
gonna
never
find the
said
right
he said
one?
he would leave me. The choice, the option is if he answers and I say no and you still want to do it, then salam alaikum. Like I don't want to be with you.
That's
Divorce
crazy.
you. The next option.
Yo,
But
is
if I
that
said
love?
yes, then it's okay.
But
Like
is that love though?
Salam alaikum.
but what is love?
Why is
What
it
what
love?
is everybody's definition of love? Because
Everyone
get
has their own
confused.
definition of
Love
love.
and
That's
lust.
crazy.
Hold on.
Lust is different
Hold
from love.
on. Jamela, 1 second, yeah. How do you equate wanting another woman, which is in innate nature of a male to be polygamous, to not
Okay,
actually
do you
loving
know?
the woman?
Okay, first of
Nah,
all,
this
no,
is
it's not. But first of all,
Chocola. Not
can
you,
I
not you,
just
Jamela. This is for Chocola.
oh.
I wanna understand because she said he doesn't love you. But how do you equate the two? So because somebody is practicing their innate nature, that means that they don't love the person. I don't get it. How does that work?
I get what you're saying.
some people
And
love
not
is
and not
selfish,
even
brother. Some people want a man to themselves. Some people
and not
are
even that.
selfishness.
You know what you have to realize as well?
It's
Your
normal. Let
husband
me
might
tell you
have got a
something.
different wife
Hold
for
on.
other reasons. It's not just intimacy.
Let me tell you
Maybe
something. Not
I'm
for you,
too
girl.
old. I can't give him no more
One
kids.
second.
Maybe he wants more kids.
Jamela,
Maybe
one
I was
second.
never able to produce children, but he don't want to leave me. I don't want to be alone, not being able to produce no children for a guy.
Hear what I'm
So
saying?
do you
Not
know
for you,
what?
girl.
Look after me and get another wife that can produce children.
Not for you, girl,
There's
yeah.
many reasons.
I
Not
thought
for
it
you,
was
girl.
Big Ash. I thought it was Big Back.
And there's many many avenues to get a child.
Not for you, Gela, in
Yes,
polygamous.
but some people want a child of their own.
Yeah, and
if
the
I
child
Not for you,
can't
Gela, in
produce
polygamous
a child
relationships
of
and
my
don't
own
even
for
know.
that
Still be
man,
this way.
and he wants to look at a child and see himself, his own
Women want to have their
characteristics, his
cake
own
and eat it.
image,
That's what
who
it is.
am I as a woman to say, no, because you love me, you're never allowed to see
But you're
yourself
not,
in another
but then
human? No.
Jamila, have you got a twin sister? I beg. I beg. Can you
No, I
hook me
don't
up?
have no sisters.
But hear what I'm saying. Hear what I'm saying. This is another thing I want to wake up. Yeah, not for you, girl, are in polygamous relationships and don't even know.
Thank you. That's the other thing as well.
This is what
exactly.
baffles
You
me, bro.
don't
Like
know.
a lot of you that think,
the
oh
key
yeah, I would
thing you
never,
said.
I would
You
never.
don't
Hold
know,
on,
and then once you do know, you leave.
No, but
No, do you know
my
the
point is,
benefit of having a sister wife? Sometimes you can send the kids over to her when it's your time with your husband. She'll
God
watch
will
all the
bless
kids.
you.
You'll help her. If you're ill, she can help you out.
God
Like
will
there's
bless you.
benefits to it. It don't have to be competition. It can actually be
You know, she's
really
actually
healthy.
using sense. That's amazing.
There's times you're ill and you can't move and you've got no one. Just call her up, sis. Can you
it's
come
blocked
take the
out. You're gonna
kids?
have to
I'm
read it,
ill.
guys.
You got to change the boxes.
The
The style
faces,
of the
the
boxes.
boxes are thingy, are blocking
Yeah.
half of the thing.
Well, let me change it. Let me change it. I don't know how to change all this rubbish.
Some people don't like it because you're
Just read it. What does it say? Some
As long
people
as
what?
you're happy, who am I to say anything anyway?
Some people don't like you because you are exactly who you say you are. Meanwhile, they gotta pick and choose.
Pick and choose which mask they go upon. Hey! Hey!
So big up to Jamila for being a
I was having this conversation yesterday.
Was it some
like
people
there's
don't
man
like
that
you
because they, you know, like there's man, yeah, that they're real life chiefs, yeah, but in their circle they're bad boys. But then when you come around, because you know they're a chief, they don't really like being around you because they can't really act. They want to act because they know that
and
they're a
said
chief.
chief.
You get it?
Oh,
You know
I
them,
love it.
you know them man there, they don't really like to be around you because you know them. You saw that time that they got punched up. So
No, but I'm
they
saying,
can't really...
chocolate. This is actually real
It's
talk.
chocolate, by the way.
Chocolate. God damn it.
Anyway,
Are you French?
No, but it just sounds good.
Yeah, it does.
Brother. Just pronounce it like it's French.
Basically, let me just say this to you. Yeah? You see, in general, yeah, what you go wrong and a lot of women go wrong is you forget that men's nature is that they're polyamorous. That's their nature. So when you think of a real man, a masculine man that makes dough, does everything, takes care of his responsibilities, he generally wants to have more than one woman. Whether he tells you to your face or not. And that's the reason why he ends up doing bad stuff. Isn't it better that you know about the woman than you don't know about the woman?
Let's not hide it. Let's be
100%.
transparent.
It's better you do know
And
about
you
the
have
woman. Yeah, I
rights.
do agree because then you can make a choice whether you stay or go. Yeah,
No,
I
you're
agree.
not making a
have
choice. There's no
rights.
choice. Stay. But I'm saying
No, but
it's
that
better
does
that
give
you
you a
lot
choice,
work
though.
together as a family to build.
Why would you want to go?
What do you why?
Because it's not comfortable
I don't
for
like
her.
to. Yeah, I don't like to share. I want
See,
my
that's
hear what I'm
privacy.
saying?
selfishness. That's selfishness.
And you know,
You
but do you
understand?
know what? As a woman,
Why
you
is
have
that
the
so-
right
hold
to
on,
not want to share or share.
Wait,
Hold on. How is that selfishness? Because if
One
I
man.
I'm saying,
went,
chocolate.
if I had two husbands, yeah,
So, look, no,
I'm sure the
chocolate-
man would want to
no,
leave. Be like, come on,
chocolate.
No, but
why
you,
would
if
you
you have
want
a
to
child,
see that? That's
hold on,
irrelevant.
One sec, everybody, one sec. Chocolate. If you have a child, do you know that man's always sharing you with another man? Do you know that, right?
what do you mean?
Because if that child needs to go see their dad, I might have to be the grown man in that relationship and take that child to go visit their dad. But I want to do something with us as a family. Why do I have to go out my way for this?
No, because I would never put any man in a position where he has to take.
But I'm saying, chocolate. It might be a situation where you're unable to do it, and your child wants to see their dad. One gonna say, "Oh, don't see your dad." Flip it.
No, because his dad comes and collects him.
But I'm saying, for argument's sake, something's happened, and he says, "Can you drop the kids off?" What am I not gonna do it?
Then you get
but you
family
gotta
in
come
that.
in bomb
But
shots.
wait,
She's gotta
let
come
me
in
tell you
bomb
something,
shots and rub your chest. Come on,
This is
man.
another thing that people need to stop doing.
You're gonna
You need
do
to
certain
stop-
things.
You need to stop conflating men and women. We're different beings. You cannot say everything that is applicable to a male is applicable to a female. Even though society is pushing this narrative and society is portraying that, you're different. So,
Gender equality.
for example, intimacy for a female is different to that intimacy of a male. A woman can only have one pregnancy per year. Yeah, a man can breed 100 gal in 1 year. It's different. So you're submitting your body. You're submitting your body to the man. He's entering you. Do you get it? Not to be graphic, but just as to explain my point. So when you're saying, "Oh, if he can have multiple wives, why can't I have multiple husbands?" It's
You're
because
right,
you're
brother.
different
And can I
beings.
just
This is
add on
why-
to that as well,
I'm
bro?
just gonna land here.
Go on, my
This
bad.
is why when women get Maternity leave. Nobody and a man and I think women get like what do women get 2 years or something for maternity
Nah,
leave?
that's mad.
One
It's not,
year.
9
it's not
months to
true.
a
Nah,
year.
6 months,
All
innit?
right,
6
to a
months.
year,
No,
up
it's
to a
1
year. Yeah.
year.
What is
1 year,
what
and
does
a
the
man
man
gets
get?
2 weeks.
All right, the
Yeah.
man gets 2 weeks. Do you
That just
see
shows
men?
the
Do you
separation.
see men out there protesting saying, "Well, why does she get a year
Yeah, but
off
you
but I
know,
only
no,
get
no,
2
but
weeks?"
wait.
No, because we're
You
different
can't
beings,
use it as
bro.
an example because a mother has to be there for their child
No
in terms of
fucking.
like
So does the
Exactly,
father.
breastfeeding.
So
because
does the
she's
father.
different to the male. They're different. She has to be there for the child, so no man is gonna
Breast milk and everything,
comment on
innit?
something that she is emotionally expected to do.
Exactly. Yeah.
Likewise, a man is polygamous by nature, and I'm saying, enough girl are the third, fourth, fifth option. He's ringing bare things before he's ringing you. That's his life. He's not just ringing you straight. He's been trying. He's just come off the phone to another thing. When he says that, let me call you back. My brethren's calling me. It's Keisha. It's
Chocolate,
Don't
man.
be,
Chantal.
don't be baiting,
Yo,
man. Don't be baiting, man. I
you're
beg.
Spaniard. I want to ask the chocolate a question. Sister, that's not. So I want to give you a hypothetical here. Yeah? Let's say you was in a long-lasting relationship with a man, yeah, and like was described before, he's doing everything he needs to do. All the responsibilities are being met. You're genuinely happy, yeah. You're in a flourishing relationship, and then he feels like, cool. You lot are at a stage now where you lot have been together for quite a while. The relationship's going so well, and then he comes to you and says, I love what we've got. What we have is amazing. I don't want to stop this. But at the same time, I am still interested in sleeping with other women. What's your reaction?
No way.
Because hold on, and before
Breaking
you
news,
answer,
brother.
and wait, sorry,
That's how we died.
sorry, before you answer, right? I'm not
That's so
saying
mind games.
I'm not saying, I'm not saying you have to stay. Please, let's not get that wrong. I'm just trying to understand: is it the fact that you're sharing is the issue, or is it the fact that you feel as if it's just something that is just like almost like embarrassing? You don't want to be like someone to admit that
Wait.
maybe you'd be
Number
okay with it.
third
You know what I'm
Number
saying?
one for me is
Yeah.
sharing, and then number
Okay.
two,
Mhm.
a man can't love two women.
Well, he
Like,
can. He can. He can.
no. I feel like the love's gonna be stronger for one woman than
He's
That's
for
gonna
not
love.
enough.
He's gonna love them in different
Hold on.
ways. One woman might be
Jamila,
playful and
Jamila, I thought you was a maniac,
Yo,
but you're starting to
chocolate.
speak sense. You're actually speaking sense
Yo,
because
yo,
hear what?
chocolate.
Even if you have different kids, yeah,
yeah,
as
you
much as
love
people
them.
will say,
Yeah,
as
What?
much as people will say, I love all my kids equally. Fair enough.
you
You're gonna
don't.
attempt to love
You
it,
do,
but
but
you
you
can't
You gotta
don't.
love
control what
one
you
more
love.
than one.
What you
Yo,
love is
Yeah,
yo.
out of your control. Whether
Wait.
and
you
you
like it or
love
not.
them
Have you never been in?
differently.
One second, yeah. Have you never been in love with somebody that was a bad person to you? Have you never been in a situation where you actually love someone and they're actually not good for you? That's just
Nah,
human
man. But
nature.
romantically, I don't think.
You can't control what you
Who you
love or what
love?
you don't love. That's
Romantically, I
just
think it's
reality.
different though, because she said, "Look, she said that she doesn't want to share, right?" And again, I'm not trying to generalize, but it's something that I've noticed. Like, there's a certain trait that women possess, right? Where once they have something that they obviously value and they find special, they don't want anything or anyone
yes,
else.
exactly
Wait,
that.
1 second. Sorry. I just want to finish again. Is that literally like I was saying? Once they have something, and I've seen this, I've witnessed this with my mother, with my ex partners. Once they have something that they cherish wholesomely, the thought of anybody else even experiencing that is where the divide comes. But I like it is to do with a bit of selfishness because it's something
But
that
no.
you don't want. Hold on, sorry. It's something that you cannot live to fathom anyone else experiencing. However, like Jamila said, if it was like a sister-wife relationship, you're both experiencing something together wholesomely, knowing that it's now you lot as a team, as unity, as opposed to somebody infiltrating your relationship and now it's I'm sharing. You know what I'm saying? I could understand if it's no, I could understand if it wasn't two girlfriends, but a second wife is what I'm trying to understand. Where would the selfishness need to come from? He's already your husband. He's devoted to you spiritually, financially, emotionally. So I'm trying to understand what is it?
And also, you
Yeah,
could be
and
putting
then
yourself.
sorry, let me just quick. So I'm gonna be
Yeah,
quick.
just respond. Go
I think
ahead.
it's
You
what
call
you
me
said.
uncle.
It probably is the selfishness. I am very selfish. I'm the only child, so probably that's where it comes into play. I'm selfish. I don't want to share my
Ah,
money.
so it's
But
personal
Daily,
problem.
sometimes love
Hear
Yeah,
what
is
I'm saying?
selfish.
But you're
Sometimes
entitled
love
to
is
that as
selfish.
well, though.
yeah.
One
I'm
second.
Sometimes
very
love is selfish.
selfish.
Yeah, nobody
That's
can't
not
force you into
healthy.
doing it. But what I'm saying is,
That's not
if
healthy for
you've got a
who?
good
People
man
got
It's
different
not. It's
type
not
of
a
love.
healthy way
for
of
the
thinking.
household, it's not healthy for the household
No,
because
no.
think
Why?
about it.
Even if you exclude the
If you've got
household,
a good
brother,
man,
her
yeah.
herself, it's not healthy for her because
No, but hear what
there's
I'm saying.
self
Hear my take
entitledness.
on it. Hear my take on it.
Well,
Yeah.
no, to
If you,
be
if
honest,
you,
it's okay
one
if you
second,
want
one
to
second,
be
one
the one
second, one
only
second, one
wife. You
second,
can.
1 second. Yeah. If you've got a good man, right, and that man is financially providing for you, he's emotionally mature, he's creating a safe space for you to be emotionally vulnerable and etc. He's a good parent, right?
Which is rare, by the way.
The sole reason as to
Fucking
why
dinosaur,
you're
bro.
disregarding that person, right? I don't know if you're a parent or not. I'm not going to speculate, but hypothetically speaking, because I don't want to centralize you around.
Yeah,
This,
I'm a
saying,
parent.
all right, let's say you're a parent, yeah. Boom,
I am.
you're gonna now create a dysfunctional environment for your household solely on the basis of a man acting out his innate nature.
Exactly.
There's not even
Guys,
it's not like there's a threat to the household or he's not providing for the children, etc. It's solely down to the fact that you don't want him to practice his innate nature. Now let's say for example he did the same thing to you and he stopped you from practicing your innate nature. So when you're emotionally imbalanced when it's that time of the month, he was like, oh my god, every time it's that time of the month, you're here and there, you don't. You'd be like, hold on, this is part of who I am.
He's got a
Do you
point.
understand? You can't always. I'm not even trolling. I'm being.
No, he's
deadly
got a
serious.
point. That's
You
a good
can't.
point.
You can't always think things through from an emotional perspective because remember, once there's other people involved in that dynamic, whether it be children or whether it be your other half, you're actually putting yourself in danger, going back into the market where there's a million guys that are going to tell you a million things how they want you and they're going to do this and that false promises. When you actually have a real man, and the only reason why you're disregarding him is because he practices his innate nature.
No, but can I just say something? He's free to do whatever he wants. Do you know what I mean? He's a big man. But like you said, you're telling me I'm thankful, but it's time for me to go.
But
Okay,
I would say at that point, like if she's gonna get married and stuff, her and her husband would have already had an understanding of
conversation,
I
yeah.
prefer it's only us, you know. She's for
On my
her
ones.
husband then to come and say something will probably throw her off and she'll want a divorce. But if you have had
Whoa,
a
divorce is crazy.
conversation where you're okay, maybe 10 years down the line, I'm a bit older, maybe you can have a second wife, whatever, that's different. But if you haven't had that conversation with your husband or your fiance or whatever, and you're not on that same page, then he can't just throw that at you because it will be a shock.
Your chocolate. So just to confirm, I just want to hear the confirmation. You're married to your husband. I'm not saying you're married now, but hypothetically speaking, you're married to a man and he introduces the idea of a second wife. You're divorcing him. Is that what you're saying?
Well, I don't want you to have a second wife, so what am I going to do?
No, but so essentially you're going to crash the whole boat, everything.
No, she's going to tell him no, and if he continues, then she's going to crash the boat.
Daily.
That
She's
is
not the
crazy.
only person who feels this way. There are a lot of
That
women
is crazy.
who don't love to share, bro.
It's not crazy.
But
It's a
I'm
normal
I'm not
thing.
even saying
the
I'm not saying
reality
they have
of
to
it is
stay,
when
but
you're emotional, when you're
that is
thinking about something
crazy.
emotional, your
A
ability
lot of
to
women don't
actually
like to share,
assess
bro.
the situation.
No,
When you're
facts,
thinking about
facts.
something emotional, yeah, your ability to assess the situation is actually distorted.
W.
So you're not
Right.
actually assessing it
W.
with a clear mind. You're assessing it from an emotional standpoint. You understand?
But that's what women do, though.
But wait,
Because
Exactly. That's why women
I'm
hate men.
excusing it though. That's not an excuse.
I always make it clear. Like, I never want to share. Whoever I'm speaking to, I never want to share. So from when I've set that from the beginning, you ain't going to surprise me and tell me that you're going to
Tell me all of a sudden I woke up
No, that's
today and
respectful.
I'm
That's
get it.
respectful.
So there's no, I'm not breaking down, no crashing, no boat. I've, made it clear.
Have you
terms
have
of,
you
we know
ever
the terms and
had a
conditions. So
situation?
if you
Have you ever
break
had a
that, that's the
situation
end of
where
the
you
contract.
have you never
Yeah.
had
You
a
know the terms and
situation where you
conditions,
tried?
bro.
But then,
Have you never had a situation where you tried something, yeah, like you tried a place, you went to a restaurant, yeah, and you was like, nah, this food was so sweet. You lot have got to try this. That's what some women do.
Don't tell me you're pushing.
Hold on.
Don't push polygamy
They
like
get
it's a
they
new
get the
entrant,
yard
bro.
they get the yard man treatment and they say nah. They call up Keisha and say, Keisha, you see this one that I found now? I don't know what happened, but my toes turned into quavers. Yeah?
I can see that you and Daily Clips clearly
Whoa.
the idea of having multiple wives.
Please. I'm just here for conversation, please.
I think sometimes there is time
I
to be
don't know.
multiple wives. I think if
But
I
it's
had
natural though.
started with a
I'm not
man
gonna
and
dispute
built
that.
him up,
It's a man's nature.
and he had nothing and we had nothing, and then I built him up and now he's
Hooray.
something. He couldn't get another wife at that point.
This is the
Because
princess.
now I built you up.
You couldn't do
But
it
if-
before, don't do it now.
If you're already built, why not?
Well, exclusive. What's his name? Exclusive
Yeah,
boutique.
brother.
I just want to
Yeah,
ask you a
bro.
question, though.
Go,
Just to confirm, what's your views on polygamy then?
Now, okay, so here's the thing about polygamy. Yeah, I know every guy has that, like, we've got like that little fantasy, like, yeah, it'll be nice, yeah. But the reality of it is the gender we're dealing with, some of them prefer monogamy. Keep in mind, a lot of people are Bible orientated. And that's
I
what
knew
they
it.
get the whole,
Carry on. Yeah.
they've got the whole Adam and Eve notion, right? So they're used to seeing their parents like if I grew up in a family where we just had dad and mom. Obviously, in my head, I'm gonna think it's logical and it's okay for me to have mom and dad, not dad and moms or dads and mom.
Bro, people have got 2 mums nowadays. What are you
Wait,
talking
hang
about?
on, though. Hang on. Wait, let him finish.
No,
Wait.
dad,
Sorry. Can he just finish? Because I wanted to ask him a follow-up question. Sorry, guys. Go on.
Yeah, so as much as we see all that spectrums of different families, yeah, it's up to us, depending on how we grow and what we choose
But
to
you
pick.
personally,
Do I
you
want-
as a person, what's your view on it?
bro, I'm a guy in it, so obviously polygamy is gonna sound nice, innit? But I know the reality of shit.
Because I wanted to
My
ask, are you?
missus, no. Let me tell you why.
Yeah.
When I met my missus, bro, yeah, she made me. I had to cut off all my polygamous ways, bro. Like I'm not even shitting, bro. She used to have the insecurity go through my phone, all of that. So I just kind of realized, you know what?
Too bad, man. Too
Sorry?
bad.
Wait,
No,
hold
but
on.
that's
Sorry,
what
bro.
it
Can you
is.
say that again?
My missus.
So it wasn't that you wanted to change yourself. It's because she pressured you to.
No, not pressure. Is I loved her that much. She had done so much for me, and I was like, "Is what the sacrifice?" Because at the end of the day, bro, think about it. This all the chicks, yeah, it's just extra poom or extra billings, and then you start thinking, "What have you done for me lately? I'm here slanging wood. What have you done for me? I'm the one pulling up at 12 midnight trying to get a lick
So my follow-up
because your
question
poom is
quickly.
good."
My follow-up question quickly.
Go on,
Are
brother.
you a Christian, brother?
I'm actually an atheist, of course.
Okay, but did you grow up in a Christian household?
Yeah, I did.
Your missus, is she Christian?
Therefore,
He is Christian, yeah.
therefore.
Cool. So obviously, like you did mention before, monogamy.
Some woman said
A lo-
men love to share. Man.
Something that you mentioned before, monogamy
Let
is
me.
pushed.
No.
Is
That
pushed
comment needs to be
within. Pushed
addressed. How
within
dare you,
one. Where he said what?
brother? Someone said men love to share. I don't know a man that likes to share.
Nah, you got them weird man. You know they got you know them man there with a small pieces. Yeah. They like
Right.
It's not
I
easy.
ain't gonna be about pieces, bro.
like that. Nah, but I mean like there's man.
I was
that fly
having
them.
that conversation. It's true, you
Hold
know.
on. 1 second. Let me let my point.
I could never share my woman.
There's man that fly their women out to Jamaica and watch them getting
Yeah.
the Winston treatment because
Yeah.
they don't have the capabilities to actually satisfy their
Do
women
it
to that
themselves.
extent. So they fly
If
them
you
out
fly a woman to Jamaica, I'm
get
telling you, just call it a long day. It's a long day.
Listen,
It's a long day.
fly them out to get Winston, bro. I'm telling you.
now
It's a
listen. My
long
ex
day.
went to Kingston, and that's how we broke up. Because I was like, listen, you can't be talking about you need like a 2-month holiday in Jamaica. I know what going in it. I know what going in. And you're
Jet
talking
to
about you
holiday
need
to Jamaica. Your wife will get whacked out.
I can't lie. Going
Mm.
to your wife going to Kingston is worse than your wife going to Iron Apple, bro. Let me
But
just tell
anyway,
you that.
Jamaica, when I said Kingston, like Kingston's the only place. Brother, go tell your wife to go Clarendon, bro. What you after?
Hey, listen. You're not
Them
gonna be making
country
them
beats
trips.
there in the bush. Never
You're
coming back.
definitely not gonna be making them trips.
They've been indigenous, man.
Bro, never.
People
She's
are risking
never
it out
coming
here,
back.
flying to another country just to.
Just to get a good deal,
Some
bro.
weird guys.
That's why I said Jamaica's a different country, though. That's what I'm trying to say. But in general, I think that women.
Yeah, I think that's
I've never heard in my life a man wanting to share a woman. I'll be honest.
It's
if
not his
I
in
hear a
it's not
woman's
in his
feeling-
innate nature to do that.
Yeah,
It
so
has to be for something. Like unless you're someone who's basically a sociopath and you don't have empathy or you don't have connection and you don't give a fuck and you just like, you know, wherever goes, or you live in a fucking family house where you guys
like P
just run
Diddy and that, right?
orgies.
That
You
whole
man are
thing,
like,
like, to
but
share,
you know
I
what?
don't believe that.
Let me teach you. Look, there's two differences. There's a man who doesn't want to share his woman, and there's a man who doesn't care if a woman cheats on him because he's gone so far in life. He just doesn't care. He doesn't. Like, you see, let me give you an example. Yeah, let me give you an example. There's two men. Yeah, he's not sharing his woman, but he doesn't care if she cheats. He's not gonna cry, want to kill the guy. He's just like, bro, you're just a bad bee, and then he just leaves. But there's no emotion. He doesn't care. He just doesn't care if she's with other men because he knows that this is never his anyway. But he's emotionless to the woman. But if he knows actively that she's slamming someone else, he cannot, because a woman can't have two masters. That's the truth. There's one man she's gonna like more than the other, and usually it's the guy she likes. And this is gonna sound really pathetic and really sad, but the man that she likes is the man that ignores her.
the waste man.
Facts.
But why
So,
is that,
man,
bro?
I just like to
I don't
teach you
even
lot
know.
something.
It's
Yeah? This
actually
is a
weird.
life lesson, and
It's very
I've made
sad.
videos about this, and this is the
I
truth.
think it
The
stems from
more
trauma.
It
No, no,
must
no,
be.
no. It's not to do with you. You know what it is? It shows that you're a man that won't let her rule or interrupt your life. And that's power. And women are attracted to power, not attracted to weak men
Oh
that every
yeah,
5 minutes are like, oh, babe, where are you?
you're
Oh, just
right.
move. Just leave me alone, man. Just leave me
Yeah,
alone. When you
I
show that
could
you
have
can detach yourself from her,
cheated.
she wonders, where are you, what you're doing, who you're with,
Yeah.
because it
Yeah.
shows
And
that you've got
Reto,
power over your own life. You're focused more on purpose than her. And that makes her attracted to you because she doesn't want a weak man. Women don't like weak men.
no, Red Talk, you're not lying because the thing is, a lot of women will say this. I'll hate the fact that my man is always available. I would like for my man to be busy. So, meaning you want someone who's productive, someone who's on his job, or basically
I want my
looks
man to
like he has
control
his.
me. You need to be
Yeah,
able
you want.
to. I want my someone to shut up and I shut up, not me.
Yeah,
Not me.
it's
Yeah.
true.
That I
But
like
You
not
that.
like
in
a,
an
you like.
I don't
aggressive,
believe
not in
you though. I
a
don't
Not in a
believe
not
you.
in an
way, but
aggressive
there's a
Some
way.
way
girl,
of
Not
some
like
girl
doing
like you
not
it.
in
to
a
drink
toxic
her.
way.
You know.
No, but
Yeah.
wait, hold on. Can I just make this clear?
What's a
Because I
okay?
don't
So
mean
what?
in a
What's
toxic way.
non-toxic? What's
I mean,
non-toxic
I
way?
mean in
You
a
know
way
what you
where
mean.
it's like I want to be able to submit to you. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like a soft
Yeah, I want to
strangle.
submit to you. Not
Yeah.
if I'm telling you, tell me to shut up. I'll be like, don't tell me to
Yeah,
shut up. Who are you talking
like
to?
a soft
Like I don't want to
strangle, right?
be. I don't want to answer back. Do you get it?
but
Like a little
hold
soft
on, that
choke.
doesn't. No, but that just contradicts. So you said you want him to tell
Some
you
girl
to
like
shut
when you
up,
give
but
them a
not
little
tell you to
box in
shut
the
up.
face and go for the
No,
No,
push.
but there's a way
there's a
of
way
telling
One
of
them to
doing
second,
it.
shut
one
up.
second, please. One at a time, please. Go on, go
There's
on.
a way of doing it. Do you know what I mean? Like, because there's a shut up where it's like, I'm going to talk back to you. I want the shut up where I don't even think to talk back. You get it?
Don't
So
be
does it just
rude, but
depend on
be
the tone that's
affirmative.
being used, or is it like
No, it
Don't be
depends on
rude,
the
but be
person. Because you know,
scenario?
some
affirmative.
men have that aura. Do you know what I mean? That aura.
Yeah.
Like,
Man, them, listen, man. Them, I'll be honest, and this is where rare talks. You lot don't like my what I say on my podcast, but let me tell you lot something. I could save you lot a lot of heartbreak. You know, I'll be honest to all the men out there. I could save you a lot of. I
Talk
could
to
save
them,
your life, and
Reto.
I could make you a chick magnet just by the way you move. Because see the point where you lot all go wrong, yeah, is you think that women want to be treated right. They want to be treated like shit. And I don't care what anyone
no,
says.
not like
I
shit.
don't
No.
care
Calm
what
down.
anyone
No,
says.
not like
Say
shit.
whatever you want. Let them lie to you lot and say, yeah. Ask them about their last 3 relationships, all toxic. Why? Why they keep attracting toxic men? Because that's what they like. You foolish men.
And you know
You
what they
think
No,
do?
being
women
nice
like
to her
bad
is how you
boys.
get
Women
her.
You know what
like
they
You
bad
do to the
boys.
fool.
guy? And you know
Women
what they
like
do to
bad
the
Ghost
guy
her.
boys.
that's saying good
Block her
morning every
number.
morning and
Tell her
sending
she
them
ain't
them
nothing.
nice
Smash
messages?
and leave.
Your
Never
friend
call
zoning.
back. That's how you have to move sometimes.
Your
That's
friend zone the
crazy.
person.
But it's like
You
you man
like
are
friend
not
zone the
listening to
guy
what
Reto,
that's
it's like. You
nice.
man
No,
think you know
do you know
better than
what it
Red
is? You're
Talks.
making it sound
They don't even
toxic,
know what
Red
they want.
Talks.
You know,
I don't
women
like
don't actually know what they want. I'm telling you, they don't. Because you think emotionally. What you actually want is distorted because you're emotional beings by nature. That's why you need a man to actually tell you what you want.
And the moment she does something that you don't like, cut her off. Don't need to conversate with her. Just the moment she
don't
does something that
condone
you
the
don't like,
fuckery.
don't even. There's no explanation. I don't need to talk to you about what you've done wrong. You know what you've done wrong, and block. Here's the block button, and
What?
live your
No,
movie.
No,
We're
that's
not speaking.
crazy.
no, that's
We're not
what
speaking
you're saying
about it.
is mad. That's nothing to what we're
I don't
saying.
care. I said what I
Yeah.
Man,
said. I
shutting
said
it
what I
down.
said, and I'm gonna
Man,
live by it.
shutting it down.
And the funny thing is, if you don't believe I'm this
Can I ask
person in
you
real life,
a
ask
question? How
people.
does she learn when you just block her then? She don't know.
Yeah,
How
she's
do you
gonna
know
learn
she
my
even know what
silence.
she
She's
did
gonna
The
learn
wrong?
from my
next one, innit?
silence.
The next one,
Silence
innit?
is golden.
The next one. The next one. She'll learn with the next one, innit? You're
She
gonna
might
learn.
repeat it again.
I love when men go
Rare
silent.
talks, big you up, bro. Don't explain, cut her off, brother. Cause listen, you don't give people benefit of a doubt. That's where gaslighting gets allowed. You get it, bro? Where you're breaking your boundaries and
Men
that. You
are the
cut her
biggest
off, bro.
gaslighters. What are you talking about?
All genders
Bro,
gaslight.
I
All
only
genders
only time
gaslight,
I gaslight
miss.
Yeah,
women
all
is
It's
when
not a
I'm
genders
gender
gaslight, but
like,
thing.
men are the biggest
yeah,
gaslighters.
yeah,
Come
but
on,
I'm
miss.
only
You
gonna
can't
gaslight
say
you.
what
Because
because
man
man
can lie.
accuse
Hold on,
man's a
hold on, hold on.
gaslight.
Hold
Nah,
on.
Nah, see.
come
The
on,
only
bro.
the only
I'm
time you
going on
gaslight is
mute.
what? The only time you gaslight is what?
The only time you gaslight is when she likes it. You have to gaslight women. They like it. They like love
Oh, you're
bombing. They like
crazy.
gaslighting. They
You
like
gotta convince them you
manipulation. They
love
like
them.
Man,
control. They like anger.
listen.
They like aggressiveness. They love
So,
maintenance.
so,
So,
so hold on. Let me
Bro,
ask the let
you
me
know
ask
what?
the women.
You
Let
know
me
what's
ask the
happened, yeah?
women something.
This is the
know
truth.
what
Let me
else?
ask
We've
the
been
women something.
confused.
Yeah?
No, listen. We've been conditioned to treat women good because we think that women are queens. Not every woman's a queen. Some girl are Jezzies, and they always gonna be a Jezzy. I can't treat a Jezzy like a queen because she'll look at me like weird. It's like it's treating a homeless man like a king. He's gonna be like, bruv, I'm poor. I just want to buy some crack. Why the hell are you trying to treat me like a king? So you have to understand that you have to be able to treat women how they want to be treated.
Treat
What they
it.
want to look like. They say
Ask the girl them
it's how
something.
they are.
This
Let
guy
me
can
ask the
open a
girl them
church, you
something, and I
know.
want them to be honest. Yeah, I want the girl them to be honest. Yeah, you telling me that there's never been a guy in your life that is being you've been physically attracted to, they've been so nice to you, and you just thought to yourself, do you know what? If I was actually in a relationship with this guy, I would actually walk all over him. Like, I just kind of see you as a friend that I can come to and talk about Tyrone to. And when Tyrone's treating me like shit, I can just talk to you, and you just provide me that safe. You're more like a brother to me. Have you never had a guy like that? And then there's been a guy who's treated you like shit, who has showed you every sign that he's not interested.
100.
And that's the guy that you're actually running down and
100.
want.
Come on.
100.
100. Said
Keep
100.
it a buck. Keep it a buck now.
How about you? How about you, Jamela and Chocolata?
Obviously, every girl.
More time. The better I treat girls, the worse they treat you. The worse you treat them, the more they love you, bro. It's crazy. And more time.
But you lot are saying treat worse. There's a limit of treating worse. You lot are like.
How old are you? How old are you?
More time. Most of the man where lover boys are romantic and all of that. We just do what gets results. And if being bad gets results, you forced us to do that. You get me? You didn't want to do it.
The heart wants what the heart wants.
I'll be honest.
If
you take my advice, I promise you, without shadow of a doubt, I want the woman that you're speaking to right now. I want you to go into your phone book and block her number for no reason.
If it's attractive, I'm
listen to me. Block her number. One second. Everyone be silent. I'm going to teach you psychology, man. When you block her number, if she's not calling your private number, going crazy, message you on every single social media website, she doesn't like you. She don't like you. She don't like you.
Well, hear what? I'm in yard right now.
This is so childish. Do you know how childish that is?
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm in yard right now. If I block her,
I'm sorry. She just walked downstairs like, why you block me in it? And I got to deal with all that smoke.
If she, let me just show you. This is a sign. This is a sign that she's a big time. Listen, man, listen. This is a sign she's a big time Jezzy. If you do that, block her, and she does not communicate with you, and she goes a week or two, she was chatting to other men, and they got her attention.
Yes, brother.
Okay, so then what happens if she was a good one then? Now you've got her pissed off, thinking you're crazy, you're blocking her for no reason.
No,
you're emotionally unstable. See you later.
Women love an explanation.
You probably love the youth, but she's probably like, oh, he's so exciting and sporadic and unpredictable. I like him even more now.
I hear what she's gonna do.
She's gonna
be like, she's gonna say to herself, "Oh my God, I had this good man. I almost lost him. I'm gonna do everything within my power to make sure."
We're gonna like that stuff.
No, she's not. Because if you block a woman and there's no just reason why you've blocked her, she's gonna be accused and think you're flipping mad. That's what she's gonna do. And you have to understand, some of your tactics only work on certain age groups. As a woman grows, her maturity grows, her understanding grows. What I was at 19, 20, you can't be the same in your 30s.
Let me say this, man. Let me say this. If I took advice on how to get girls from girls, I'll be a virgin for my whole life. Don't tell me bring flowers, have
no one said bring flowers.
Yeah, man, it's true.
I love that.
I'll be a flipping virgin, bro.
Hear what I'm saying as well. Fun and joke aside, yeah, women need to stop pushing this narrative that the older you get, is the more mature you get. Because there's big women that go on like little girls.
No, that's true.
Yeah, but on a whole, women are mature.
One second.
Sorry, if a guy that I'm speaking to just ran
one second, yeah. And there's women that are in their early 20s, mid 20s. And the way how she's moving and her mindset, you're thinking, raw, like, have you been here before? Like, how are you so switched on? So women need to remove from this ideology and start taking accountability. That not just because you're older, don't be saying, I'm a big woman.
Yeah, but on an average, the more older you are, the more wisdom and life experience you've got.
I would have to see a reference for that.
Because there's some stupid people out there.
Now, wait.
You can't say everybody, but if you put a woman on an average, what she is at 30, I'm thinking at 30, she's not thinking at 20. What she's thinking at 30, she's not thinking at 30.
And also, can we just make this clear?
I want to rebuttal that.
Hold on. Yeah? Can we make this clear? We're not talking about the women who had children young and now they're older, they're outside and all of that. We need to exclude that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
There's different type of women. The women that you're talking about that are older and act younger, that's because they started breeding from early and now they're
chocolate.
She's right. Sometimes that does happen as well. She's right.
they
that's
never
why.
had to, they never got to have fun because they were looking after their kidneys. So
They
now
get
got
into
to
their
do it.
30s and they start acting
You have to
out.
be able. You
Yeah.
have to be able.
Never had
Wait.
time to
You
have
have to
that
be able to
time.
listen to understand, not listen to respond. Hear what I'm saying? Yeah.
Exactly.
Just because
Well,
just because a woman is 30, just because a woman is 30 does not necessarily mean that she's more wise. Let me tell you why. When a woman is 30, more times she's actually more likely to have trust issues, more likely to be cheated on more times, more likely to have had failed relationships, and have a lot of more baggage and trauma. So that would actually make her decision making more rational, and she has an increased chances of self-sabotaging with future prospects. So don't talk nonsense about
No,
because she's
not
30,
not
she's a big woman.
necessarily.
Wait. You lot don't make sense. That's like me saying real quick. That's like me saying because I'm 30, I'm not. I can't be. For example, you're 30. You can't be bullied anymore. You can only get bullied in high school. No, the brothers in
No one's
offices.
saying
Real
that.
quick.
We're
Let
just
me say
saying
this.
as you
Let me
grow,
say this. Let me
you
say this.
develop
There's people who are 30 and they still got no backbone, bro. So your logic ain't making
But that's
any
a
sense, bro.
All right, so
characteristics.
I'm just
That's
gonna
not
drop a
a
gem.
mean
One
of
second, can I just drop a gem
maturing.
quickly? One second, drop a gem for everybody because you know me, I just drop gems through the live. I'll let you lot talk, but I'll just drop gems whenever I want. If you block that woman and she does not contact you, that is a sign that she has a high body count. Because if she's able to detach from a man that she's sleeping with, that means that she can do this all the time. This is something that she's used to happening, so she's used to detaching herself. That's number one. Now, everyone just read this post right here. It says, you can love a woman with your whole heart and still never speak to her again. Not out of hate, but out of discipline. Man, then discipline yourself. I don't care how much you love her, how good the non-bread is. If she pushes a boundary that you've told her not to do, it's because she's losing respect for you. And the only way to gain respect is to get back your respect, by cutting her out of your life completely and finding another woman that is going to respect your boundaries. Because, bro,
Yes, brother.
so what you lot forget to understand is because this one's treating me or doing stuff,
This is
because she thinks
horrible.
the only time a woman starts to lose respect for you is, and this is going to be real, is when she thinks that you're not going anywhere. She thinks, oh, I'm going to go a week without talking to her because he's going to come back. No. Go and find another woman. I'm telling you, there's better women in the world. And if you want to know where
That's not actually true.
One second.
It's true. You gotta be ruthless,
And if you
brother.
want to know where these stop.
Go
One
on,
second.
Bruno.
I'm saying, if you want to know where your options are because you're thinking, oh, there's no gal out there, brother, just go to the gym. Just go to the gym. Just go to the gym. Every day for 2 months, go to the gym. I promise you, brother, you're gonna find things slimmer, smarter, sexier, and with a job and
Kenya,
probably not
bro.
broke. And no
Say it
kids.
right. Nah, but listen,
What's wrong with having kids?
for the ladies, yeah.
I like.
Is that really a way a guy's gonna?
So he said all that.
But that's
just
why.
dropped, man.
To be honest,
Ladies,
you
wait,
lot are
ladies,
talking
ladies.
about a certain
No, but
age group
why
of
did she?
girls.
Wait, hold on. Why
said
did
a
she
whole
mention their
segment, and the
kids
only
as well?
thing you're
That's-
Ladies,
why
why
would
are
you
you
say
getting
that?
offended?
No,
It's like
Because
if
the
a girl
moment
tells
you
me,
have kids, you've got
no,
baggage,
real quick,
you've got
it's like if a girl
you've got
tells
all
me,
them things they said. That's what it is.
real quick, ladies. It's if it's a girl who tells me I'll
Rude.
go for a guy who's rich and he's got money, got no debt. I'm like, cool, that's what you ladies are trapped to do. That's in your genes, that's your DNA to be liking a guy who's resourceful and that, bro. Same way a brother likes a girl who's on what we call it, untouchable. A girl's unaccessible. A girl that no other brothers plowed or conquered. You get it? That's our DNA.
You're
So
Zed.
stop making us change our DNA. It's never gonna change, ladies.
Oh.
No
Hear
one's
what I'm
making
saying?
you change your DNA.
Hold on.
It's just in the real world, in society today. How many women are you gonna meet that ain't
So when
tough?
you're
speaking,
saying
I'm
when
driving
you're
past
How many
about
women?
six
saying
years.
guys don't want
That's
women
the
with
whole
kids, you have
point.
to
You have to
understand.
search for a diamond. You
one
don't
Yeah,
go
but
for
then
an
this
average
is the
chick.
whole point.
You
Then
search
you're
for a
gonna have
diamond in the
75%. First
In
of all,
regards,
you
in
search for a
regards,
can I
diamond
just
in the
tell you
dust.
something?
children.
First of all,
It
you
says if
men are
someone's giving
outnumbered.
you a good wife, you're
Okay,
his favorite, bro.
wait, can I
Let Jamila
just
speak.
say
Let Jamila
something?
speak.
Well, 5
First of all, you
Mm.
men are outnumbered by the women in the world, okay? So
That's more
there's
pum
way
pum for
more of us
us.
than you. Second of all, the fact that you think that you lot
More
have the
pum
right to
pum
pick
for
up good women when you're bad men, it don't work. If
You
you got
said
a
we're
body
bad
count
men,
of
though.
100, you're getting
That's
100
an
body count
assumption.
girl.
You
You
said
can't
we're
Hear what
bad
I'm
expect
men.
to
saying.
That's an
be.
assumption.
Hear what
No,
I'm saying.
it's on a
Before
whole.
we move
What
on, before we
woman
move
that's
on.
pure,
Jamila, take a
untouched
deep breath.
wants a
Take a
guy
deep
that's
Oh
breath.
Lord
well
have mercy.
known?
This lady sound very
Jamila, take
Yeah,
a
drunk.
deep
that's
breath.
what they
Take a
want,
deep
man.
breath.
Stop cold
Like, coming
maxing. They
like
do. They
That's
Karen.
want a
not
man
what
with
they want. You
experience. They
can't
want a man
listen.
with
The same way
experience,
Nah,
bro.
hear
you
what,
said
Jamila,
we
you've
can't
got
change
too
you
much.
as a
You've got
man. You
too much
can't tell
energy.
women
I
what
can
they
tell
want.
that it ain't being your
Are
week
you
this
the
week.
women we're in
It ain't
talking
being
about?
Jamila's week this week. The
Okay, you
man
man are
them,
going
he's
for
like his other
violence
wives
now.
because
Why
he's
is she
got too
so
much energy.
hungry?
All
Man are
women
going for
love
violence
experience
now.
on a guy. So let's stop
No,
the
they
cap. Let's stop
don't.
pretending.
No, they
Can
else they
don't.
do.
waiting for the
They
All
want a
show,
guy who
women
knows
with
what he's doing in the bedroom.
experience love
Yo,
They
experience.
want a you who knows
Somebody
what
that
he's doing in the
spent their
bedroom.
whole
Stop
life
it.
Jamila
and
sound
saved
very
themselves
angry.
wants to experience that with somebody. They want it to be new together. The same way
Nah, man,
women
nah,
have
man.
Jamila,
Let me
why you
talk
insecurity.
sound
about
so happy?
Oh,
You're
this
just
guy
cold
touched her,
maxing.
this
You're
guy touched her. You don't think girls have that same insecurity?
You're
Oh
just
my
mad
God,
because
you
of
need
our
to get
DNA,
me.
bro. Stop getting mad. Just boss up, bro. I'm not
I
mad
don't
that you
need to
don't like
boss up.
rich
I'm
guys. I'm
married.
just
I've
trying to
got
get
my kids.
rich.
I'm good. I'm
Chill out,
good in
chill,
life.
chill,
I
chill,
don't
chill
need
out.
to boss
Just
up.
chill out.
I ain't
Jamila
out here
sounds
looking for
angry, boy. Man,
nobody.
them a beg.
Yeah, I
Man,
can
them a
see
beg
why
you,
he
I
got
beg you.
another
I
It's
wife.
not
beg you.
about money, bro.
Let's
Like,
take a chill, I beg.
He got another
his other
wife because
wife
I gave
listens.
him another wife, you
Now
moron.
she
No, he
listens.
didn't
She
get another
listens.
wife because he
Hey,
wanted
brothers,
one. He got one because I gave it to
You're
him.
doing. You're doing a
Don't come
solo
and talk
segment.
about my life like
brothers,
that's why you got another
brothers,
wife and
brothers,
you
brothers.
deluded.
He
He
did.
Hey,
couldn't
He
have
did.
let's
slept
just
with
calm
another
down a
woman
bit.
without my
Everybody
They're porn
okay.
sounding
Are
page.
like
you
them
They're
mad?
getting
porn page
angry.
weren't
You've
posting
lost
until
your
he got
damn
another one.
mind.
He got
No
another one.
husband
Jamila,
of
You're not
mine could have
listening.
slept to
Jamila,
You
another
too
woman
much
without
talking,
me
not enough
okaying
Jamila,
that. You're
walking.
deluded.
Jamila.
He got another
Everybody
one.
getting
The
angry.
quality
Guys,
still
let's
there.
start
You
again.
got another one
The
because
calico
I
chief
didn't
thing.
get another
Guys,
one.
let's start
Yeah.
again.
You
Let's
didn't have
start
a
again.
choice. But
Let's
hear what I'm
start
saying.
again.
Hear what I'm saying.
He did
Where your
have
man
it.
have to do.
If he
You have to
wanted one,
listen.
he
You're
could
still
have one. If he
talking.
didn't, he didn't
You're
have
still
to.
talking though. You're
You
not
two
You
love
listening, my
can't
smoke.
flip
brother.
and
You
tell
two
me
love
about
smoke,
my
man.
You
You
life.
two
got
love
2
smoke.
ears, 1 mouth. You have to listen more than you speak. All right.
Who
Bruh,
said that?
Spanglish.
You got 2 ears, 1 mouth.
Spanglish.
Yeah.
Spanglish. Come on, man.
Me
Jamila,
say that
just
First
part.
of
calm
all,
You
you
down.
are
lot have
me.
been talking for so
Jamila,
long.
just
I was
calm
Hear what
quiet.
I'm
down.
saying.
All
Hear
right,
what I'm
cool.
saying.
Let's
I
calm
want to
down,
highlight. I want
Jamila.
to
Yeah,
highlight a
let's
point.
relax,
Let's
man.
breathe,
One second.
man.
One
Just
second. One
calm
second.
down,
Guys, first
Jamila.
of all, stop
One second.
patronising me.
I
I'm not.
want to
I'm not
highlight
a
a point.
teenager.
I
Like,
want to
calm
highlight a
down,
point.
calm
Everyone,
down.
I'm not,
everyone, calm down.
brother.
I've
Reese,
got an
Reese, everyone,
Fucking
18-year-old son,
hell.
mate. I'm
Reese.
not a
Stop.
teenager. Don't
One second.
You're
You
patronise
guys
all
me.
in
mad?
a
You
room.
guys
It's not
mad?
Hear
patronizing.
what I'm
It
saying.
One
is.
second.
You
One
don't
second.
fucking
Everyone
tell
Everyone,
calm
a
down.
adult to
Everyone
Bro,
calm
calm
I've been
down.
everyone
talking
down.
to
calm.
you lot
Come
for
on,
a
man.
second,
Come
bro,
on.
because
Everyone
she's
calm.
not
Everyone
shutting
calm.
up.
Let's just get back to a logical conversation. One at a
So
time.
before people
Because
run
right
with the
now, when it's too
narrative, yeah,
diabolical, we can't. We
I want
can't
to
even talk.
highlight a
Go on.
point what somebody said about women with children, yeah, and I will say that there is actually pros for a woman having children because you can actually see how she would be with your children. So if you
Amen.
have a woman with children and you see that she actually checks for her children on a deeper level, you can say, right, you know
Exactly.
what? I know she's a good mom, so you would have no worries or concerns
I
in
like
regards
you. Let me
to
follow you.
actual motherhood because you're gonna say, you know what? She looks after her children always come first. You understand
Exactly.
my point? That's why I
Nah,
wanted to
that don't
highlight.
make sense, my brother, because
Why does
No,
that not
no,
make
stop,
sense?
girls are
stop. Zil,
nurturing
Zil,
anyway.
Zil, stop.
No,
Zil,
Say that
stop.
not
again.
all women are
Zil,
Not
What do you
nurturing.
women.
mean stop? I
No,
have
But
to tell the
no,
truth,
wait.
bro.
no.
What do you
I
mean?
one
Hey,
sec.
man,
Let me
Let
let me
Reese get his
elaborate.
point
Let
out,
me
bro.
elaborate.
No,
Let me
because he's
elaborate.
gonna say what
No, let
everyone
Z.
always says. Sorry, can I
Oh,
just
What?
say?
Lord
What?
have
Let me talk,
mercy.
yeah?
He's saying what
No,
everyone always says. Women are nurturing. Not all women are
No, no. Let me
nurturing.
say
Not
this
right.
though.
all
Hold on.
women
Let
are
let
like
let me
that.
speak in it. So let me say this real
I
quick. All
wasn't
I'm
finished. I
saying,
wasn't
Let Z
finished. I
speak. Let
wasn't
Z
finished my
speak,
point
bro.
though.
Let
I
Z
wasn't
speak.
finished my
Let Z
point.
yeah,
get his point out.
like what
Go
I'm
on, Z.
saying is this, yeah. If you're vetting correctly, yeah, and you're not this brother who walks out to the club and finds the first chick to wife with the biggest bunda, but you're you with vigor and actually vets women based off their character, which most high value men should be doing. The women you pick already, based off your vetting system, based off courting, is already probably gonna be good with kids.
Hear why
If
you
you're
hear
good
what
at
you
vetting,
messed
wait,
up.
real quick, let me land it. If you're good at vetting, she's probably already gonna be good with kids, based off the fact that you're dating a gal, not just off her beauty and superficial things, but based off her character and personality.
All
If
right.
she's a very good, submissive, wifely, feminine woman to you as a girlfriend, and submissive and nice, and she'll cook and clean and not rambunctious and rebellious and argumentative and disagree. If she's agreeable, nice, beautiful, she's probably 99% chance gonna be a good mother
Can't say
anyway, and she's
99%.
nurturing too. So you don't need to have kids to find out if she's gonna be
I
a
got
good
the point.
mother
I got the
anyways.
point.
You know
I
what
got
I'm
the
saying?
point. I got the point.
point. So hear what I'm saying now, yeah? First of all, you can't assess someone's motherhood without them actually being a mother. That's the first thing.
That's
They might
facts.
possess characteristics that you think would, lead on into their motherhood, right? So they can be kind, they can be affectionate, etc. You might say, you know what, she's gonna be like a mother like that. But the reality of it is, women have something called postnatal depression, right?
Oh
And
yeah.
they change after pregnancy. So even if she was a particular way beforehand, she might change and she might become a completely new person after the actual
Be like,
pregnancy.
fuck
So
them
even your
people.
assessment of the individual prior to the pregnancy, and she could be the most
No,
calmest, down to earth person.
That is
does not
very
necessarily
true.
mean that all those traits are going to lead on
Whoa, what
into
was
the
that
motherhood,
about, bro?
right?
Why?
No. I'm just saying the type after the post depression thing, yeah, they get like that, bro.
No,
They get
Yeah,
like
he's
that.
right.
Them get very hungry.
Know what I mean? They're like,
And
not
bro,
all
then
women.
if you're the
the
type of
breast
guy
milk
that's
thing,
blocking your
sucking
woman, you're
breast,
gonna block her after pregnancy,
sucking
mate.
breast
No one said
every
that.
time, bro.
Bro,
Retro,
that's an
trust me, it's gonna
exception
be
to the
nothing,
rule. Not
bro.
every woman gets depressed after
A lot of
pregnancy.
women
That's an
do.
exception, bro.
No, it's not.
Most
Calm
fish
down,
swim, they
bro.
don't
That's
fly.
what
Most
All
fish
it's
don't
about.
fly,
women
bro.
get postpartum
See,
depression. It's just
another
on different
zeal,
scales.
You get me?
another zeal. We
What do you say,
can't
Carts?
speak on the
Carts,
agenda.
speak. Let Carts speak.
We
Go on.
can't. We can't
I
speak
said
on
all
it. We
women
can't.
get postpartum
Yeah.
depression. It's just on different scales.
Exactly.
Yeah, they all get it
Every
though.
woman. What?
Every
Every
woman
All
does
woman.
one.
women do.
It's,
The
Your
all of
it's,
them.
hormones
it's
are
impossible.
re-regulating.
It's
The
impossible
all of
not
them.
to. You've had such a
Yeah.
But what?
different
She ain't gonna
hormone.
take care of the youth, bro. Come on. Most women are good mothers. They're
But
nurturing. It's in their DNA, bro. What are we
postpartum
doing here?
depression doesn't mean you're not a good mom.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It
So
means you
why are
go
we
into a
bringing it up?
phase.
Most women are nurturing. It's in
It's
their
a
DNA.
change
Let's
of
stop it,
Do
bro.
you
behavior in
understand
the
what postpartum
woman.
depression is?
No,
Yeah.
most women are nurturing
Yes,
to
them
their
get
kids.
very
Stop,
angry.
It has
stop
nothing to
acting
do
like
with
most
being
women are not, bro.
nurturing.
Most women are nurturing to their youth, bro.
No,
You're
it
Stop
has
saying
that.
nothing
you're
to do
saying
with
you're
being
It's
hold on,
nurturing.
hold
literally
on,
in
How?
hold
your
on.
DNA,
You're
bro, to
missing a
be
point.
nurturing
No,
to your kid,
what?
bro.
Oh
No,
my god.
listen,
Oh my
You're
god.
missing. You're
Not
missing a
all
point.
women
You
are like
disqualified.
that.
One second. One second.
Most,
One second. Hold on.
most, M O
Hold
S
on. Hold
T,
on. Hold on.
most.
Hold on. You're missing a point. You disregarded. You said that you wouldn't want to be. I don't know if you even know if it was you, but somebody said they would not want to have a woman with children, whatever. And it's a bad thing to have a woman with children. What I'm saying is there can be pros to a woman having children because you can see what she is like as a mother, bro. That's it. You
Before
don't
I
have to
did
go
it,
into the most and the this and the that and the
you don't
this and
have
the
to
that. The
guess.
fact of the
You
matter
don't
is,
have to guess and imagine.
you are
It's
able
there in
to
front of you.
assess them as a parent because they're already a
In
parent.
front of you. It's right in front of you.
Nah, man, I
Simple,
don't
bro.
believe that. I feel like most
You
women are
I'll
don't
be
good
believe
honest,
you.
mothers
yeah.
So
anyway,
wait.
so
I'll be
You don't
honest, yeah.
believe.
most
Are you
women are
saying
good
that you
mothers
don't?
anyway,
Are you
so.
Wait,
saying
wait,
that
wait,
you
wait,
don't
wait, wait,
believe you
wait,
can
wait. Let me
assess
get this
somebody
point.
as a
Let me get this
parent?
point.
That's a
Let me get
parent.
this point
But
now.
most women are good
I'm
mothers
saying,
anyway, so.
your
How does that
point.
make
You
You
got a
can't come
sense?
point.
from the
You
street
got a
and
point.
expect us to be a good
You got a
mother, though.
point, but you
That's
haven't
what
got
I'm
a point. Let
telling
me
you.
tell you why, yeah. Because how she is with the other person's child is different to how she's going to be with your child because you're in a relationship with her. Remember that. So she's naturally going to step her game up to be a good parent to your youth because you're there with your youth. But she might not be the most attentive parent because the other father's not around and she has to do the most. So it's like it's a burden on her
All right,
that's
but
it's just destroying
but
her. So
hear what I'm
I don't.
saying, Ray.
I'm not going to
Hear what I'm
agree
But
with
saying.
what
that because
One
I don't
second.
think I don't think
what
you
you
can
could sorry.
Wait,
you can't really judge a
Jamila,
woman
please
by
don't. Just
how she
please,
is
please.
as a
But you're
parent until
talking
you
a
have a
lot,
youth with
mate.
her.
I
Trust
don't know
me.
why
Please,
you
And the
think
you're
you
a
reason,
can
whole
talk and
wait,
other
man,
let
people
me
you're a
look at a
can't.
man.
you
One
sound
second.
wood
Let me
because you got
speak,
too much
bro.
energy.
Damn,
Why
you
do
look
you
like a
make it
mad.
Call
Let me
your
boring?
speak.
husband
Let
and
me
get some
speak,
work.
bro. Let me speak. Let me speak. I got a
Exactly.
point. I got a big point because you had your time to speak and I think you're wrong, 100%. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna say it to you, my brother or not. I think you're wrong. I'm saying to you as a man, yeah. You only know a woman, yeah, not by how she treats her kids at that time, is when you have a child with her. Because I'm saying there's man that's got 3 youths with a gal, and then you've had 1 youth. She stopped the man from seeing his 3 youths, but makes you see your 1 youth. Because how she is with you is different to how she is with everyone else. So you've got
I'm gonna
to have
rebuttal
a
that.
kid with her to see how she's gonna be to your youth. Because she could be a good mum to your youth. See what I'm saying?
All right,
She might
watch this now.
resent the other children because the father's not around, and it's a subconscious resentment.
I hear it.
I heard
But
a
watch
woman
this
say
now. Watch
once, and
this now. But watch this
this
now.
is
There's
real
still
life.
a pro.
I heard a woman
Hear
say
what I'm
once,
saying.
I didn't love my child for the first 3 years because of what the dad done to me. That was wild to me when I heard her say that.
That's
But hear what
true.
I'm saying. Hear what I'm saying now. Hear what I'm
So
saying
how
now.
can you love someone? How can you treat a kid good if you hate the man?
I hear it. But hear what I'm saying now. Yeah. Boom. You're trying to a thing. You're trying to a thing. She's got a youth. Yeah. You seen that she's a bad parent, bro.
You're not gonna
Naturally,
go
you're
in
not
there
gonna go
again.
and breed that girl, bro. Do you
No, but I'm saying,
understand?
Well, that's what I just said,
what's
though.
your consideration of bad
No. That's not
parents?
what you said. That's not what you said. You
But
said
I'm
that
saying,
you
what's the
don't.
You said
consideration
You
of
any
said
bad
it
girl. You
twice. You
parents?
said
said it.
any girl
Hear
be a
what I'm
good
saying.
mother.
One
You
second.
said
One
it in your
second, bro.
DNA.
Just wait. Just 1 second. I'm saying your ability to assess her as a parent gives you an advantage. I'm not saying that every woman with children is a good mom. I'm saying that the reality of it is, if you see a woman that has children and is not a good mother to their children, some idiot man that might get pussy whipped and caught up in the juice might say, you know what, I'm still gonna breed this girl career. No, I'm gonna say, you know what, you're gonna think, boy, if that's how she is with her children, how would she be with my
I'm
children?
off.
Therefore, you would not proceed with a relationship with that woman. That's my point.
Can I
No,
say
the only
something?
wait.
I'm
But
not saying that
my
just because
only
you've got
I
children.
agree and I disagree.
Yeah,
And
so
I
that's
say
my
I
point.
agree. I agree on the point that if I see that she stopped another man from seeing his youth, and she's like, oh yeah, he's not a good dad, blah blah blah. It tells me a lot of stories and blah blah. And then obviously I was from the beginning, if from the moment I start speaking to a girl and she's like, yeah, the child's dad's not there, yeah, it's a long day
Give
for
me
me.
a 4 and a 5.
Because you know what? Let me tell you 2 reasons, yeah. Is either 1 or 2 reasons. Either he didn't want to be there, meaning he was a side chick and he got pregnant and you had a side baby, or number 2, you're a bad person that wants
No.
someone to
You're
stop
not
things to
wife
his child because you're
material.
jealous
You're not
that he's
wife
moved on.
material.
So either one or the other, I don't need to know the truth because look, it's only one or two things. And 9 out of 10 men, this is the problem with a lot of us men. You create these scenarios in your head that she's a good woman because she got kids because you saw your grandmothers and aunties doing it. But these women ain't not our grandmothers and aunties. These are Yamed gal that don't know how to even do humans to people.
And not
That
only
got
that,
20, 30 bodies, bro. So it's not the same. You know what I'm saying? So don't
can
conflate
I
our old school mothers and aunties with these women because they're not the same.
Can I say something as well? You know, when you're saying you look at a single mum, then you can tell if she's a good mum or not.
Never said that.
Any woman with sense
Never
has
said
a
that.
man
Never
come
said
over.
that. Never said
Well,
that.
you
Who said
basically
that?
said.
Who said that?
Let her land though. Let's see where she's going with it.
This guy's got attitude. If
I
he's
don't
saying
like
got
when
one,
people
two,
make straw man
he blatantly
arguments.
just
Let her land, bro.
simply
Let's see where
said,
she's going with
you
this. Let her
can tell
land. Let her
if a
land, bro.
woman is a good mum by her children.
Said
It's
there's-
cool,
there's-
but let her land,
How
brother,
she is with her
Come
children.
on,
Let me
bro.
tell you what I said.
You don't need to submit to their emotions. Just
Let me
her
tell you
talk,
what I
bro.
said.
That's it. He's very feminine.
That's
Anyway,
bro.
as I was saying,
Your
yeah,
man's feminine, bro.
he was saying that you can tell if a woman is a good mum by her the way she's raising children, if she's already got children. But any woman with sense ain't gonna bring a guy over to her house and then not wake up and make breakfast if she's trying to impress that
Some of
man.
you girl can't cook, bruv.
Listen, let's talk about who can and can't cook. You're missing
None
the
of these
point.
gal ain't
The
making
point
up and
is,
making breakfast. Bro.
normal women ain't
don't
gonna
always
bring
have
a
to cook
guy over to
breakfast,
their
you know.
house and show their bad
Some of
hand,
them
are
gal
they?
ain't not
They're
even
gonna
over
come
hot
over
water.
and sell themselves to that guy, even if they can't cook. They're going on TikTok looking for
No,
recipes and
no,
getting
not
the
all, miss.
ingredients to show the niggas how they can cook, even
I'm
if
getting
Jamila,
they
ready for
can't
gym,
cook.
man.
But sis,
Jamila, you'll be
You're
shocked.
chatting out your
but
bad.
sis,
Jamila, you'll be
but
shocked.
hold on. But
Are you
sis,
about to get
You lot are
can I
wild.
just say something to Jamila? Sis,
Uh,
what you the example you've just given, the kind of okay. So are you saying a woman's bring a man over whilst a child's there as well? Is that what you're saying?
No, he said
Oh,
that you
it's
can
happened,
tell
bro.
if a
It's
woman
happened.
has
Of course it
children
happens, but I think
already
that's weird.
is a good thing because you can tell what type of mother she is. I'm saying that's
how?
not necessarily a good pinpoint
He's saying
because any
she's
woman
gonna
with
protect.
sense is
She's
not
But
going to
protecting.
everyone, but
behave
everyone
like
puts
a
on. But
bad
hold on, though.
mum in front of a guy.
But isn't that human
One
nature?
second,
That's
let
not
me
just
just
women
rebuttal
though.
that, yeah? This is
But
what
she is
annoys me.
right. That would not be an accurate measurement.
This is what
Thank
annoys me is
you.
that
But that's human
people like
nature.
to run with
The
narratives.
only
I
thing
know.
a woman
Oh
having
my
kids can
god, bro,
already
let
show
me
No,
a
this guy
man
likes
talk,
is
arguing.
please.
how she'll be if that
For
man leaves
fuck's
her with
sake,
Bro, you
kids.
don't
shut
need to
up,
That's
man.
argue
what
with
it
her,
will show
man.
you
Wait,
as a
why
man.
one at a
How
Sounds
she
like
time?
will
you
be
eat
as a
One
cigarettes,
at
mother,
a
bro.
as a
time.
single
Oh
mother.
God.
You can't judge me as a
Bro,
single
voice is
mother
running
Yeah,
and
through
talk,
me,
think
man.
I'll
I'll
be
bro.
a
come back
good
later,
mum on
man.
my
Take
kids.
care, man.
You'll judge me to say, do you know what? If I die tomorrow or
Her voice
divorce
is
this
coming like a
woman, she
laxative
will
right now.
raise
It's
my
just
kids
running
like
straight
this.
through me, bro.
You
You
can't
done,
judge
yeah?
a single mum. No, I'm not. Furthermore, I'm not.
Keep going, go on, keep going, go on.
I will keep
No,
going.
it's
Thank you
just
very much.
the energy you put to it. My guy was
Why is
thinking, yo,
everybody sounding so hungry?
Where did Daily Clips go? He was actually quite good. He was pretty
yeah, but I
She
got
run him. He
vexed
said
in
he
it.
can't take it no more.
He
She
left
deserted it.
time ago. What are you on
Nah, he
about?
literally just
Can't
left.
take what? If you can't take a
No,
woman
but Jamila, you
talking,
do
it's
need to calm
very
down a bit, babe.
questionable,
Yeah,
isn't
but
it?
babe, it's just a discussion. You do need to calm down a bit.
Thank you.
I was trying to
As I
make
was,
a point about
as I was
his
No,
saying,
point, and
no,
for
it's
some
like, yeah,
reason I'm
I
not
get.
allowed to make a point, but
Now let
everyone else
Jimmy.
can make a
One
point.
second.
No, but you are
as I
allowed
was
to make a
saying,
point.
Let
But the
Jamila
thing is,
speak
because
because
we're all
you see what
talking.
people do on
look,
TikTok.
one thing
They
we
say
Speaking,
one thing
what
we're
Hopes
not
is
they
gonna
say.
do.
speaking.
One thing we're not gonna do is if someone has a different opinion to us. Look, I like discussions where someone has an opposite opinion. That just makes the conversation a little bit more interesting. I don't want everyone saying yes,
I
yes, yes
hear it,
because
bro, but at
it
the
doesn't
same
make a
time,
sense.
counter arguments
So
need to be concise.
I think what Jamila's
No, they
saying,
don't.
Jamila, what Jamila's saying, I agree, bro. I'm against
Thank
you,
you.
brother.
Nah, you're just he's
I'm
looking
against
above.
you.
You're
I'm
right.
with
He's looking
Jamila.
above. He's looking above.
She's right.
But hear what I'm saying. Hear what I'm saying, yeah? Hear what I'm saying.
She's right.
At no point did I say that's the only criteria you should use to judge a woman, bro. Why do people always run with this generalization? Like, I'm just gonna say, oh, this woman's a good mom because she looked after you on a one occasion. I've gone round there, beat out. She woke up in the morning and made me breakfast. Get a
Wait,
fucking
hold on.
grip,
And
bro.
can I just
Nobody
quickly say
said that.
something?
My point is, the fact of the matter is, you get an indication into someone's character based on how they are with their children. Yes or no? Do people not say they want to see how people treat their parents? Why? Not because that's going to give you a whole picture of them as a person, but it gives you an indication as to how these people are with people that how this person is with people that they're supposed to love. I'm not saying that's the only bullet point I'm going gonna use, bro. I'm just saying it gives me an indication. Yeah,
I just
man ain't
quickly
no
say
girl clown to
something?
look at girl and just see one girl just treating her you good. I'm taking him to the park and thinking I'm gonna breed this girl. Get fucking
But
real.
wait, and hold on. And I feel like this point only came about because Rare Talk said find someone without kids. So then he basically explained it's good to have kids because of what he said. That's why this came about. And I was asking Rare Talk, what do you mean she shouldn't have kids? And he wasn't answering. So that's why Span went on and explained that bit. Just
Let me break something down to you. Let me break something down to you. Like, the villain is always the victor in the end. You see, I don't think you lot have seen this a lot recently, but I have. You lot watch movies and you think that there's a hero in the movie. There's no hero because we love the movie because the villain was in it. Did you understand that? I hope that don't go over your head.
It's
I
true.
really don't hope that message
So
that
you're
I
the
just said
villain.
went over your head. We watched the movie and it's entertaining because there was a villain. If it was all a hero story, it would be boring.
You're
Man,
the
them,
villain because you
don't let
started
that go
that.
over your head.
You started all of that.
Be a villain in her story.
No, do not.
Be a villain in her whole.
Be a villain
Be a
in
villain in
her
the
story.
pumps.
And can I just say something here? You see this whole
I want
block
to have
wall?
I want to have
Now you
5
need to be
pages
a
What I
villain in
wanted
the
in
to
your
talk
pumps.
diary
about the
about
blocking
me.
thing.
5
No,
Hey,
pages.
listen, let me tell
you're
the brothers
blocking
them something. Let me
thing.
tell the brothers
And
them something.
26
When you deal with a
paragraphs.
gal, you see when you deal with a gal, yeah, I need you to deal with the pumps like the pumps told you about your mother.
What the
Dark.
That one's a why. What was that?
That
That was a
wasn't a
why.
why. That was
too
a bit
much.
That was
sus.
a
I
why.
can't lie.
No, you
That
weren't
was
mad.
just
Too
sus.
much.
You're getting
Because what
dropped
do
Bro,
you
for
I
that.
mean?
ain't trying
Why
to
do you need
drink
to
the
bring
breast
your
milk
mum
off
into
her.
That was a
it?
why.
I ain't trying
That
to
was a
get her
why.
to
You
change
get
my
dropped for that.
nappy.
That one was
Allow
mad.
it.
Dealing with the pump, you dealing with
Allow
it.
it.
What?
Allow
No, he
it.
went
No, why
mad.
did you
He
allow him
went
to
too mad.
explain?
Is he alright?
No, let him explain.
Nah,
Why did
that
you
bar
come up with
alone,
it?
that bar
What does
alone
that
is
mean?
too
Why did you have to bring your mum into it?
That was mad. Why are you
like,
thinking about a girl's pump and your mum at the same time? That's mad.
He's that type of guy that likes a girl calling him daddy and stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Every
right.
guy
That
likes that.
one,
What are you
brother.
talking about? Every guy likes
Bro, I
that.
had to let you come off for that
No,
one because
you need to get dropped too about every girl
Every
likes
guy
that.
likes that.
No,
What, a girl
Justin,
calling
why am I gonna be
you
in?
went mad. You
Yo,
If
bring
I'm
went
having,
Spanglish
if
mad.
I'm
back.
girl
having
calling you
intercourse with
Bring
papi and
someone,
that.
Spanglish back.
hold on,
Bring
Now
wait,
Spanglish
explain
Every
back.
guy
yourself,
real,
likes
bro.
to go
real,
Explain
calling
yourself
real,
because you're
papi. What
gonna
are you
real,
go too
talking
real,
far
about?
for that.
real,
Explain
real.
yourself.
Wait, hold on, hold
Explain
on,
yourself.
hold on,
You know
wait,
what I'm
wait,
You
saying?
went
real.
too
You know
mad.
You
what
You
I'm
just
went too
said
saying?
mad.
that
Yeah.
girls like that.
You
Girls
went
don't
too
like
mad,
Spanglish,
that.
bro. What are
redeem
you
Hold on,
doing,
hold on,
yourself.
hold
bro?
on, hold on. Hear what I'm saying, yeah? I know people like to run with the narratives, yeah? Hear what I'm saying?
You went
What
mad. You went
what I'm
mad.
saying is, what I'm saying
No, you
is,
went too mad. I don't
what
want to
you
hear that
gonna?
topic
Hold
again.
on, hold on. Let me
I
show
don't
you
want to hear that
something.
topic again. You went mad. You just gotta say, yeah, I
What am
went
I gonna?
mad.
What are you gonna
No,
do? If
let him
somebody
just
tells
explain. I
you.
beg. I
What
beg.
you?
Red talk,
Hold
let
on,
him
hold
just
on, hold on,
explain.
hold on. What are you gonna do? If somebody tells you about your mother. You're gonna beat it up. Yeah. That's how you gotta move with it.
No,
That's
no,
for
no. You
sure. I
went
say
mad.
And
You
you
you're
are
went
the
still
mad.
man.
elaborating on. No. Stop.
Nah, you're taking a piss, you.
That's a
Nah.
different type of beat up, brother. That's a different type of beat up.
Yes, that's what I do.
No.
Nah,
I
Spanglish.
get
Nah, you did the
dark.
most. You did the most.
You're not dark.
You
You
went.
get
He's
Her
going
dark.
mad.
pumps must be.
I brought him
Her
up to
pumps
They
must
get
be
dark
explain
like
sore
something again.
midnight.
afterwards,
You went
way.
mad.
But
You went
said,
mad.
Must
They
be
You
get
went
sore.
dark
mad.
like midnight in the
My
pump.
whole thing to this, yeah, is, and I'll say this again, yeah. I've treated, I've done a social experiment once, yeah, on myself. So I treated a woman like a queen, and I knew it was where it was going to end for me. I'm never going to leave you. I'm going to be there for you. I've done a social experiment on myself. I've been Rare Talks for a couple of years, and if you don't know who I am, I hope you do now. I use people as social experiments for content. So I've treated her like a queen, done all of this, and I knew eventually what's going to happen because I know women. So I'm not naive to the fact of me treating her good is going to make her eventually think he's a punk. Because if you're treating someone good and they're not giving you back anything in return, you're really a punk. That's what you are, whether you want to admit it or not. Yeah. So I done this, and then while this is all happening, I'm just watching everything that's going on, and I'm like, "Raw, this is how women really, really are." So it gave me more drive to show myself that being the villain is actually the only way to live. It's the only
Why?
way
How
to
does
be as
she
a
treat
man.
you?
Say
And
that again.
if you go against the handbook, then you will be burnt because the handbook is there for a reason. All these good men have their wives, yeah, being the best man to their wife, going through a little stress, a little trauma in their life, and their wife is giving them bun. She's giving out the number to strange men in the gym. You know what I'm saying? It's
They're getting
madness
the
going
bun
on
and the
out there, bro.
cheese.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's mad stuff going on, and you don't know because you're a good guy. You're not even. I don't even suspect my wife. She would never cheat on me. You're You're
I don't
foolish.
check her phone, you know.
You're foolish because
That's why
women.
when people ask me if I've ever had bun, I said not that I know of. I can't say no. I say not that I know of.
Every woman has the potential to cheat. Let's just put this out there.
I say most women cheat, but they
Listen,
just cheat better. Women cheat better than men.
literally, that's all
No,
it
but there's
is.
no such
When
thing as.
women
Let
cheat,
me,
they
let me
move
put this
like
out.
the
Let me put this out
CIA
there.
and
No,
the
Yeah.
there is
FBI.
cheating better because you don't find out.
One sec.
Yeah,
Let me
women
just
cheat like the
say something.
CIA, FBI.
Well, that's why you cut them off when they're cold in it. When someone's playing your water, when hot water turns cold, you know someone's playing with it, bro.
Just
And
cut
let
her
me just
off,
say
bro.
something. Yeah.
Don't
Giving away
even
your
just block her.
title.
Don't even need explanation, bro.
Everyone read my picture, please. Someone read my picture.
You get me?
Read my picture.
Giving your girl head away,
No, give me your
thinking
pussy
if
away.
it gets back is wild.
Wait, what do you read it as? Your girl's head?
No, your girl's cooch. Your
Man,
girl's
better
cooch.
head, you
So
know.
Yeah, I don't understand girls that do that.
No, me neither.
Let me just say something to you, yeah? Because there's some girls that think, yeah, I'm gonna get him back. I'm gonna give him bun. You're not
I
giving
don't
me
even
bun.
care.
I say this to every woman. Your dad has to deal with the consequences of taking his daughter out and three man seeing her and saying, walk one, walk one, walk one.
What's
And he's
going
always
on?
thinking, why is everyone saying walk one to my daughter? Don't make sense. But I'm not naive, so
As
I'll
a
be like,
man as well, you know what's going on, innit?
my daughter knows a lot of man.
Oh, this
What's
one here
going
is dark
on?
as well. This one on my
What's going
right,
on?
dark.
Yeah, red
So
talk to you, yeah.
the point being, ladies,
Man
yeah,
broke the
is
cloud.
never think that you are getting a man back by giving away your soul to another man. You're not doing anything to the man. I'm not feeling any way. I'm telling you, you are not hurting me
But
in a
any girl that
single
believes
Would you
that
not?
way.
Watch this.
but
Yeah,
hold on, any girl that believes that that's a get back, you're very stupid and you need help.
But I feel like
No,
I
but
feel
every
like
woman feel
collectively
like that
speaking, I
at
feel
that
like a
point.
lot of females have been manipulated into thinking that this sexual liberation. Let's get back to that. I'm done trolling. Yeah, I'm gonna get back to the. Yeah, a lot of women have been manipulated in recent times. I'll say maybe within the last 10, 15, 20 years. Yeah, to thinking that this sexual liberation thing is freedom. And
No,
they've
but
been
there's also
programmed.
common sense. There's
They've
also
been
common sense.
Exactly that.
one second. They've been programmed to hypersexualize themselves and feel like them actually sleeping with bare man means that they're high value. That bare man wanna cheat them. They feel like that makes them a high value woman. Not realize
No,
your access to
Women
your
with low
value.
self-esteem, low self-respect.
no. I don't think any woman thinks that makes you a high
A lot
value
of
woman
women
by
do.
sleeping with bare men. Like
A lot of women don't. A lot of women now they don't know
they
how
do
to
it, but they don't think
distinguish.
that they're a high value woman.
They don't know how to distinguish
nah,
value from
he's
attention.
saying the attention she gets from objectifying
Women
herself
now,
on the internet.
right,
You
for
say
example,
it.
let me show them something.
Real
Let me
quick,
show
for
them something.
example, you got the
Hold on, let me
Instagram
show them
baddies.
something. Let me
They
show them
think
something.
they're the it girl. Do you get it? Because they're
Women now
showing
will
off their
say things
bunda.
like I've got bare man in my DMs. I've got you think you're the only man that I can get. I've got bare man in my DMs. Yeah, but
Basically that.
how
But
many of
there's a
them guys
difference
will
between
want it?
attention and the guy
Right.
actually wanting you and
So
taking you seriously.
as a woman, how do you
As a
distinguish
man, you
value
should
from
know if a
attention?
woman's telling you that you shouldn't be dealing with her anyway because you know what she's
Exactly.
about.
How do you distinguish value from attention?
Jeez. Objectification?
Let's hear. Seeing
I'll
as
be
though the
that
women
guy.
have got so much to speak about, let's see now. I'm going to show that you actually don't know. Not you, but women in general don't actually know. Because I see the girl them sat
Hey,
on the TikTok live.
a guy comes into my
Objectification,
DM.
brother.
How should a woman, as a woman, if you're advising a younger woman coming up now in this social media era, right? How would you advise her to distinguish value from attention? Go.
In terms of what you're receiving yourself,
What you want? When to
value
find
and
real love,
attention
or
that
to
you're
find
receiving
someone who's
yourself.
really in love with you. To find the real one.
How should somebody distinguish value from attention? They're getting attention. How do they know whether that attention is value or not?
Well, whatever you're
Obviously, it's like
posting.
pretty obvious, isn't it? If
Sometimes
it's
you
like
don't know about
sexual
the post.
attention, a man that's just interested in what you've got to offer sexually, in how your body looks, in how your face looks, in what you're wearing today, and That's it's just attention.
Love.
It's just validation. It's just pathetic.
Question.
I am answering the question. You just asked me what the difference is. I'm telling you what the difference is.
Nah, man, them
if a
can
woman's gonna
man,
accept
them can get to know you and still just want to G, bro. What are you talking about?
Facts.
100%.
I could try to get to know a girl, and
Facts.
I'm just trying to get to know her just to G her, bro. We're not done. We know, real quick. We're not done.
You know what, yeah.
Let me say this though, real quick. Let me say this.
You're
You're
not
not
proving my
dumb.
point that they don't actually know.
Yeah, real
That's
quick.
my
Let me
point.
say this. Let me say this. Man, them are smart. We know we can't just go up to a girl and be like, "Oh, you got a big."
But that's not
Compliment
what
real quick. Let me just land my plane. We can't go up to a girl and be just hyper fixated on her assets and her sexual features. She'll know that we're just looking to G. Yeah.
know
So
that,
the
but
man
that's
them
not
have
what he
something
has.
called game. real quick, the man them have something called game where they know I don't do this, innit? I don't do the casual smacks and that, yeah? I swear down, I don't. What I'm saying is the man them know with the door to a window is by making her feel a type of way. So first you make her feel a type of way and then she free up the pom pom. That's what man them who really know game know. We know we can't come up to you and be like, oh, I like you got a big bunda. We know you're gonna try. Yeah, he said to Jeep, bro. The man them aren't dumb, bro. Come on.
But that's not what he asked, though. That wasn't the question.
That's what you asked, and you said is objectifying. You
He asked
focus
what
on
the
your
difference
features.
is. He asked what the
A
difference
man could be
is.
complimenting your personality and still just want to G you, miss.
No, but he asked what the difference.
I think you look at the man and his relationship with God.
The reality of it is they don't know, and this is why. This is why
Why you gonna do that to me though, Jamila?
women think that
I
they're
look for men of God religion. That's what I look for in a man independently as Jamila. Other girls might look for a man with money, car, house. Everyone looks different. How I will value a man is your relationship with God. That's how I independently value.
Listen, back in the day, when I used to go to church,
so Jamila, on that point, are you saying that there's not guys that portray there's even guys, let me show you something, yeah? There's even guys now that are not Muslim that are joining Muslim dating sites, pretending
I've
themselves
never been on a dating site in my life, and that's on
I'm
God.
not saying about you. I'm saying in general. Forget about you. I'm talking about there are guys now that are going on Muslim dating sites, pretending to be religious guys, and then getting the pumps and left in the gal them. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but my whole point is, if you're a religious girl looking for a religious guy, Christian, Muslim, it makes no difference. Christian girls, they're the same as well. If you're religious and you're practicing, you and that guy are gonna talk and then have intimacy when you're married.
You think they're not cheating in them youth churches and that?
don't mean
you know the real deal.
Don't mean he don't do things. It just means he goes to church or goes to mosque. That's all it means.
Yeah, but that to me is a baseline. You have to have some form of religion in you. For me, that's me personally.
The truth is, the man them try to tell you more time. You girls can't tell when a brother just wants to G, because if you can tell, then you'll ruin his plan to G anyway.
You can tell.
Unless you're on G.
You can tell, and that wasn't the original question.
Who's
anyway.
this haha?
Yeah,
Who's this haha in the box? Who's this?
Haha, we catchy. What?
What?
What's his name?
They got kids.
Is Gal's badding them up? Is that his gal badding them up?
No, I think it's child in the background.
That's a baby.
Yeah, he's getting mad. Come off my live.
That's called haha we catch you. That's jokes.
But yeah, bro.
Alright, so what did I miss?
You missed the fact that women nowadays don't know how to distinguish value from attention.
Yeah, but
when you say value, what do you mean? You're gonna teach me to drive. You're gonna get me my license. You're gonna buy me a house. That's value. You're gonna pay for my master's.
Wait, hold on. Can I just say something? Wait.
So then, what is value? Because if you're talking about personality,
You're saying a man that values you, not just here
a
to
man
give
that values you will get you your license. He will buy you a house.
Hello. Is anyone there? Okay. So basically, the question that you just asked, you're talking about like DMs, people coming into your DMs and giving you attention, right?
No, I'm not. I'm obviously women can
just talk about in general.
Hold on.
It could be physical. It could be online.
Just repeat. Be clear on the question that you're asking.
Yeah, because I said
very clear.
I said
Calm
about
down.
DMs.
First of all, you need to take a deep breath and calm down because you're getting a bit passionate.
I'm calm.
Not you, Parts. Second of all, I was very clear. I was very clear with the question.
It was you doing it
I said,
loud.
how do you distinguish value from attention? And I'll elaborate. My point is that nowadays you go on TikTok, for example, you'll go on the feed, you scroll through, you see like a pretty girl, she's a face girl, she got a little nice, she's doing her makeup, whatever, and then she doesn't have anybody on stage, and they'll be saying things like, oh my god, you're so beautiful, and she'll be like, thank you, how old are you? Oh yeah, I'm 26. And then she goes on and on and on. You can see that her ego is being increased because she thinks that these comments, this attention that she's getting, means that it increases her value. So now she thinks that she's so.
No, but you're just assuming
that's increasing the ego, not value.
Before you rebuttal, you don't have to agree. Let him land. You don't have to agree. It's okay not to agree with me. I just want to make that very, very clear. Okay? Thank you. So you go through and you realize all girls are saying things like, do you know how many men I've got in my DMs? Do you think I need you? So that what that shows
Right.
is that they believe that there is a correlation between, for example, the DMs they get, or the followers they have, or the likes they get, or the comments they get, with the men actually valuing them, and they don't understand that half of these men just want to smash and grab, right? And they're going about their ways. Yeah, and if you women are gonna sit here and say that you know how to distinguish, that means that you've only ever once given somebody the pumps that didn't have good intentions, because them say first time mistake, second time purpose. So I'm assuming that all the women on this stage that are saying that they've never been tricked out of their position from a guy that's portraying himself to value them, it's only happened to them once, right?
Yeah, but you can't. Okay, so if someone's put on an act, how am I meant to know?
I was gonna say the whole point of social media
I don't
is
get that.
to distract. The whole
I'm
point of social
sorry.
media is
No
to
one needs
distract,
to
so
be looking
people
for man
go
on
on
social
there
media anyway.
to just
You know
to
what I
reach
mean?
out and communicate. If a guy is good at communication and reaching out to a woman, then yes, that will happen. It doesn't matter if it's online or physical. That's fact, right? So we can't really say, oh, can they what's the word? What's the word you use, Spyglass? What can they differentiate? You can't differentiate because man's got games these days, and people know what it is. So they're gonna go in with full intent, full motion, or they're gonna play the game the whole 10 yards. Like, what does it take? Is she a
No,
woman
you
who loves
can. I
dick?
exclusive. You can differentiate. You
You can
can, my
kind of
brother.
see
And let
like
me
what
tell
they
you how.
DM
Let
you
me
as
tell you how.
well.
Yeah. If you let him know from the get go, from the jump, it's a hard no that you're down for anything symmetrical. Like any sort of movement towards that direction, it's a straight cut off. Yeah. Instantly. Yeah. Like he will get the gist or no. Even if I'm trying to game her, bro.
No, another Zil. Can I ask you a question? Have you ever spent more than a
Real
year
quick, real quick.
chasing a girl?
Let me land the analogy real quick, my
All right,
brother.
go on, go
You'll
on,
know
go on.
quickly, and I think the man have been through this where there's no point. The effort ain't worth it. This chick is nowhere near budging when it comes to no sexual stuff at all. Man can tell she's standing on boundaries. The effort, even if I thought I could game her, the effort ain't even worth it. It'll take a
Nah,
year
brother.
till man can get
But the
get
girl
the
was
fruits.
never worth it then.
That is how you
Made
prevent
it.
it, bro.
Chocolate
But
woman
real
just
quick,
made a really valid
most
point.
ladies on their sexual liberation thing, so they ain't trying to hear that. They're trying to clout the brother. They're trying to free up the cooch. They're not
Another
trying to
Zil?
hear that, bro. Yo.
No, another Zil. I hear what you're saying, yeah, but I know brothers who've literally dedicated 3 years to chasing one girl.
Yep.
You get
Yep.
me?
What, to
Like
get
some
cooch?
brothers,
And then walked away when
brother,
they
That
got
guy's
trust me.
in.
mentally ill, bro.
Trust
He's
me.
mentally
No,
ill.
it's not just one. It's more than one. And
More,
How
I'm
can you
yeah.
chase a girl 3 years to just Jeep, bro?
because
You'll
Something's
have
she's
her
the
wrong.
on
only
the
one they
side
hit.
of your
She's the
phone for them
one.
But here
years
what I'm
while you're
saying, here what
dealing
I'm
with
saying
other
another.
girl.
You're in a
Here
fake
what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
relationship for 3 years to get
I
cooch.
hold on,
No,
hold on,
you'll
man.
have
Allow it,
other
man.
girl, other
I don't
Nah,
relationship.
believe that. I don't believe that. I don't
Hear what
believe
I'm
that.
I know
saying. Hear what I'm
brothers like
saying.
that, you
We
know.
don't have to shout. We don't have to shout. Everybody can hear everybody. Yeah.
I
What
know
I'm saying
brothers like
another
that,
is
you know.
How do you know someone's not deaf? That's why they're shouting.
I don't. Maybe you're deaf then. Maybe you're
Yeah,
deaf.
I
Guys,
am. Thank you.
Makes
guys,
sense.
don't
Makes
smoke.
sense.
Don't
But here,
smoke.
that's
I'm
Don't
why you
smoke.
glad
can't.
it makes
That's
sense.
why you can't hear when
Right,
nobody
red
has
talk,
sick
what
your nana,
perfume is
your
that?
nana
No, I
ears.
just don't hear
Yeah.
men.
Yeah. But hear what I'm saying another.
Aye, that's
Yeah.
called Nawadin.
In that,
This
in
perfume's
that,
called
in
Nawadin.
that,
Go
in that,
go
in that
online and check this
situation there, a
perfume
man
out.
might
It's
have.
called
Yeah.
Remember,
Nawadin.
see, a man can have his own main thing, my brother. You see me?
Screenshot
A
that.
man
Wait,
might
hold
have his
on.
main thing.
But
He might have
this
his
is what
main
I'm wearing
thing.
today. Yeah.
What up, Savage?
What is it? Your own brand?
No. This is
No.
Givenchy. Gentleman.
Oh, okay.
Jeez.
Gentleman.
Designer.
Be
You
a
saying you going to
gentleman
the
tonight.
masajid? But
Designer and that.
hear what I'm saying another, yeah. A man might have his main squeeze, yeah, his bona
Yeah.
fide thing, yeah. But he might have that one thing that works in a cafe that he's
You
always
get me.
wanted to do that. So he's been making. She don't know he's got a woman. He's
It's
been there,
patient, man.
searching it
The
up.
game
He's
is
been there,
patience.
whatever. 3 years down the line, she might have been in a relationship for 2.5 years. Boom, she's come out of the relationship. Bam, he's touched it,
He's
bro. You
in.
get me?
He's in.
And he's out of there.
Touchdown.
Do you get it?
He's in.
It's not like a man's dedicating his whole life to 3 years
No.
just to get the one
But
pump.
he's
He could
got
have his
time.
own
He's got
things,
that
his
time.
own other options, bro. You get it?
He's got that time to wait. Like, listen, this one, I'm gonna definitely taste this one, but I'm gonna take the time. What, she wants to take me through a 2 year drill? Alright, cool. Let's go on the 2 year drill. And then when man hits it, alright, bro, hit it with no remorse. Hit it like, I'm never gonna see it again. You know what I mean?
Come on, you man ain't being realistic. I'm talking about a girl who won't even cheat you if you're not her man, bro. Those type
That's
of
not
chicks,
what,
you get me?
What's wrong with that though?
There's
brother.
nothing wrong with that. That's what I'm trying to promote, bro. I'm
Listen,
saying that
another
if
Zil.
you
I know girls who got left on their on their wedding day because man just got it. You know what I mean? Like, bro's engaged
That's a
it.
lie.
He's supposed to turn up the next day. It's out, bro.
Nah, I don't believe that, bro. I don't believe that.
Nah,
So
that
what?
one's
Man
dark.
grafted his whole man grafted a fake marriage, yeah, to get the cooch and the man.
Hang on.
Something's wrong with his mind, bro. He must be broke. Who's got the time to do that
What
for
if it was
one
that
girl,
dead
bro?
though? What if it was that dead that he thought, nah, like he's gone in there, he's almost dropped in wizard sleeve thing.
You know what I mean?
Oh my
Like, bro.
When you lot say that it's dead, yeah, what's dead?
Loose.
Nah, like she ain't giving you none.
Let me tell you
like
what
it's a
dead
dead
pump is.
shout.
Yeah,
Dead
wait.
pump
No time
is
waste.
something
what's-
that when you go in there, you have to use a harness and you have to tie it to the bed head because you're gonna drop in the big stinking hole.
No, I'm
Man
actually
said
being
he's
serious.
rock.
Can you
They've
just-
got no
Man said he's
walls.
rock
There's no
climbing.
grip. There's
He's
no
he's
walls on the side of
skydiving.
her.
Yeah, but then this is what I'm saying. The JJ is like a elastic, so I don't understand how.
You have to exercise it to get it back, otherwise it will
Yeah,
stay.
some girl don't know how to quint chocolate.
Yeah,
You
you
get
have
me?
to exercise it. It's a muscle. You know,
I'm
muscle
trying
memory.
to open
you
an
man know some
institution.
secrets we
I'm trying to
don't.
open an institution where
You
I'm
might know
gonna
some
employ
secrets we
some girl
don't.
that can teach
That's
the
what
girl
you
how
lot
to
mean
quint.
by when you say dead.
Yeah, just loose.
Yeah.
But then when you say loose, yeah, but when
loose, bro.
but okay, but when it's like really, really wet, yeah, isn't it gonna become loose anyway? It's
But
a
it's
muscle gonna
loose
relax.
tight. There's a difference. It's
Yeah,
still,
there's a
if
loose,
you're
yes.
tight,
There's
it
a
would be
looseness.
wet and still tight.
She's saying when the cooch is loose from default, bro. It's loose defaultly, bro. That's what they're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, that's the right word.
Some of them girls, their
Listen,
pumps got their own
listen.
postcode. Let me tell you that.
Oh my
Listen.
I don't understand.
There's no way you can be wet. Wait. Is it possible to be wet and still tight? 'Cause
Yes, of
I don't know.
course
I
it
find the
is.
whole idea of
saying.
being it loose.
What do you mean tight? You don't mean tight like it's dry tight, but when you just getting to
It
know
gets
a
loose,
man
innit?
and you're first in a man and he's getting you wet, of course it's still going to be
I
tight.
don't understand.
You know what I mean? It's just when you have babies, women get lazy.
Amy is
That if you do them
confused, bro.
pelvic
Hold on, can I just
exercise,
say something,
wet or
Jamila?
not, it'll be a
Jamila,
grip.
wait, Jamila. This isn't even a question that a woman can even answer anyway. So not too rude or anything.
But I've heard men say it.
Yeah, but this was like
I've
more
heard men
directed.
literally
This
say
was
it.
more directed
I
to
can't
the
answer.
men.
I've never G'd a chick with a crazy loose pom pom.
This is what I'm saying.
I heard one guy tell me that the girl had no walls. That's
How
how
have you
comes I knew what
G'd
it
how
was.
have you G'd a girl if you're a girl, bro?
I said I had a guy tell me once, and it's the truth. He was talking. I said, "What do you mean
I
by
won't
that?"
put
He's
it
like, "He's
past
got
her,
no
to be honest.
walls," and he explained to me what he meant. I'm just repeating what a guy told me.
Yeah, that man.
Jamila
So
sounds like
basically, if
she's
you're swimming in it, it's loose, bro. That's all I
Jamila
can say.
sounds
If
like
you're
she's
swimming
starting
in
with
it.
a strap on. Still.
Jamila sounds like
Right,
what?
wait, hold on. Let's take it to biology now, yeah. Because when a woman gets aroused, like proper, when a woman really, really likes you, it's gonna be wet. Do you know what I mean? Her muscles are gonna be relaxed.
Yeah.
So it's gonna, and then after time, like when you're having extra with her, it's gonna kind of like adapt to your. Do you know what I mean? So
No,
I'm trying to think
they're saying her pom is loose from default before any foreplay
But how
happens.
is that?
She's
No,
on the
but
route.
if a,
It's
but
loose
if
from
a, no,
default.
but no, that's a lie. Because if a woman's dry, yeah, how is that going to be loose?
Because
it's damaged. They're saying the dam has been damaged,
Listen, I'm
bro.
telling you, there's no. Go and speak to a gynecologist, and they're going to say that you're capping. That is not true. I'm telling you, it's not possible.
Okay, if it's not true, why is there
It's not true
tightening?
because they're lying, and they're probably just angry at that
why
girl.
is
and
there
they just wanna make her
surgeries
look
to
like
tighten
she's a-
up the cooch then? Why is there surgery?
There is.
And when you get preggo, and push out a baby, your pum get looser too, and that's a fact, man.
And they tell you at the hospital, do the
They will
pelvic
tell you this as
exercise
well
after you
too.
have a
Brother.
baby.
Brother,
This whole loosening,
another Zil, another Zil.
this whole loosening of
Another
the
we're doing too mad.
Another
It's
Zil.
long. Just change the topic. Yeah, if you lot can't have a normal conversation, it's long. I'm not talking about this. This is beneath me. I'm too mentally elevated to be talking about these low vibrational talks. Yeah. Let me just say something to everybody, yeah? Whether she loose or not, whatever is what it is, man. That's the idiot thing. Let's just talk about something properly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want my life, you lot are rubbing out my thing, talking about pum pum and all that. But I don't care that, bro. Man that don't get pum pum probably talk about it all day. Just like men that always say why, I think they're why. Because why are you always thinking gay in your head? Why is everything gay? You know what I'm saying? Why are you always having gay thoughts?
That's true.
Why? So when a man that talks about pom pom too much or gal too much, now not gal you can talk about because we need to be on point, but I'm saying talk about pom pom too much. Either he's a yardie Yeah, and that's just all he knows in his vocabulary. Like Sprigger Benz, all he knows is Pum Pum in his Edgar. He's a yardie and he's in Jamaica now. And the tropical
Yeah, I
equator
understand.
heat is hitting him and making him feel like he want breed up 4 things, but he's not really breeding up the things because he's out there just moving loose with it. You know what I'm saying? But
You
me,
see me?
yeah, cool. But I'm saying,
I
done that
think.
conversation. Let's get back to business. Polygamy, that's what we was talking about.
Can you guys hear me?
I was just gonna ask, ladies, when you lot were saying block, yeah, you're not gonna reach out. Are you? Because I know a lot of women do this thing where
Oh yeah, back to
if the
that.
relationship breaks up crazy, they're always gonna ask for like a why. You can't just go MIA.
Listen, can I say something? If like the guy that I'm speaking to now, yeah, blocks me out of nowhere, like Rare Talk says that everyone should do to their thing, yeah, I'm gonna be calling on private. I'm
find
going
out,
to
yeah,
be,
when it's
I'm
gonna
going
peak.
to be ringing. I'm going to be, if you don't want to pick up the private, because you know now with iPhones you can set your phone to that you don't have to pick up the private. If that happens, yeah, I'm then using my friend's phone to call you. I'm going to find out why you blocked me. I'm finding so many avenues to find out, like, hold on, this is not normal. Like, we were just speaking the other day and you've just blocked me out of nowhere.
Yeah, just for information, people, I just started a business account. I just want everyone to know that if you're trying to do business or you're trying to become famous or you're trying to do things, there's a place called Elite Club where they help people start their businesses and stuff. They've helped me with 2 of my businesses, and I'm up running. Got my accountancies. I know everything. They've even helped me with the idea. Done bare stuff for me. So if you really want to know about them, they're called Elite Club. I know a lot of us. Yeah, we could sit here for hours, but if we want to make some real bread, holler at Elite Club. I don't even know, I think they got Instagram or not, but I think I got their email. If you want it, DM me if you're serious, and I'll get you in touch with them. They help you start businesses and that, because obviously if you're starting a business, you need business account so you can get the money and pay without, so you can pay your VAT. I don't know if you don't know about VAT, but yeah, pay your VAT.
Yeah.
So if you are serious about starting businesses and that, holler at me and I'll get
Do
you in
they
touch
help
with
with
Elite Club. But
charities?
I think it's only for certain people, because I tried to get in touch with them for the last 2 months and it's hard. So yeah, just get in touch with Elite Club and they'll help you with all your problems. Yeah, that's just a side note, just business wise, isn't it? I can't just be talking about women all day but not talking about how to get money, because I feel like I'm doing a disjustice to
What Elite
disjustice
Club
to
is
my
that?
people.
Is that help any sort of business? Yeah, is it black
Any
business
type
or
of
like
business, any
what?
type of business that you have,
Called Elite Club
even
What do
if
you
Wealth.
mean by
you just
help?
have the
Like
idea, they'll
like
help you with the
funding,
idea and
grants,
stuff.
or
Yeah,
like rare talk? So you mean by help like grants or like resources?
they'll help you with everything from the beginning to the end.
All right,
And if you have,
Do you
say
have
you
to
have an
pay
idea and you
them?
want to do it, they'll show you how to do it, how to pitch your ideas at millionaires, blah 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 blah, and all that other stuff. They've helped me a lot. That's what I'm trying to put you lot on,
Follow
innit?
me back so I can DM you.
Sorry?
I can't DM you because you got your thing.
You can't DM me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one can DM me because I'm a bad boy like that. You
But then
can't
how
just
are people
DM me.
how are we gonna talk?
Reto, come on, man. Just give us the
Just
email
give us
then. Give us
what's
the
the
email.
website? What's the website?
Can't. It's private. That's what I'm trying to say. It's a private thing. But DM me if you can. Go to my
Give us the
Instagram.
email,
Holler at me on
brother.
my Instagram, Red Talk Podcast, and I'll give it to you there. Because they're called Elite Club, though. Yeah, they're the top ones. They're the top guys. But they're more private. They're very private how they work. You know what I'm saying? But you get your business, everything started and sorted out from there. I know a lot of people got business ideas and they want to become creatives and they want to get money. They'll help you because I just got my business card. Look, they sorted out everything for me. They sorted out my business card, everything. Bro, I'm in the game. I'm in the game. What are you talking about?
Come on.
I got to transfer money to it right now. Go and spend some money for the kids. Yeah, don't play with me. Don't play with me. But everyone, if you want to get that bag, holler at Elite Club. They will bust you and set you up and everything. See me, I'm not a hater. I never hold on to secrets. I don't hold on to information. I don't bust people when it comes to their business. You know what I'm saying? So Elite Club, go follow them. I don't think they got a big following like that, but they're serious. They'll help you with ideas. They'll show you what you can and can't do, everything that will work. Then they'll put you in touch with that person or that person. You know what I'm saying? I've got way more things coming because they've helped me with, but I'm not going to say it until it happens. Because, you know, sometimes you speak something too much.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't happen. Yeah, so I'm not going to say too much, but I've got other things that they've helped me with. Yeah. Obviously, you got to have some bread. Obviously, people want whatever, but it's worth it. That's what I'm saying because I'm good right now. I'm good. I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? So, big up
Well,
to
like
them.
how much is up? How much was the registration or
I don't know.
subscription?
Get in touch.
How much was it?
DM me if you're serious, and I'll send you their thing, and they'll message you and get through to you. Yeah.
Yeah, I just sent you a message still, you know.
All right, cool. Say less, then we'll get it. But people have to go now because I have to go and pray because I have to go worship my Lord. But very good conversations. Thank you to everyone that pulling up. We're going to be doing this more regular. I'm going to start a streaming platform soon, everything. But just be patient. Be very patient with me because everything's up and running. Yeah, I was off for a little while. I fell back for a little while, but somebody, thank you to that girl that made me come back by doing me dirty because helps me out. It was my
Is that why
motivation.
you come back?
Yeah. She done me dirty, so I had to come back.
The one you treated like a queen for a year?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
There's so many, I can't even give you a
I
definitive.
hope you heal,
who it
bro. I
is.
hope you heal,
That's
man.
mad. That's crazy, isn't it?
Bro, it's the journey, man. It's the journey. It's the journey,
But
bro.
everybody, big up to you. Big up to everybody that come up. Big up Jamila. Big up Swells. Big up Shells. I don't know what Shells talking about. She's probably talking rubbish. Big up Amy. Amy talk. Did Amy even talk, fam? Did Amy just sit there and not say nothing?
She came for decoration.
Yeah, mad thing. She's just sitting there in
She's
the box.
beautiful
We got
decoration.
Chocolate. Yeah, big up Exclusive Boutique. Yeah, I'm out. Love.